Hold it.
Because I did.
Let's go.
Contending for that wildcard spot. So if you're a fan of them, this might be a good game for you. But let's see if it will be. Turtle spawning in a few seconds. Lancelot, just like I mentioned, is a much better securer. But let's see how it goes, right?
And we can see that Phoebus, he did get that level advantage by freezing out that lane. And that lane freeze is quite essential for them. That might allow that Phoebus to, be a little more active in that turtle fight. But I don't see Baksha even wanting to contest just yet, while the entire side of LAFU KABI is already here. I think it's going to be an uncontested turtle. Yep, there it is.
Yep, it was an uncontested one, and with it, they're gonna be okay. Level
Hello,
ranking, full
hello,
clip
guys.
though.
Hello, hello.
Damn, he's still a little bit ahead of
Hello.
Loopsy, guys. That is insane, isn't it? He has maintained that macro for himself.
Kitang haidi noini yeng makana kitang pins to kitang zoom to yeng ko. Screen lo kitang laptop pa neba.
For someone, but for now they won't. I think their focus will be shifting towards that bowling.
Nang how why ra?
And one of the things about I find Ranger
Ya
benefits
pisap
the
lo eh.
most, the new item, the chassis called Ballrun, it just gives you attack speed reduction. Great, it doesn't have
Hai
any
gum
attack
na no
speed, so I
item
feel
do.
like
Ti
he's
kana
basically
ingo.
a direct counter to
Na
the guy.
easy handa kanda elengen jeng kita i zoom zoom ka bi
And
second ya no.
I'm a little curious because there's a
Shiram da i hengale.
significant lack of crowd control coming in from the side of Rev. Because
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Phoebus is not going to be there in every single fight. The shield unity is only going to catch out one. And right as you see, is that a death bush coming in? There is an
Shida
engage.
long na first
Massive
blood.
river of, there's a glorious pathway. Oh, defensive AOG. But the Phoebus with the monolith will take him down. But he won't be alive for long as Zozo snipes him down under
Oh
the
yes,
turret.
bro,
And that's a
yes.
1-for-1
Yeah,
trade.
can you
I'm
check
really not
WhatsApp
sure if that
once?
was worth it. I mean, you did take the
Can you?
gold laner
I have
down,
already
but you
started, bro.
did also burn out a
I
few
can
men.
check it during
Yeah.
after the
They burn
play
out
or
a few
something.
resources, but okay.
Okay,
The
okay, no
damage
problem.
taken
It's
ranking
the
over here
same
in
phone, bro. It's
agony.
the same phone.
Still, I mean, he's taking all the agony, right? So he
Okay,
gotta be the
no
number one
problem.
on
Then
the damage
after stream
taking.
I'll tell you.
PYZ is
Yes,
coming in
yes.
close at second, and wow, Alice as well as okay. It looks normal so far, but funny enough, sometimes we do see the marksman taking a lot of damage. You don't want that to be
There's
happening.
evil the out, bro.
Turtle
Money.
spawning in, the expanding river coming
Fredo
up.
ni ko
Will
sila
be
mi da.
helping them rotate and get the cluster
Fredo.
that is LAFU KABI making
Fredo
it
yaw
right
ko
now.
sila.
I think with their first item spikes, gold ranking FAM's a little bit ahead of
Bro,
Jaguar
Zozo ki
700.
gameplay yeng ni khan
Loopsy
mada
guys
tan
and
bu tan
Fortway
lega hai
contending
gre
for it,
as.
but I think
Hantak
the
tin nere
turtle
kani
fight
se moy
will
hantak tin
begin
nere kani se.
right now with Baksha initiating.
Oh, Baksha going in with the engage. There's a glorious pathway being used. Ties with the punctures. The phantom execution. Who's gonna get the victory? It's Loopsy who secures it for LAFU KABI. But Aki will take down
Total budi
Black
law red
Dog.
mi ni di chat le.
Fam taking down Pies. And despite
Kaino.
getting that turtle,
Yo ai mo
it is
yaw bro.
not a good
Like
look for
khale
LAFU
bro.
KABI right now.
And right now, that 14-year-old gold laner is going to be at 1-0-1.
Yo yai mo yaw
And
red.
they got to make sure he gets taken down pretty soon, or else, they're going to be taking that one win away from them as well. The score sits at 3-1, 600 goal lead. Level ranking, though. See, guys, right now, ahead of full clip, getting those turtles has been getting a little bit advantageous, hasn't it?
Definitely, and that advantage
Ngasi di
will
crash hagal
always
laga ko
keep
mali ko mo jo.
stacking. Loopsy
Rangi
with that
play
level
ba ngasi di
advantage
crash
now
male.
will only be able
Ado
to
yengsi
contest better
late
for each
game mid
objective,
game yaw
and that's
kan
just
khangani.
gonna increase that
Sida
advantage
pori
over
le
time.
hodro sida pori le
And
hodin.
unlike the side of Rev, LAFU
Sida po maya
KABI
deko.
has a little more advantage in terms of engages and disengages. They have more options. They have the Alice, they have Zozo with an immobilize, they have the Lance, and that opens up options. But they
Match
still
kya
need to
suri
execute
sina
those fights
ahamba
better
sina
because you had
first
all those
match.
engages. But
Ngasi di
they
moigi
still
ani si
ended
tak
up
lai ko
losing
ngasi
two
di
in that
makata
second
wa
round.
pone laite.
Yeah.
Ngasi di only these two
and I
teams.
think if they keep on making these like
Ado nasi play no
some
rank
form
sana
of
pi ai.
negative trades, one or the other, mainly because of the
Yengsi
fact that Revolution is able
game
to find better
2-0 da
angles
lo shan
and
mga
get the
magating
value
gamme.
out of it, I think they're gonna suffer pretty soon because look at that on the top lane, full clip, going all in on Yatoro, but that's a
Yeng yo live.
they're just gonna retreat out of there. Glad the dog man just gives a poke out there. Most likely will not engage, but I'm curious. Do this full clip? Is he a
막
leader?
해야지 하도 빼야지 하도 yes
Full clip going
Fear
in a bit too deep.
Fear
The AOG
the
got cancelled twice. And Full
Damn.
Clip does manage to make it out, but there's the re-engage. Pice caught in the midst of it all. But Lancelot and Zozo styling down right now. Fam will get the pick off in response, but Yatoro will finally take down Full Clip. The fight is still going on. Gato Cat jumping for his life, trying to take a trade, but he will not succeed. Revolution loses out 3 in this fight for one
푸나바
Gato
허리
cut.
미 멍아 푸나바 허리 finally
Oh, looks like Lancelot
나랑이들이
still
까야
wanted a
미
little bit
어흠
more. Gets the
어흠
kill.
땅내 가
And
푸나이도
look at it on the other hand, Yatoro will get the Sky Piercer as well. And this is where the dash countdown is going to be starting for Revolution X DTS. Because right now, Sky Piercer Granger is going to be stacking up each time.
Hello guys, don't forget to like this
Hello,
stream.
hello, hello.
Like my sensico guys.
Look at the damage taken PYZ right now.
This is the
most,
first
but
match.
Full clip, all alone there. I don't think he's surviving that one. Unless his team. Can his team?
Kaya naman to ijubo.
Oh!
Oh no, Full Clip. He's way too deep, way too deep.
Taro.
He has to back out.
Tayo.
Because Alice can jump out. Full Clip can't. He can't afford. The shield unity gets interrupted. And he is
Hello,
paying
hello,
the price.
brothers.
He's done that once, and this is the second time that's
LAFU
happened.
KABI
DTS
Kasi
needs
KABI
to
na
hold
qualify
on
with
right
the
now. They
procedure.
need to wait for Kimi
Si
and
Kav na
Sam
sana
to
yagi
get
diba.
their items
Makata na.
out.
Si wildcard
Because
ki third
even
place.
Gato Cat
Wildcard
has
sana
finally
wildcard
got
ki.
his Borax. So there's a lot of time.
Zozo kay Pino, Zozo,
I
Xavier.
think
Yo why mo pare yo why mo. Ado no badaruk su live thai ba niko guys. Live se mi ani ni thami nei ji. Yatoro is still ho. Yes.
Already surpassing Fam just
Still ho is Yatoro.
But I think that will increase later on. Right now, he already has that Sky Piercer, and he's going to be going for that Malefic Roar, getting that penetration early on. But the Kimi is also trying to rush for the Sky Piercer. He'll be getting it in a few seconds.
Solga fugai na lak pe khut sare ka jale solga fugai na lai je sol furam bra. Noi na sol furam bra. Sol noi furam bra. Si na hang ni je.
Ceruleum sight, and with it, I think he'll dish out good enough damage to take down the
She third
front
place,
line,
not wrong.
maybe even go in for a flank. On the other hand, though,
Sige third place na aro.
Bakshi
Ado
is
kitang
going
ID
into a recipe
kaya
items,
zoom
but I
kitang
think he should
khut
be
khut na
rushing
kitang
into
pin
top
star
nice.
zoom kitang to
Because
sulu ko. Khar lap pa ni khar
there's
chaw
Gemini
ni
Alice.
screen jai.
I mean, he already has anti-heal, I get it,
Ting
but
zoom chaw yeng no
the
am ni
new
ko guys.
Dominicides does give hybrid defense, and he's
Ai na
getting
ri taw
caught
ra
in
no
the midst
dum
of
taw
five
zaro.
people,
No ina
which
san
will
sa
get
device
him
tagi.
even more hybrid defense.
Ado
so
quality
that
je
he
si
has
dagi
it.
na second bading
So,
kam to sina maximum ni ko
should
ina
be
no
rushing
pibu
it
kam
there.
si
But
quality je.
anyways, it's gonna be not a turtle, it's gonna be Lord coming in 10 seconds, Baldudu, and with the gold shifting
Ado
towards
team mani
Abu
je.
Dhabi, let's see how Revolution
Higher up.
DTS
Higher up mana na chatli.
make some form of
Rate na kitang
comeback.
di hele goal ita palising ani mo.
Okay, meanwhile, on the bot lane, something's going on over there. Loopsy's styling on Fam there. Dashes out, does not get to bait out anything except that ultimate. And we know the cooldown on Harith in with his ultimate in the late game is kind of annoying because like you make an engage and then he's back with the next Zaman force. So I think both teams are just holding on for now, trying to get a read on each other. Because while
Production
LAFU
je
does
MPL
get
male.
that goal lead,
Direct mun
it
tuon
is
dagi direct
not
law
as
ini bro.
significant as they can just ignore a
Mun
Phobius
tuon dagi
and
sige
Full Clip.
production je direct law ini mo na
They
sige
got two good
assets mo.
engages, yes, but
Kasar boys.
All thanks to Fredo. Fredo na pusala pa ni ko si Mel.
Will they go in for the full engage? Yes,
LAFU
they
Fredo
do.
bought this production.
Oh my
Mizo
god,
wani
Gato
bro,
Cat
Mizo
dives and loses
Mizo
half of his HP and they're forced to back off. Those are two major resources. That's one major resource being used up agony already. And that's LAFU be the tempo they need.
Ay number
Right now,
one.
I think they're gonna be getting this Lord free of charge, free of anything, and
In
it's a free
the
one. Looks
boy.
guys takes it away, and with it, they have set up the tempo and they have set up the goal lead with 2,000.
But I thought
and
Fredo is gonna be casting
climbing
today.
4-6 score under
But no.
11 minutes, and right now they're gonna be getting the macro as well because I don't think
Yeah,
Revolution
well,
is
some
having the
with it.
resources to really stop it because Agony, I think they're a little bit ahead, and I think is he gonna get taken down? He is most likely. But
Oh, the EOG
Fight
coming in
mo. Ni mga nga,
perfectly.
fight
Yatoro
away je.
being clutch for his team once again. Loopsy escapes with a sliver of HP, but it's
Yes,
not
really.
as
Mi
the
je mga
same
nga
for
funari
Fam.
gamme
He
mo
will
je.
be taken down. Full clip going in for his
Funara
re-engage.
mga to.
Taunted
Full
out the
clip se,
steel
ting
body,
hyper tole
absorbing
amine.
every hit that
Lens
Gato
pahing
can
ka dam
give
ne.
them.
Full clip se lens
as
pahing ka dam. Ay na
Full
haisi ni ko.
Clip
Du khak na
and
dam ne.
Phobius forced to back off for now with the Lords marching down the mid. And this
BO
snowball
kaya,
is
BO3 niya,
slowly
bro,
turning
BO3,
into
BO3.
an avalanche for the side of LAFU KABI.
yeah, And I think this is going to be
Bio5
heavy.
Kaabduna
and
M6
there's
की
three
frame
way
दो
going to be
मान
a lot
dro
more casualty
माने M7
because
द पियर कदो
Lucy
frame
guys
दने
is
direct
already level
सिद
15.
कोई
M6
use
Fam,
story
on the other hand, who's going to be the main
the
carry
war drum games
Hyper
the use story
Hyper
M7 की
Hyper
frame
going
dene
to
bas
be the itemization. Look at that. The Granger already done with the forward item. The post goal meat here going to be providing him with
W
the hyper
production
defense
for
and
real
an
high grade
emergency shield. On the other
W
hand,
production
Harris still building towards a holy crystal, but once he gets it, I think that our spike is going to be really beneficial and might provide him a little bit more value. Fam trying to
yes
catch
Fredo
up, but the only one he can catch up right now it's Loopsy guys.
I thought you
Yataro's
guys
a
were
little
not
bit too
hearing me.
far ahead.
your voice is too
Even
low I need to
PYZ, the roam of the
increase it I
side
need
of
to
Team
increase it but I
Lafukabi
can hear
has
you bro
higher goal than
Okay,
all
okay.
of the rest of the members, which is not spelling good because I did think that Aki might be at least
Might
catching
put
up to
dinosaur
Fam,
led
but it's not
NBA
looking like it. And look at that.
I
Heal
give
ranking
announcement
of
am
course
tauge.
it's gonna be the Blair, the dog
If
man,
you
the
allow.
vampire lady.
yes yes
I mean,
keno da
vampires
tawdura
is
bro
gonna be,
sigi
sucking the
ne
life
live
out
thai
of
ba chene
everyone,
war drum games
getting
dum
that
tawdura
hit
ke buwe
back,
ja
so it is
Giveaway the
not a
fucking
surprise, but
after
Agony
this game lava
with second ranking, that's a
Nothing
surprise. And
right
oh
now
my
going
god,
on right now.
Lancelot with the third heal
a
Yeah,
good
ranking
news
going
guys a good
over
news
the
giveaway
Phobius.
is
Yeah.
going
That
on
is
right now
insane.
in their official war drum game
Yeah, man. I mean,
channel
he's stacking
right
those
now
endless
so
battle stacks. I guess he's
join
eating
it
up
join
a
guys
big
join
chunk of it with that war
sigi
axe.
page da moina
I
sigi
think the
live thai
Phantom
channel je
Execution
si ho ji
honestly
live
does
live
a
adi
decent
kamai
chunk of
giveaway
heal when he
tawri
hits
wuju
on
ji
like
diamond
multiple
gi ko
targets.
no
So
changalo
I think that's fair.
war
And
drum
I've
games
seen him like
war
he's
drum
Loopsy
games
is trying to get those basic attacks each time. And
Yeah.
make
you
sure
know,
you
when
guys
he's trying to hit
participate
them
on
out.
it
So I think that's a lot of heal and true damage on their opponents. So I think that is a
comment
trade
mo
you would take
comment
any day.
mo
And I think
chat
that is why
Hopefully
Lancelot is
no
just
one
so annoying.
40k
You can
over the
melt
may
squishes, you
set
can
in about
also
yeah
put
no may
heal
how
next
cover
to
there
tanks
wait
because they
a
can't catch you. And
Mhm.
I really feel he should be on the ban list because
good game
Lucy has
Wari
been one of the biggest menace on the side of Rev.
okay bye
Yeah,
bro
absolutely.
as you
And I feel
hyper
like
Lafukabi
the fact
hyper
that this
e
guy
half cover there
went
but game ki
unnerfed
wari
in
to
the
chal laga
recent patching of Lucy
40k ki
Legendary
wari
Pro.
to chal laga
It's crazy,
to
isn't it?
selino
No.
sis
Still unnerfed. But anyways,
Singing
got
hai
it.
ne
Looks like we're gonna be getting some contention
wai do
over
khele ke
here.
jale
Let's see, full clip already trying to
the
go in.
grind to
Look
ho
at
ne
that.
eh
Ooh, full clip.
Karanga
He
ai
forced
sidi
to use
udre he
up
kemta
the turquoise Pazance already. Agony doing a lot of the punishment, but he is going all the way against the
Segai
world.
he
1v3.
microphone sidi kemta
This one has been torn out, and that's
Sapi,
it.
my max.
my max my legs ale
He used up
this one
aggressively,
hyper
latching onto
by
any,
golden
but
on
Aki
fire
will
bro
fall with Pi taking up the last hit.
my hyper the
Loopsy
retreat
chasing
other
down
great bro
Agony.
to the
He's one of the only members left. It's only Fam. Lost his entire family of DTS right now.
Yeah.
They will they leave the Lord and go for the end?
I think they
na sidi
can.
advertise la
Is that what
guys
they plan
don't
to
worry
do? Or
about
they're just
ads
trying to keep down?
no
Yeah,
ads
yeah,
will be
I
coming
think
on my
that
device
because
today
like it's only Fam, but no, Fam does have good wave clear, and they don't have enough minion pressure right now. So going in for the Lord will be just a better and easier option, right? So, but look at that, 7 point, almost 8.4 thousand goal
Rook na
lead.
bootcamp ki
4 to
menu
12
uthalaga
score under
bootcamp
15
photo
minutes.
thasala
Kabi
tawgrene
has already cemented the game. Lord
Yeah.
advantage.
Singene
Him
no
popping in the mid lane most
Kana
likely.
hyper
Look at the goal
Mizo
differences
around the
here.
Mizo
And
player ne bro
who's the highest? I think it's the Granger. 11,000. No, it's Loopsy guys with
Loopsy guys,
11.2. Well, Yatro and Loopsy are both basically
hyper
contending
in pai ga tamna
50-50,
in pai ga
but it just goes to show, man. It just goes to show that Lafukabi
Nungai
they
bine
did
ha
lose yesterday,
ada
but
pun bunungai
they're
like
not-
ta fa pa han mini mi je
like they're not here to lose today as well. So let's see. Lord walking in.
Ah,
They can end in. Maybe they
ai
can
na
find
ma
a
ma
Premium ha pa bo, premium ha pe.
story
premium ama giveaway tawsale ko
And,
ko Mr.
you
Gugu na
know, right now the Lord is marching in on the mid side, and I think
Kui
that
kakring
is the
dagi
more
mano
dangerous
amna
slot to
direct
deal with.
YouTube premium je
Because, you know, both sides are being sieged down. Lucy
Chichi da hapa pisale
the Lord marching in the mid. There's no way you can defend that. There's too many minions
Lower
to
in
stop
the game.
Lucy.
Sida loy de
He's
mali
dashing
LSL ti
around.
faso
He's dashing around.
Uto
Yatoro picks up the next turret. AOG does not connect onto anything
But
just
that's
yet.
secret,
Full
eh,
clip
but
going at the engage, but Aki will take down Black Dog.
Sang
Will
mai
they
mai
be able to
but-
turn this around? Phobius catches on 3
Yeah,
with the
Toro
immobilized.
but
They
there-
zone their members in the backline as Spies will also fall, but Yatoro gets the
mai no
first
wai
kill.
no 0 kilometer
Oh
de
my
man
god, the
kapthi
Phobius has done it for them. They get the shutdown on
Nung wai je lap na
Yataru.
kapa
A
yada ne.
triple kill for the Kimi. They managed to defend
Changzalaga
a
mamai da
8K
kalsale
goal
nung
lead
wai
and brought
point
it down
blank
to 6.
kaya tawge
That is crazy right now because
long down bro
wow, for a
game
second
ga
I
no
really
yam
think-
long down
I really thought
long down hapsal liba
what I really thought it
thoro
was gonna
masa
be an
ma tawsal liba
end because I really felt like it was gonna be an E and D, but no. The
ngasi di
Phobius
si khag lay
came in
match
clutch,
yes
El
ngasi di
got a
only
cat, El got
this
a
match
cat.
today
For a second,
only
I
la
was
Fukabi
Horizon.
and Revolution
But anyways, they're gonna
Something
be
like
pushing the
that.
lane. Oh, fam! So aggressive. Wants to go in, but will go back.
ꯑꯁꯤꯒꯤ
But
ꯐꯦꯝ ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯦ
anyways, with it,
ꯆꯍꯤ
I
13ꯅꯦ
think
ꯍꯥꯏꯌꯣ
they right now
ꯃꯣꯏ
got a
ꯒꯣꯜꯦꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯠ
bit of a
ꯄꯥꯏꯁꯦ
breather. Come back down a little bit. They have
ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯁꯨ ꯕꯤꯜ
lowered the
ꯑꯣꯏꯗꯣꯔꯤ
goal from 8
ꯂꯥꯁ
crowns to
ꯑꯥꯏꯇꯦꯝꯇꯪ ꯉꯥꯏꯔꯦ
5.7,
ꯀꯩꯅꯣ
but they gotta
ꯀꯤꯃꯤꯗ
lower it a little bit more. Grange is over there with the full build.
ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯃꯥꯅ ꯁꯥꯗꯣꯏꯁꯦ
Not much
ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ
goal
ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯌꯥꯝ
advantage,
ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯩ
funny
ꯋꯤꯟ ꯑꯣꯐ
enough,
ꯃꯦꯆꯔ ꯊꯤ
because
ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯩ ꯀꯤꯃꯤꯗ
Harrod
ꯀꯩꯒꯤꯅꯣ
has
ꯈꯪꯗꯦ
caught
ꯂꯥꯁ
up
ꯑꯥꯏꯇꯦꯝ
with,
ꯋꯤꯟ
oh
ꯑꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ
my
ꯋꯤꯟ
god, he
ꯋꯤꯟ
has
ꯁꯥꯔꯛꯇꯣꯏꯅꯦ
went in.
ꯋꯤꯟ ꯑꯣꯏꯕꯁꯨ ꯌꯥꯏ
Crushing
ꯗꯤꯃꯟ ꯍꯟꯇꯔ
Lantern as
ꯑꯣꯏꯕꯁꯨ
well.
ꯌꯥꯏꯀꯣ
Ooh,
ꯑꯗꯣ
pulling
ꯕ꯭ꯂꯦꯗ
out
ꯑꯥꯔꯃꯔ
this
ꯄꯥꯏꯕ
build.
ꯃꯤꯁꯨ ꯎꯗꯤ
Crazy.
ꯎꯗꯦ
ꯑꯗꯣ
Fam.
ꯌꯥꯝ
ꯋꯤꯟ
ꯐꯖꯅ
ꯋꯤꯟꯗꯤ
Fishing
ꯃꯥꯜꯂꯦ
lantern
ꯃꯥꯏꯁꯦ
is
ꯂꯦꯟꯁ꯭ꯂꯣꯠꯀ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯒ ꯌꯥꯎꯕꯅꯤꯅ
dude, not fishing. Oh my god, fishing lantern is just crazy
ꯅꯨꯞ
on the
ꯆꯠꯂꯦ
Harriet. I
ꯂꯐꯨꯁꯤ
mean,
ꯌꯥꯗ
it's not something you would see
ꯃꯣꯏ
usually, but
ꯀꯝꯕꯦꯛ
if
ꯂꯥꯛꯇꯣꯏꯅꯦ
Fam is
ꯇꯧꯏ ꯕꯤꯜ
confident in
ꯑꯣꯏꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ
staying
ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯠꯁꯤ
in these fights for that
ꯁꯦꯒꯥꯏꯔꯛꯑꯅꯤ
long
ꯈꯔ
tonight,
ꯇꯥꯛꯄꯤꯈꯤꯕ꯭ꯔꯣ
fishing
ꯉꯔꯥꯡ
definitely makes
ꯔꯨꯛꯅ
100%
ꯈꯔ ꯇꯥꯛꯄꯤꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ
and you can see how much more confident the Kimi and Harith have got in their rotations the second they picked up those divine glaives. The second those divine glaives came online, we saw the comeback for
ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯠꯁꯦ
them. Because that's the thing with
ꯁꯦꯒꯥꯏꯔꯅꯤꯀꯣ
magic
ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯠꯁꯦ
stacking.
ꯂꯣꯏꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯃꯥꯏ
Magic
ꯐꯨꯜ
with
ꯑꯥꯏꯇꯦꯝ
pen is a lot harder to deal with than physical and pen.
Yeah. It's, I think the
ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯠꯅ
strategy
ꯐꯨꯔꯛꯄꯗ ꯅꯥꯗꯣꯏꯁꯤ
did take some time to cook,
ꯒꯇꯨꯒ
but right
ꯆꯥꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦꯕ
now it's
ꯅꯥꯗꯣꯏꯁꯤ
being
ꯌꯥꯝ
served on the platter.
ꯀꯩꯒꯤ
But
ꯅꯥꯗꯣꯏꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ
will it be getting that, God
ꯊꯤ
ranking
ꯅꯥꯕꯅꯦ
his approval or
ꯒꯇꯨꯒ
not?
ꯆꯥꯏ ꯃꯦꯖꯤꯛꯅ
We'll soon find
ꯐꯨꯔꯛꯄꯗ
out because another
ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨꯗꯤ
loss popping
ꯆꯪꯕꯅꯦ
in. But
ꯃꯦꯖꯤꯛꯅ
you're
ꯀꯥꯎꯟꯇꯔ
already
ꯇꯧꯕꯅꯦ
okay. Yeah,
ꯒꯇꯨꯒꯗꯁꯨ
most of the
ꯆꯨꯝꯃꯦ
members
ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨꯗꯤ
are already level 15. Only Agony is
ꯒꯇꯨꯒꯗꯒꯤ
level 14.
ꯄꯦꯁꯤꯞꯁꯦ
So they have scaled up damage.
ꯃꯁꯜ
Depth
ꯑꯣꯐ ꯑꯥꯏꯔꯟ
ranking over
ꯕꯣꯟꯁ ꯑꯣꯐ
here, of
ꯁ꯭ꯇꯤꯜꯗꯣ
course, is gonna be
ꯐꯤꯖꯤꯀꯦꯜ
the highest
ꯀꯥꯡꯕꯨꯗ
one. Ranger
ꯇꯥꯛꯄꯒꯤ
Fam.
ꯈꯥꯡꯕꯩ
ꯇꯥꯛꯄꯁꯨ
ꯋꯥꯅꯦ
Played also
ꯖꯣꯖꯣꯁꯨ
secure.
ꯈꯔ
But
ꯇꯥꯛꯄꯤ
look at full clip getting
ꯖꯣꯖꯣꯗ
melted out
ꯂꯥꯏ
here.
ꯌꯦꯛꯅꯔꯦ
ꯑꯩꯁ
But
ꯂꯥꯏ
Alice,
ꯐꯥꯏꯅ
oh my
ꯃꯁꯛꯇ
god,
ꯐꯖꯔꯦ
AOJ!
ꯁꯣꯏ
ꯑꯗꯨ
Absolutely
ꯀꯩꯅꯣ
perfect
ꯆꯪꯉꯛꯇ꯭ꯔꯦ
from the
ꯕꯦꯛꯂꯥꯏꯟ
side
ꯆꯪꯉꯛꯇ꯭ꯔꯦ
of
ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯐꯥꯎ
them.
ꯐꯖꯔꯦ
Agony will still get a kill on Black, but there they've lost
ꯑꯦꯂꯤꯁ ꯑꯜꯇꯤ
Aki.
プラス
Their main
ꯒꯇꯣꯒꯗ
source
ꯑꯜꯇꯤ
of
ꯑꯅꯤꯗꯣ
damage is down.
ꯐꯖꯔꯦ
They
ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤꯗꯣ
have
ꯕꯦꯛꯂꯥꯏꯟ
nobody to
ꯆꯪꯉꯛꯇꯅ
clear the lanes. Oh my
ꯂꯣꯏꯔꯦ
god.
ꯂꯣꯏꯔꯦ ꯒꯦꯝ ꯑꯣꯚꯔ
First down.
GG
It
They
might
don't have
just
any
be
more
over.
DPS. They don't
ꯂꯣꯏꯔꯦ
have
ꯂꯣꯏꯔꯦ
any more
ꯖꯤ ꯐꯥꯔꯁ
DPS.
ꯃꯦꯠꯆ ꯖꯤ
And with
ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒ
everyone down, this is just gonna be an
ꯂꯣꯏꯔꯦ ꯂꯣꯏꯔꯦ
that was quite a
Finally,
cruel
finally.
end, but with it,
ꯑꯩꯅ
Oopsie
ꯄꯔꯊꯥ
guys
ꯆꯥꯕꯩ
is
ꯂꯝꯕꯤ
of course
ꯇꯥꯛꯄ
looping around all the
ꯐꯖꯩ
minions, styling it out as they
ꯐꯖꯩ
get
ꯐꯖꯩ
the game #1
ꯑꯍꯥꯟꯕ
into this
ꯐꯥꯔꯁ
best of 5
ꯃꯦꯠꯆ ꯂꯐꯨ
series.
ꯀꯥꯕꯤꯅ ꯀꯥꯔꯦꯀꯣ ꯁꯤꯁꯦ
It
ꯕꯦꯁ
did
ꯑꯣꯐ
feel
3ꯅꯤ
like there was a little bit of a speed
ꯐꯥꯔꯁ
bump
ꯃꯦꯠꯆ
there
goes to ꯂꯐꯨ
as
ꯀꯥꯕꯤ
Revolution X DTS was trying to make a little bit of a comeback, but overall, the side of LAFU
hello
will
hello
take
guys
the game
hello
#1. Ladies
don't
and
forget to
gentlemen,
leave a
and with
like
it,
like
we are
like
of course back
ꯉꯝꯖꯁꯤꯀꯣ
into the casting,
but right now
caster's
there's
desk,
a
and of
giveaway
course,
going on
welcome
Roam
back,
Games
Baldudu.
ꯁꯤꯒꯤ
This match,
ꯆꯦꯅꯦꯜꯁꯤꯗ
it
ꯂꯥꯏꯚ
really
ꯊꯥꯏꯕ
felt like
ꯆꯦꯅꯦꯜꯁꯤꯗ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ
it
giveaway
was spelling
ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯕꯅꯤꯀꯣ
a
ꯑꯗꯨꯅ
comeback, but
ꯆꯪꯁꯤꯜꯂꯒ ꯌꯥꯎꯁꯜꯂꯨ ꯀꯃꯦꯟꯇꯅꯤ
ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯠ
ꯀꯃꯦꯟꯇ
ꯃꯉꯥ ꯐꯥꯎ
it
ꯄꯥꯔꯇꯤꯁꯤꯄꯦꯠ
just,
ꯇꯧꯒꯗꯕꯅꯤ
in just a moment's notice, with a snap, the damage list, pew.
Yep, and I think it's just one of those moments where, I think
GG.
Revolution got a little too excited with the score they got. I mean, you saw the way they took down that mid turret and Fam styled on.
BO5ꯅꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ꯭ꯔꯣ ꯂꯩꯈꯠꯂꯦꯍꯦ ꯑꯁꯦꯡꯕꯩꯔꯣ BO5 ꯂꯣ
I feel like there was a
ꯑꯁꯤꯗꯗꯤ
miscommunication between the front lines
ꯑꯣ
because
ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦ ꯑꯣꯏꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦ
Phoveus and
oh
Hylos were
yes
on the
it's
other side.
BO5
They were almost in the river.
I
They
didn't
were
even
at the
know
river contesting near the Lord. While
Yeah.
you're losing out your
I'm sorry
Harith
guys
and
it's
Kimi near the
it's
blue buffer
BO5
site.
ꯃꯤꯕꯨ
And
ꯈꯔ
that's a
ꯃꯨꯏꯌꯦꯅ
significant gap. No
ꯃꯪꯒ꯭ꯔꯥ
glorious
ꯀꯥ
pathway
ꯃꯥꯜꯂꯦ
is going to
ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯤꯜꯂꯦ
protect your teammates from that far against Lance. So
ꯕꯥꯜꯗꯨꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯀꯣꯠꯁꯦ ꯍꯟꯗꯛ
that's just a harsh,
ꯍꯦꯟꯃꯜꯂꯦꯀꯣ
that's not a fun way to go down,
ꯄ꯭ꯔꯗꯛꯁꯟꯁꯦ ꯃꯩꯗꯤ
especially when
ꯇꯥꯕꯅꯦꯍꯦ
they
ꯃꯣꯏꯁꯦ
finally
ꯍꯟꯗꯛꯀꯤꯁꯦ
started
ꯑꯗꯣ ꯃꯣꯏ
contending
ꯀꯩꯅꯣ
for
MVPꯁꯦ
objectives.
ꯀꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯎꯒꯦ ꯎꯗ꯭ꯔꯦꯅꯦ
MVP ꯁꯤꯃꯗꯤ
There we go.
ꯈꯪꯗ꯭ꯔꯦꯍꯦ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯣ
The
ꯑꯩꯁꯨ
result screen.
KDAꯗ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯒ
I love
ꯈꯜꯂꯕꯗꯤ
the M logo, man. It looks
Grangerna
so
louva.
bright. But
MVPꯗꯤ
anyways,
ꯊꯣꯛꯇ꯭ꯔꯦꯅꯦ
18-minute game almost was closing up to a 19-minute. If it, well, it did end pretty suddenly, abruptly. We expected it to go a little bit longer, but with it, there we go. We're gonna be seeing Granger had 14,000 goal lead.
ꯑꯦ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ
Harith
ꯕ꯭ꯔꯗꯔ
had
ꯍꯔꯤꯠꯁꯦ
12.45.
ꯀꯟꯁꯦꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯦꯇꯦꯠ ꯑꯦꯅꯔꯖꯤꯒ
So
ꯄꯥꯏꯅꯗꯥꯏꯅꯦ
it
ꯌꯥꯝꯅ
was already pretty close.
ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ
But
ꯅꯠꯇꯅ
both of
ꯃꯍꯨꯠ
them were
ꯁꯤꯟꯈ꯭ꯔꯦꯅꯦ
already full builds. Grange is actually going in for the War X.
ꯀꯩꯅꯣ
Out
ꯌꯥꯎꯕꯩꯅꯦ
that boots over there.
ꯑꯦꯂꯤꯁ ꯌꯥꯎꯕꯩ
The
HP
aircraft
ꯇꯦꯡꯀꯤ ꯍꯣꯏ ꯇꯦꯡꯀꯤ
right
ꯍꯤꯔꯣ
now.
ꯈꯔ ꯌꯥꯎꯕꯩꯅꯦꯕ
Okay,
ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯤ
Granger went
ꯑꯗꯣ
in for the
ꯄꯥꯏꯗꯤ
assassin
ꯄꯥꯏꯅꯕꯅꯦꯍꯦ
typical pretty much, but okay, second
ꯀꯟꯁꯦꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯦꯇꯦꯠꯇ
skill going in
ꯆꯣꯡꯕꯗ
for
ꯈꯣꯠꯄꯗ
that's the
ꯁ꯭ꯄꯦꯜ
spell
ꯗꯦꯝ
family
ꯀꯩꯀꯥꯗꯣ ꯈꯥꯡꯖꯕꯅꯦ ꯈꯔ
bonuses.
ꯍꯔꯤꯠꯇꯤ
On the other hand, do you see anything out of
anyways
like
GG
the
best of 5ꯅꯤ
ruler, in the
ꯑꯍꯥꯟꯕ
emblem set?
ꯒꯦꯝꯅꯤꯀꯣ ꯒꯦꯝ
I think
ꯂꯣꯏꯗ꯭ꯔꯤ
everything's fine.
I mean, it's the standard thing
Yeah,
throughout.
it's standard. It's standard throughout.
GG
I don't think
ꯃꯥꯏꯁꯤꯗꯤ
anything should have changed here. Yep, I think
ꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯀꯥꯕꯗ
everything's just
ꯄ꯭ꯂꯦꯁꯃꯦꯟ
fine.
ꯀꯌꯥ ꯑꯣꯏꯗꯣꯏꯅꯣ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯦꯁꯃꯦꯟ
I do
ꯊꯥꯔꯗꯇ
like
ꯂꯩꯗꯣꯏꯕ
a little
ꯊꯥꯔꯗꯇ
bit more
ꯋꯥꯏꯜ
penetration on the
ꯀꯥꯔꯠꯀꯤ
Xavier though. But still, that's just
ꯃꯨꯔꯁꯨ
my preference. But you can clearly see
ꯃꯨꯔ ꯐꯖꯕ ꯃꯥ
stats
ꯀꯩꯅꯣ
over here.
ꯐꯖꯩꯁꯤꯗꯤ
8 turrets taken.
ꯀꯩ
It is
ꯆꯦꯅꯦꯜꯗ
fight
ꯍꯥꯏꯅꯣ
for
War
7.
Drum Games.
All the
War
objectives, I think what?
Drum
Yeah, all the objectives.
Yeah,
Two
you know,
lords,
you
3
want it.
turtles, all taken down.
Maraido.
For side. of Team LAFU.
야만이고 bro nangi
Dude,
photo
look at
tharo
Granger's
sticker
damage
semge
deck.
gaisale
I mean, I didn't pay. I
mi
thought
wasi
that's how he was tweeting.
sticker akuni bro nangi photo tharo
100k
sticker
is
semge gai
crazy.
Kung kya
Like,
tha
I
de
know the
mobile
game
tha
went on
dun.
for a good amount of time, but the fact that there's such a significant difference, it's double the damage of anyone else. I mean, only Xavier comes even close.
Mobile tha da ngang mai tau greba. Ai nau ni nau pien de
Xavier's
bok tha da.
basically close to
game
a half.
loidri ko guys game loidri
Lancelot is
second
even
game
lower than
haurani
that.
hojik
So
athubida
pretty impressive. To be fair,
aduna kai
more
se
damage
fredo
from
gi
the
makon
top
am
mid than I
tlai khat
was
ke je
expecting. On the other side, though, Harith
Adune
with
no pi
57k,
ngang
basically half of
nupa
Granger.
nupa da photo
And
tharo
Focus
ni
also
nau
dealt
lai khat de
quite a
ko.
good amount as well. Kimi, though, I feel like that's a little bit underwhelming. I feel like Kimi should
Bro
have
enemy se mai
more.
tai ro.
I think it was
Full
just
clip
mainly
si
the
mai tai
Sky
ne he
Bases
do
that
tai di
kicking in,
khang
you
ti.
know,
Mai
taking away the
opponent ki hyper
skills.
de.
You know, taking that credit.
fredo je
and
kadai no where is fredo
just, you know, that item
Da ye
doing
hoski
most of
head
the
na
heavy
sai
lifting,
primary.
but it was mainly the
Naganem
Harry
de.
dishing out to do more damage. I
Ui,
do
người ta
think
còn phải
we
lên nè.
gotta pay respect to Lucy guys in the next match,
Yeah.
man, because I don't think keeping the
Sugar
Lancelot
no
open
pinang
anymore
ambani
is
my
gonna be
boys
a good
they
option
told.
for them in any sort of way. And I think, what do you think about the Granger? Do they trade it?
No
Do
ya
they
te ko
give
na
it away?
nupa da
Because
photo
Gatel,
hang dam ni ko
he
ibu
kinda
isu
got
put game
nerfed
horse me
in
game.
recent patch.
Hawra dam ni
He
hawra
kinda
dam ni
got
boot
nerfed
game.
in recent patch.
True that. I mean, in terms of
My
gold
breaks
lanes,
yeah.
I think you only have a 1-1 which
oh
is very
baktara
conditional
sadabam
as a
please
pick.
shout out
Too hard to reach the
for
late game
caster
with. Can't
bahadur
contest much
bahadur
against you. Yeah, so you only have
Bahadur
the
haurage ko
1 lane.
haurage
And
ko
Bahadur
de
जो है मैंने
obviously
बहादुर
going to
गजल
go with
te
jungle
bal
heroes
du
or
du
jungle
je
fighter
bahadur
comp
on thokre ba
because there's no
Yeah,
other way
yeah.
around
okay
it.
Bahadur
okay
se ke mas ti
They
na
So-
man
went
ni
for the
oire
double
phone
fight,
pa da
right?
wa.
I get it, Harith.
O
He
mai
does
phone
act
je
like a
tham min
fighter
table
in the
da.
sense he's literally fighting.
अच्छी बात है
as
तुम्हारी
ai
गेम
hage
में
table de thamma te
Yeah.
ai mai je sa gi kap am da
But
ngai
do
ni
you
phone
think
je yung
Still,
khalaga
Harry the fighter would have been better. Nah, I think that
Right.
maybe the Harry is
No,
Ben
I think it was
ja
okay.
Fredo
Harith against
No, I
the
didn't
Games was
ha,
a decent
I-
matchup, but the issue was
Sa am kan
you
phone na ni
they
nang
never
nang
gave
ngang
them
man
a
ya
chance
na
to
sha.
mi
match up.
casting
I
da
mean,
ju
Farm has
table
always
de
been
thammi
zoned
ni
out
guys
by
le my phone
Luxi every 2
Reloaded.
seconds. So you can never join the fight, and even Kimi is always being pushed away. So the side of DTS never had their backline fully comfortable, and if your backline is not comfortable to take
Brother
fights,
William,
you don't have the
Tyler.
space to
who the
dish out
kuire
damage. There's no point.
e kai na
Like
na
we saw
lengi he
Hylos
lengi no
tanking
mai kam
almost
so ko
200k
Ay,
damage,
natin,
but then what? Nothing's gonna
Ling,
come
ling,
out
ling.
of it if you can
Caster
convert
ma
that
na
damage
di
soak
wan ha.
into an
Mai chin
objective,
yam kan da.
and that's the
Absolutely.
issue.
Yeah, I agree with you. Because I do think
Below
he's
the
one of the main reasons
Vivek
why I feel like
Srivni
Hylos has
thada
been in a
away.
weird
Ling,
kind of
ling,
standpoint
ling, ling,
recently. He's just like he's an HP sponge, can provide you a little bit of a movement speed, and yeah, he does, you know, provide a
Bro, si
slow
winner
attack
karam
speed
bata ni ko.
reduction on his
Si
second
gi
skill
winner
during
do
buff
na
punishment.
kero ya da
But other
mythic
than that,
showdown
he's
ge.
mostly
Moi
just
da
an
pass
HP
to kyan lak
sponge.
mari ra.
He can't
EBT
exactly
gi play
do
to re
these
som da
things
nga
as
ngai
well as
chene ma
like
ming hai bi ro
someone
chene ma mi
like
ado ani je punjan
what
ab
was
jinu
it
din
again?
wai
Right
ma
now,
de
of
di
course,
terminal
because
ga
of
je
Gacha
padana
is the
semaga
moving position, he's
only
just
mythic
so
showdown gi da mukta
good,
sema
and I
amina ai
think
di asona kan chapa je
although
fakti
it's
ta de
something
ma
that
le
you
guys
should be banning out, they did
EBT
ban
gi
the
do
Grok, which
no
is a
ma
good thing
si
as well,
stream
because
to do
Grok
matam
is
da
one of the
to
best.
se ko
He converts the damage taken into
Ah.
damage dealt
EBT do
literally.
ai ru
His
ki da to
Passive
bu ya ni
passive allows
ai ru
him
ki
to
da to
do
bu ya
it.
ni ko
So I think maybe try to
EVT
contain
kay
ado
it
chene ma
thai.
ming da hai bi ra
a
mo ne
little bit
ai ru ki to
more
hola
towards the mid lane, because I
ma
do
sing ai
think
na boy na draft
if
di
their
ho
mid
ne
lane
se
can
2
be a
minutes
little
ki
bit
mung da
stronger, Fam can get that angle much
Asum
better, because
ata hai bani ko
you know, just like you
mai
said,
bro
he's
si
bro
going
nangi
for
sahi
it
hai do
like
e ko ai
mainly
na
because miscommunications are
Tao
happening.
rồi.
hai jen
Even
jen
if they did communicate,
Mythic
Hylos is
showdown
not
je
gonna
la
be
kya
able
no
to
price bro.
provide
4
what they
lakhs
need.
4 lakhs
Four
price
lakhs
pool
ki
4 lakhs
tournament ki qualify hoy de
Yup.
qualified hoy de
And
sitting number ka
like
team
we
de
saw from the very start,
ado
I think Full
top
Clip was
8
fully
team so
confident in
male
his
mo
team showing
chatto
up.
do
Because we saw the way he was
teams la
engaging. He was
lane da
going
sana
it
de
quite deep near those turtles. He was
Very
confident in
Mythic
deep.
his
showdown je
sector.
lane
He was sustaining for sure.
Si
He
tau
had
duni.
a
Lane
revitalize
event.
with
top 8 teams
Hylos. He
na
had a
top
glorious
4
path
teams
to
lo
the back
sana
out.
de lane da
But the reason you would do that is to get
do
to
aina
contest.
hai ga
But
da sigi
you lost 2
tournaments na
people
handak
back,
sahi
and
mo mana
that
kai
is
so
something
man
that to figure out. I don't think there was much of an
lane
issue
event
with
में
the
हमसे
draft.
can
Maybe
all
the
the
Gutto,
for them
yes, the
tickets
Gutto point
sponsor to
which you
be
made
ready
was 100% sure.
tawai
Playing
tawai
3
bada budget
frontliners
se
against
hai ge
a
game
guy
gi
who can
budget เวา
taunt you
ว่านะต้อง
anytime and ruin
ไอ้
your
น่าจะ
tempo
นะเราเบียร์ที่
is
ผ่านตัว
just
น่าจะดี
crazy.
ออนไลน์ตรงไป
It's
เมื่อ
just
ที่
not because that
price
Gato
pool ตัว
can
ก็ติเกต
absolutely
ก็อะไร
counter
นี่มัน
every
ไปตรงตัวเนาะ
engage option
Money.
that the side of DTS had.
นำจากที่ออนไลน์
The
ตรง
only
ไป
thing he
ว่า
probably could
ออน
stop
ไลน์
is
นี่นะ
the
หอย
DTS
ไพรซ์ไม่มี
ult.
เจ้าหุ่นบะ
And even that you can
ง
stop by just
ำดูนัดจาก
POGing
ที่
the
แม่ง
path
ตัว
which
ช่วยพูด
their
ทีม
opponents are
อ
gonna
หุ่ม
jump
ลา
to.
เขาก็
Absolutely.
sponsor
I mean,
งำมา
it's
ทีม
just
ตัว
a great potential. I definitely think
งำก็ได้ว่าทีม
Gatot is
มาสิงตัวก็
easily
ตรง
right
ไป
now
แบบ
the
นัก
top
เตะแต่ทีม
contender
ญี่ปุ่น
along with
กกเสร็จแล้วก็
Rock,
ในรวม
GT,
ให้
สาว
ทุก gaming
and I think the third one
ให้
will
ตุไอโรให้ตุก gaming เด้อ
shouldn't be in
EBT
the
กับ
clear, but I
EBT
think
กันนากันไงปะ
not a lot of people are going
EBT
in
กับ
for
opponent กันนา
Rock
หรอ guys
anymore, which is kind of weird because I do think in a grouping
Nang
strat like this,
premium
maybe you
share
can try to counter it with the
tauge
pickoff
tauge
if
ai
you wanted to.
Lapuda si
kaw
car
Because
qualifier.
Ranger
Si
can
car
pick off with
qualify
for
ai
them,
tawk hayeng
but
lai
qualifier.
tawk
that could
hayeng te
possibly
kai
be
de
I
lai
don't
de
know
no
yet.
lai ki
either fam
Play
or
amaga
either
sana
Phobius
tayo
going
ni
in for the flicker second skill
qualify
combo,
di man
but
de.
I think it just
Qualify di
stemmed from
ngarang
that
ka ge
competition.
team do.
But I think that's enough gonna be
Adu ni
about the
qualified.
game. Number one,
china di
we
patro
will right now
suggestion
jump
ai
into the game. Number two
ai
is
ngam ga
let's
team do
see
team
the
ahum mo ge mari
Phobius
we ge
can step up, make
ticket
the
ngam
score
ga
1-1.
Hore
natadi
draft tang khai
Because
ma
you
tang
know
chang zela me.
we discussed the 1-1.
Action is just
Ado
gonna
lafu
be
ka bi gang
Hore,
je
guys,
LST
hore,
pam
hore.
sare. Moi
Yeah, we
se
go in.
draft
Hello,
se chap
brother.
mana
Base
ko
with
mang
the
game
fans,
je.
and the heroes popping in. They go in for
EBT kai
Revolution
thai
XDTS.
no brother.
Let's focus on them first. They're gonna be going for that
EBT versus
Kimi
Khongul
and
ga
the
jele
Garm,
yare
and
bro si dum yeng
respect
je.
ban for Zozo on that Selena.
Brother,
Left side
now
LAFU KABI is gonna be
type
banning
how
out the
to
CC
high group
potential goal laner as
Ado
well as
ai ha gi
No
draft
man,
tang
no
khai pha da
man.
ngai ko.
Angela because it's an
Lafu ka bi ne di phaja
it's
bi hele
literally
draft.
an Angela meta after her
Yip
adjustments
ta
and
chong
so
jan
she
ba
can
ba
just
hok
put
fu ya
some
ma me ya.
flexible into
Elis
it.
ya wi len chaw
They are
yip
going
ta
to be
chong jan
going
ba ya
for
ba.
that Granger and Lancelot again.
Ado lafu ka bi
It's
draft se
a little
mamang
bit of
game
a
ge draft ni
shame
moi te
that
je. Same heroes.
Revolution X DTS
Ani dang
again
wale.
Kay na ben
give
ja.
the
Ben
basically
am
the two
tangay.
contending heroes to the hands of LAFU KABI. They get the kill zone. Is it worth it?
Plane ticket ka sponsor ni hai ra. Okay, okay.
Okay
Although I
now,
can't hear
okay.
you.
Ade ABT do opponent do lai di si wan yeng al dito.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening, but yeah, do connect with me back. But yeah. Anyways, the Eve and the Gatot Kaja is going to be providing
Score
the
je
toolbox
1-0.
composition,
Yes, 1-0,
trying to get that
1-0.
zone
Best
in.
of 5 ni ko.
But
Both those
Mi na
okay,
follow to
you're
ya
back,
si
I
mi
think.
follow
You're
da
back. Yeah,
1-0
you're
le
back.
best
Ado
bio khang te ko BO5 ne.
Adaki match di khar
Go ahead.
interesting when ni maram di flying cloud ni ko.
Hello,
Yum
Baldu.
hala aga legend da pai thun lak pi do.
Tane
Bro is just
oppo khar
staring
ling
into
kan
dead into
tha
my eyes. He's trying to get the draft information out of me or something. But yeah, just kidding. Anyways, Revolution X DTS right now gonna be getting that Lapu
English
there.
ka lon jale Stefan
And
now English lon
they
jale.
have
This
good
update
si da
puts
po
most
si
of them
si da
in
po wa tim do
coffin.
kai do ni ko.
they're mostly going to be relying on that
Ha. Si da
YSS.
po ho wa tim
and
di
maybe
kai
fam,
do ni
right
ne
now.
ha.
Let's see what fam is going to be putting
Kai
in
re
place
kai
this
no.
Lava
Apu
Lava
bu
gold
tim
laner
ne ma
one,
kai ga na have
or
like
is
ai
this
ro.
going to be
Apu learn to ko pu ga learn to ko ne bro.
Le
Pu
lan
ga
tau
tim
ti kai gan le kai gan le ho
let's
si
see,
kan
let's see.
tim
Let's
ne.
just wait it
Ado
out.
ay
Lo
sum
ni
yeng
lo.
ba ko.
For their last two
Koi gi
picks.
India macha
Baldu, are you back
mayang
with
da
me,
su
homie?
ngai re. Koi Manipur macha da su ngai re. Ama po da kai gan
Hello,
ma ji
Si su
to
lai
ga
ke no
le.
Nixon
I
ya
think
to
you're
na men
having
ka
some
mai ne.
issues, but hopefully it gets
Du
fixed for you.
mani
Until then,
mani.
of course, it's
Yeah,
gonna be
Example
waiting.
oina hai da ko.
Wow,
ET
talking
ga
about
mu
the
de
fish
yeng na.
lady,
ET je
and
first adam
summon
ta
the
mi ko.
fish.
No ma
The
mo je
Kalias
kai no second
here.
ta ba mi
Wow.
yagi ne de line up
I
su
was
dum kai
literally
ge mo.
discussing about the
To
pickoff
ka mai
and
ta
they
ge
go in
phajan
for it.
san bu gang gu ni.
Good job. I love when I
Pot to
discuss
ta honing
something and
de
the
adu
teams
gum bu
make it into a
Sana de
reality. So with it,
phajan sana ni hai ta
they
ku.
also go in for
Kaya
the
mo tala o.
Kakura over here. Zozo is going to be trying to
Kaya
slide
tala o.
in.
Demon
And
time.
Revolution X DTS fam decides to come back with
Premium nungai
the
bro
Harry.
nungai.
Sana hai
Is it
si
going to
ai
be
ai
enough though?
maru la yo
Because
kai
I
Advertise
think
lak trade up ta.
this time around there's a lot more mobile targets. He's going to be having a hero that will pick off. And this is a flying cloud map. It's just going to be helping them.
Kaya to ro
Mainly
je
helping
me
the
mo
mid
pa
laner
hen
get
ga
to
ba
the
direct
fast.
aseng ba.
Baldo, are you back with me, homie?
Hot bill adu di kai atam do ma le keno
Looks
na
like-
qualify
looks
ta
like
wi EBT
you
na.
can't hear me
Adagi
yet. Hopefully he's back soon.
Yeah,
as we
man, that's
jump
what I
into
mean,
the
man.
game.
khang de kam
With
khang
it,
de
we're
ne
gonna
jo.
be seeing their
Wow
spells
Lei kai
revitalized
jin.
on the
Ade horn bill sida na lafu ka bi qualify ta gro ba.
Adune never
Mr.
give
Bakta.
up khang tre. Thai never give up. Am le kam ba
they're
ne.
trying to dodge PYZ as much as possible. But for
Premium
flickers,
se kya hoye
into the
premium
hands
se
of
gift
LAFU
dan
KABI,
ta wi
just
kun
goes
ta
to
mina.
show
Brother,
that they're
kay
here
material tau
for
sage,
play,
material
they're here
tau
for a
dri
match,
bro.
Ai ne
and they're
YouTube
here
sida
for the
wana skip
aggressive,
ta
or
ta
maybe
ga
the
advertising
retreat.
ngai
But
de
with
skip
it,
ta u mayam na dan ta
they
wi
might be
yeah,
able to
lao.
cement if it's going to be a 2-4-0
Pun
or if it's going to
doi ne,
be
pun doi ne
a
bro.
game
But
that
bro,
might
bro ranjan.
shift into the favor of Revolution
to
XT.
lapu um
Thai
di
na,
ure ko.
Thai na koi chana ko never give up kang bu mayam to.
Yes, Baldo?
So adung kan
What's up,
hai
homie?
gum na adung kan de
Bro,
never
I
give
hope I'm
kan
audible
tok na
now.
di
Yeah,
adung
you're
kan.
audible now,
What
yeah.
just happened?
Sometimes it happens,
Whatever
man.
it
I
is,
think
Dukan.
I think there's some
But
curse
yep,
lurking
we're back
around
in
with the
action.
microphones, man. We gotta
See
Yup,
this.
yup. I hope I'm
You're
audible
audible
now.
now.
Man,
You're
say
audible
how
now.
man.
And with it,
Yup,
we're
yup.
into the game, ladies and gentlemen.
TYZ
This is gonna be
tingin
the
to
game
sila
Tingin
two
tingin sa
of
naman.
this best of 5
Clue.
series,
Yup, yup.
LAFU KABI versus Revolution X DTS, LAFU with that match point already won into their favor. Myself, Ray, and I'm joined
Tꯧdri
by
match ama
Baldo.
ꯂꯩꯔꯤ ꯑꯗꯨ
We'll be
ꯀꯥꯔꯗꯤ
the voice of the
ꯀ꯭ꯋꯥꯂꯤꯐꯥꯏ ꯑꯣꯏ
game.
ꯍꯦꯅꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯒ ꯇꯥꯏ
Let's see how
ꯑꯣ
this match
ꯑꯌꯣꯛꯅ
plays it out. So
ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯝꯕꯗꯨꯅꯦ
Baldo, welcome back.
ꯑꯗꯨ ꯋꯥꯆ ꯄꯥꯔꯇꯤ ꯇꯧꯅꯤꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯗꯤ
Yup, it's
ꯑꯗꯨ
finally good to be
ꯑꯀꯥꯕꯗꯨꯅ
back
ꯍꯣꯔꯟꯕꯤꯜꯗ
and
ꯆꯠꯇꯣꯏꯅꯦꯕ
audible.
ꯍꯣꯔꯟꯕꯤꯜꯗ
And yup,
ꯆꯠꯄꯒꯤ
Hornbill
ꯀ꯭ꯋꯥꯂꯤꯐꯥꯏ
the
ꯑꯗꯨ
action
ꯗꯦꯠ
is
ꯇꯧꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦꯕ
9ꯗ
underway,
ꯇꯥꯕꯅꯦ Hornbill ꯃꯣꯏꯁꯨ
and there's a lot of
LAFUꯒꯤ
purifiers
Hornbill
coming in from the side
qualify
of
ꯗꯦꯠ 9ꯗ ꯑꯃ
ꯗꯦꯠ
ꯂꯩ
9
Revolution
ꯗꯦꯠ
this
9 ꯑꯣꯀꯦ
time. I
ꯑꯣꯀꯦ ꯉꯁꯤ
think
ꯗꯦꯠ
they
ꯀꯌꯥꯅꯣ
are
ꯉꯁꯤ
aware
ꯅꯨꯃꯤꯠ
that
ꯀꯨꯏꯗ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯍꯌꯦꯡ
Pice
ꯍꯪꯆꯤꯠꯇ
on that
ꯉꯥꯏꯔꯦꯀꯣ
Kalia is going to be a menace.
ꯁꯥꯒꯠꯂꯣ ꯁꯥꯒꯠꯂꯣ
ꯑꯩ
ꯁꯥꯒꯠꯂꯣ
ꯃꯌꯥꯝ
ꯑꯉꯥꯡꯈꯩꯁꯦ
ꯏꯟꯇꯔꯇꯦꯟ
ꯁꯥꯒꯠꯂꯒ
ꯇꯧꯕꯅꯤꯀꯣ
ꯁꯤꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗꯤ
NBA ꯃꯌꯥꯝ
It
ꯏꯟꯇꯔꯇꯦꯟ
is funny,
ꯇꯧꯕꯅꯦ
you know,
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ
ꯑꯩꯅ
I
ꯃꯦꯅꯦꯖꯔ
was
ꯕꯥꯕꯨꯗ ꯂꯣꯏ
ꯁꯤꯔꯤꯌꯁ
surprised
ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯗꯤ
at
ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ
ꯊꯥꯖꯕ ꯊꯝꯃꯦꯀꯣ
Kalia right
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗꯤ
there, and the fact that
ꯃꯥꯅꯦ
she
ꯃꯥꯅꯦ
just came
ꯅꯩꯕꯅꯦ
in.
ꯅꯩꯕꯅꯦ
I tend to
ꯃꯥꯒꯤ
manifest
ꯃꯇꯝ
things in the game. I
ꯃꯇꯝꯗꯨꯁꯨ
hope I can
ꯅꯩꯕꯅꯦ
manifest the
ꯅꯩꯕꯅꯦ
solution in real life. But let's take a look at the emblems over here. Alice
ꯗꯥꯛ
Blue
ꯍꯥꯞꯄꯣꯗꯤ ꯁꯤ ꯂꯦꯛ
Columbus
ꯍꯪꯉꯝꯃꯅꯤ ꯑꯩꯁꯦ ꯗꯤꯁꯤ ꯅꯠꯇꯦ ꯑꯩꯁꯦ ꯄꯦꯔꯦꯜꯅꯦ
LAFU
ꯄꯦꯔꯦꯜ
ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯇꯤꯝ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯂꯩꯕꯅꯦ
Okay.
ꯗꯥꯛ ꯃꯅꯥꯎꯗꯨꯁꯨ
Age
ꯋꯥꯔꯧꯈ꯭ꯔꯕꯅꯤꯅꯦ
going
ꯑꯩꯉꯣꯟꯗ
for
ꯌꯥꯝ
a
ꯊꯤꯅ
bit more movement speed. Harriet
ꯃꯣꯏ
going for that bounty
ꯌꯥꯃꯥ
hunter.
ꯀꯥꯡꯕꯨꯗꯣ
And I think other than
ꯄꯦꯅꯥꯜꯇꯤ
that,
ꯆꯥꯈꯤꯕꯗꯣ
it's mostly just standard. Oh, actually,
ꯕꯦꯅꯝꯒ
Alice went
ꯄꯦꯅꯥꯜꯇꯤ
in for that
ꯕꯦꯅꯝꯒ
spell
ꯌꯥꯃꯥꯒ
them
ꯑꯃ
as
ꯄꯦꯅꯥꯜꯇꯤ
well.
ꯆꯥꯈꯤꯕꯗꯣ
And Kalia going in for that spell
ꯑꯩꯉꯣꯟꯗ ꯀꯟꯅ ꯋꯥꯔꯧꯔꯤꯕꯅꯦ
reduction.
ꯃꯣꯏꯗꯣ
Going in
August
for,
game
going to be getting that 90-second flickers pretty soon, Baldu.
ꯑꯗꯣ ꯂꯥꯄꯨ ꯌꯥꯎꯕ ꯒꯦꯝꯁꯦ ꯑꯣ ꯃꯥꯏ ꯒꯣꯗ ꯂꯥꯄꯨ ꯋꯤꯠ ꯑꯦꯁꯥꯁꯤꯟ ꯑꯦꯝꯕ꯭ꯂꯦꯝ ꯂꯥꯄꯨ ꯅꯠꯇꯦꯀꯣ ꯁꯣꯔꯤ ꯁꯤ ꯃꯥꯏ ꯕꯦꯠ ꯑꯩ ꯃꯤꯠ ꯁꯣꯛꯑꯦ ꯃꯤꯠ ꯁꯣꯛꯑꯦ
Anyways, their shows going to be coming in. And
ꯃꯤ
with that, we're
ꯁꯤꯟꯁꯤꯟꯗꯨꯕꯨ
going to
ꯂꯥꯄꯨ
be
ꯂꯥꯄꯨꯅꯦꯅ
seeing...
ꯎꯔꯦ
Yup,
ꯃꯤꯠꯁꯤꯗ
and it's
Okay,
going to
yeah,
be a
you're back.
long.
ꯑꯣ ꯅꯤꯡꯁꯤꯡꯅꯤ ꯏꯅꯥꯎ ꯅꯤꯡꯁꯤꯡ
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ
You might be
ꯑꯥꯏꯔꯛꯁꯨ
having
ꯏꯁꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯝ
some
ꯊꯥꯔꯤꯕꯅꯤꯀꯣ
issues with your
ꯚꯤ ꯑꯥꯏ
internet.
ꯕꯤꯁꯦ ꯀꯅꯥ
Hopefully
ꯑꯣꯏꯗꯣꯏꯅꯣ
you can
ꯚꯤ
come
ꯑꯥꯏ
back to
ꯕꯤꯁꯦ
us
ꯀꯅꯥꯅꯣ
as well.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ
ꯈꯪꯅꯤꯡꯕ
ꯆꯧꯀ꯭ꯔꯤꯗ
ꯀꯥꯏꯅ
So
ꯁꯤ
then,
ꯑꯗꯨꯝ
ꯄꯥꯏ
hopefully we're
ꯀꯨꯟꯕꯗꯣ
ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ
going in
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ
right
ꯄ꯭ꯂꯦꯌꯔ
now.
ꯑꯃ ꯍꯦꯛꯇ
Harder to
ꯈꯪꯅꯤꯡꯕ
catch
ꯇꯥꯔꯗꯤ
this, I would say.
ꯑꯦꯛꯁꯀ꯭ꯂꯦꯃꯦꯁꯟ ꯃꯥꯔꯛ hꯥꯏꯕꯤꯔꯅꯤ
Yeah.
ꯚꯤ ꯑꯥꯏ ꯕꯤ
Baldur, do reconnect. I think you're facing some issues on your internet there. But anyways, the team fight has already
ꯑꯗꯨꯏ
started
ꯂꯨꯍꯣꯡꯕ
there. Most
ꯆꯧꯀ꯭ꯔꯤꯗꯨꯅꯦꯕ
likely,
ꯑꯩꯅ ꯁꯤꯗ
this might
ꯍꯥꯞꯄꯤꯗꯣ
fall into the hands of Lancelot. But
Yup,
look at that.
I think
Lancelot goes in with a
ꯑꯦ
combination.
ꯁꯠꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ
And
ꯁꯠꯈ꯭re
Lancelot
ꯏꯖꯤ
actually for
ꯇꯔꯇꯜ
flip
ꯏꯖꯤ
that second
ꯇꯔꯇꯜ
out. But
ꯏꯖꯤ
look at
ꯇꯔꯇꯜ
that.
ꯇꯥꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ
Oh my god, the turtle actually comes in into
ꯁꯤ
favor of Lucy, guys.
ꯂꯥꯄꯨꯁꯦ
Despite the fact that he does get
ꯌꯥꯔꯣꯏ
taken down,
ꯆꯠꯂꯅꯤ
Lapa still
ꯂꯥꯄꯨꯗꯤ
going in. El Gato Cat
It's going
will
to be a lot
also
harder
fall.
to
Level
actually
2
catch
secured.
out the
PYZ.
ꯃꯣꯏ ꯃꯤ ꯃꯉꯥꯒ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯃꯤ ꯃꯔꯤꯒꯅꯤ ꯐꯨꯊꯠꯅꯩꯗꯣ ꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯑꯩ ꯉꯝꯃꯤꯗꯣ
Okay.
ꯃꯉꯥꯕꯨ
I hope I
ꯐꯨꯅꯔꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ
reconnect with you all
ꯉꯝꯃꯕꯅꯤꯀꯣ ꯐꯥꯏꯠ
because it
No,
seems like
Revolution now.
you're
ꯐꯥꯏꯠ
in the
ꯉꯝꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯦ
past.
ꯒꯦꯝ ꯀꯥꯕꯅꯦ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯇꯤ
ꯊꯥꯏꯅ ꯔꯥꯏꯖꯦꯅ
This is
ꯇꯧꯔꯝꯕꯗꯣ
funny. This is funny. My man's in the
ꯑꯧ
past,
ꯔꯥꯏꯖꯦꯟꯅ
guys.
ꯊꯥꯏꯅ
My man's
ꯇꯧꯔꯝꯕꯗꯣ
in the
ꯃꯉꯥ
past.
ꯃꯣꯏꯅ
Hopefully he can come
ꯍꯧꯗꯣꯛꯑꯝꯕꯅꯦ
back to the
ꯑꯁꯦꯡꯕꯅꯤ
present. It's very
ꯏꯟꯗꯤꯌꯥꯗ
funny
ꯃꯤ
that
ꯃꯉꯥ
sometimes
ꯐꯨꯊꯠꯅꯕꯁꯦ
bad internet can make you time travel. Who said time travel
ꯑꯗ
is not
ꯃꯣꯏꯅ
possible? You
ꯉꯝꯈ꯭ꯔꯒꯗꯤ
just
ꯊꯤ
gotta have 200
ꯁꯥꯊꯤꯕꯅꯦꯕ
Ms
ꯉꯝꯍꯧꯗ꯭ꯔꯀꯥꯟ
and you're
ꯄꯥꯞꯄꯩ
gonna be
ꯋꯥꯅꯤ
time traveling
ꯄꯥꯞꯄ
all across everything. But with it, 2 for
ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ
1 score right now.
ꯃꯇꯝꯗꯨꯗꯅꯦꯕ ꯄꯤ ꯋꯥꯏ ꯖꯦꯗ ꯍꯣꯏꯒꯤ
LAFU
ꯀꯥꯡꯒꯨ ꯕ꯭ꯂꯤꯠ
gaining
ꯍꯣꯏ
that
ꯀꯥꯡꯒꯨꯅ
slight little bit
ꯏꯟꯐꯦꯃꯁ
of
ꯀꯥꯡꯒꯨꯅ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ
advantage
ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯏꯗꯣ
already
ꯁ꯭ꯄ꯭ꯂꯤꯠ
into their
ꯄꯨꯁ ꯇꯧꯕ
favor.
ꯍꯧꯔꯛꯏꯗꯣ
And
ꯃꯣꯏꯅ
I think
ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯥꯟ ꯃꯑꯣꯡ ꯃꯥꯟꯗꯅ
Revolution
ꯒ꯭ꯔꯥꯏꯟ
XTKs,
ꯁꯨꯠꯇ
what can they do?
ꯇꯧꯕ
And especially considering the fact,
ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯨꯋꯥꯅꯤ ꯀꯔꯝꯕꯅꯣ
oh,
ꯀꯥꯡꯕꯨꯅ ꯃꯑꯣꯡ ꯃꯥꯟꯗꯅ
let's not
ꯒ꯭ꯔꯥꯏꯟ
ꯁꯠꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ
ꯌꯥꯝ
go into
ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯁꯦ
the
ꯁꯠꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ
level rankings
ꯒꯦꯡꯁꯦ
of the mid lane.
ꯎꯔꯤ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡ ꯁꯠꯇꯣꯛꯄ
But
ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ
ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔ
ꯑꯗꯨꯑꯣꯏꯗꯤ
ꯇꯤꯝꯂꯣ ꯀꯩ
will
ꯇꯤꯝꯅꯣ
face
ꯑꯦꯅꯤꯃꯤ
advantage.
ꯇꯤꯝꯁꯤꯒꯤ
But
ꯃꯃꯥꯡ
Lancelot
ꯀꯃꯥꯏ
is
ꯍꯥꯏꯅꯤ
pretty much
ꯚꯤꯖꯟ
ahead,
ꯄꯤꯕꯤꯅꯕ ꯃꯤꯁꯦ
even at
ꯂꯩꯇ꯭ꯔꯦꯕ
Ranger. And I think
ꯇꯤꯝꯁꯦ
in
ꯁꯣꯟꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦ
one
ꯇꯦꯡ
shot
ꯌꯥꯎꯗ꯭ꯔꯗꯤ
now,
ꯇꯤꯝ ꯁꯣꯜꯂꯦ ꯁꯝꯅ
contending,
ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯕꯗ ꯇꯦꯡ ꯍꯥꯟꯅ ꯍꯥꯠꯇꯣꯛꯄꯁꯦ
Lancelot is full
ꯀꯥꯟꯅꯩꯌꯦ
clip. But look at Luxy, guys. Level 7 already. It is not looking good for them. But 3-1 score right now.
ꯕ꯭ꯂꯦꯛ ꯂꯤꯁꯀꯤ
Let's
ꯌꯨ
see
ꯕꯤ ꯏ
what
ꯑꯗꯣ
ꯏꯁꯇ꯭ꯔꯦꯠꯇꯅꯦ
happens
ꯌꯨ
here.
ꯕꯤ
ꯇꯦꯡ
ꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ
ꯁꯠꯄꯁꯦ
ꯈꯪꯗ꯭ꯔꯦꯀꯣ
ꯃꯤ
ꯕ꯭ꯔꯣ
Already lot of
ꯕꯦꯛꯑꯞꯇ
crowd
ꯃꯤ
hanging
ꯑꯅꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕꯗꯤ
around there.
ꯆꯪꯉꯦꯕ
Let's see
ꯌꯥꯝꯗ꯭ꯔꯕꯗ
what will happen. And with it, Betul Kacha coming in here, getting the pressure
ꯒꯦꯝ
overnight.
ꯐꯣꯀꯁ ꯌꯦꯁ
10,000
ꯇꯧꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦ ꯑꯥꯏ
gold
ꯕ꯭ꯂꯤꯠꯇꯤ
in their
ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯝꯃꯣꯏꯀꯣ
favor.
ꯕ꯭ꯔꯣ ꯑꯥꯏ
Well,
બ્ꯂꯤꯠꯀꯤꯗꯤ
8 but
ꯁꯦꯝꯗ꯭ꯔꯤꯕꯅꯤ
just a win.
9-1
Look at the execution
ꯑꯥꯏ ꯕ꯭ꯂꯤꯠꯇꯤ
coming in
ꯗ
from
ꯒꯣꯠ
that Lancelot
ꯑꯥꯏ
will be
ꯕ꯭ꯂꯤꯠ ꯏꯁ
getting
ꯗ
in.
ꯒꯣꯠ
But right now they're
oldest
just gonna
player
move back for a while.
ꯑꯣꯜꯗꯦꯁ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯦꯌꯔ
I think
ꯆꯍꯤꯗꯁꯨ ꯈ꯭ꯋꯥꯏ
mainly
ꯑꯣꯜꯗꯦꯁ
they're
ꯃꯥꯅ
gonna be focusing on their win
ꯃꯥꯅ
condition.
ꯈ꯭ꯋꯥꯏ
ꯑꯩꯗꯤ
ꯑꯌꯣ
ꯆꯍꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ
ꯑꯁ
ꯅꯠꯇꯦꯀꯣ
ꯑꯩ ꯀꯩꯝ ꯍꯥꯏꯒꯦ
ꯆꯍꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯅꯠꯇꯦ
ꯅꯪ ꯍꯅꯨꯔꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯦ ꯕ꯭ꯂꯤꯠꯇꯨꯅ
I
ꯅꯪ
think he's not
ꯅꯪꯉꯣꯟꯗ ꯊꯤ ꯍꯜꯂꯦꯕ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯣ
Anyways, the second turtle's
ꯑꯩꯗꯤ ꯆꯍꯤ
popping in.
ꯍꯥꯏꯈꯤꯕ ꯅꯠꯇꯦꯀꯣ ꯑꯩꯗꯤ
Goal ranking.
ꯒꯦꯝ
ꯑꯩꯒ
Oh,
ꯁ꯭ꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯝ
ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯕ
ꯊꯥꯃꯤꯟꯅꯩ
ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯅꯦ
ꯅꯨꯄꯥꯁꯦ
and
ꯃꯥꯏ ꯃꯈꯣꯟꯁꯤꯗꯪ
Yatoro
ꯇꯥꯎꯅꯦ
going
ꯆꯍꯤ
head
ꯒꯦꯁ
to head
ꯇꯧꯁꯦꯕ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ
in that goal lane.
ꯁꯤꯁ
They're pretty much equal.
ꯑꯦ ꯌꯥꯇꯣꯔꯣ
Look,
ꯕ꯭ꯔꯗꯔ
Paris coming in aggressively,
ꯖꯤ
forces
ꯅꯥꯏꯁ
a flicker out. Might be valuable. Fam right
Berserker,
now.
please keep reminding
Really
about the
trying to
giveaway
contend
whenever
as
you
much
can.
as
Okay,
possible.
bro. Okay, bro.
But I'm not sure if it's gonna
But
be.
the
But
fight is
let's
going on
look at
right now.
that mid lane. Gonna be bone of contention
Who
while
will
they
take this
blare the
turtle?
dogman
ꯑꯩꯗꯤ
Is it
once
free
again.
turtle?
ꯈꯪꯉꯦ
Yes.
Pressure putting in on to two
ꯀꯅꯥꯅꯣ
people.
ꯒ꯭ꯔꯥꯏꯟ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯌꯥꯝ
Lancelot gets the
ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯁꯦ
turtle. Gonna be getting the shield as well. Purple
ꯃꯉꯥ
buff
ꯃꯉꯥ
gets
ꯆꯠꯂꯒ ꯐꯥꯏꯠꯁꯦ ꯍꯦꯛꯇ
secured.
ꯊꯤꯕꯅꯦ
Gets
ꯃꯣꯏꯅ
taken out,
ꯀꯥꯏꯗ
but the
ꯇꯧꯕ
score
ꯌꯥꯏ
still still remains 3-1.
ꯑꯗꯣ ꯃꯔꯛꯊꯠꯅ ꯒꯥꯏꯁ ꯒꯤꯕ ꯑꯋꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯐꯦꯗꯣꯁꯤꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯝꯃꯤꯁꯦ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯃꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯆꯦꯅꯦꯜ ꯋꯥꯔꯗ꯭ꯔꯣꯝ ꯒꯦꯝꯁ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤꯗ ꯒꯤꯕ ꯑꯋꯦ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯀꯣ
But anyways,
ꯗꯥꯏꯃꯟꯒꯤ ꯒꯤꯕ ꯑꯋꯦꯅꯤ
see what will
ꯀꯃꯦꯟꯇꯅꯤ
happen
ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯁꯦ
as we
ꯑꯗꯣ
will
ꯀꯃꯦꯟꯇ
progress
ꯆꯪꯁꯤꯜꯂꯒ
towards
ꯍꯥꯏꯐꯦꯠ
slowly
ꯃꯌꯥꯝ
advancing
ꯑꯃꯃꯝ ꯄꯥꯔꯇꯤꯁꯤꯄꯦꯠ
Mark.
ꯇꯧꯔꯝꯃꯣ
Baltimore is back with
ꯑꯦꯅꯤꯃꯤꯁꯤ
Tony.
ꯒꯤꯕ ꯑꯋꯦꯒꯤ
ꯍꯣꯝꯋꯥꯔꯛ
ꯔꯨꯜꯁꯤꯕꯨꯗꯤ
ꯇꯧꯔꯒ
ꯈꯪꯗꯦꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ
ꯂꯐꯨꯒꯤ
ꯁ꯭ꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯝꯗ ꯆꯪꯁꯤꯜꯂ ꯃꯣꯏꯒꯤ
I hope I'm clear now. I hope.
Yeah,
I hope
you
now.
are back, I think.
ꯃꯥꯅꯦ
Yeah.
ꯃꯥꯅꯦ
Look at that.
only 19 ꯅꯦ
Yeah, man. I had no idea what just happened in between, but yeah, we're finally back in action.
ꯂꯐꯨ
Look at
ꯉꯔꯥꯡ
that.
ꯄꯣꯗꯦ ꯃꯣꯏ
Oh, there
ꯒ꯭ꯔꯥꯏꯟ
is the
ꯁꯨꯠꯇ
AOG
ꯇꯧꯈ꯭ꯔꯕꯅꯦꯀꯣ
coming
ꯇꯨꯝꯗꯕꯤꯗ
in. Does not catch
ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯕ
anybody.
ꯃꯣꯏꯁꯤ ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯩꯁꯦ ꯇꯨꯝꯗꯕꯤ ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯩꯅꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯅꯦ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯣ ꯉꯔꯥꯡ ꯃꯣꯏ
ꯎꯝ
ꯄꯣꯕꯗꯤ ꯇꯨꯝꯗ꯭ꯔꯦꯕ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯔꯒ ꯒ꯭ꯔꯥꯏꯟ ꯑꯣꯏꯕꯤ ꯇꯧꯈ꯭ꯔꯕꯅꯦ
Okay.
ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯥꯏꯔꯨꯛꯅ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ
ꯗꯥꯏꯃꯟ
Okay.
ꯉꯥꯏꯍꯥꯛ
ꯐꯥꯔꯝ ꯂꯩ
ꯂꯩꯔꯒ
ꯃꯣꯏ
ꯈꯔ ꯇꯥꯛꯄꯤꯔꯝꯃꯦ
ꯋꯥꯜꯗ꯭ꯔꯝꯗꯅꯤꯗ ꯋꯥꯜꯗ꯭ꯔꯝ
You know,
ꯑꯣꯐꯤꯁꯤꯌꯦꯜ
the
ꯑꯁꯤꯒꯤ
game has
ꯄꯦꯖꯁꯦ
been, I think,
ꯑꯦꯀꯥꯎꯟ
slightly more in favor of
ꯆꯦꯅꯦꯜꯁꯤꯗ
LAFU KABI, despite
Yeah.
having all those spirit
ꯒꯤꯕꯋꯦ
poison.
ꯇꯧꯕ ꯌꯥꯇꯣꯔꯨ ꯌꯥꯇꯣꯔꯨ
Yeah.
ꯌꯥꯇꯣꯔꯨ
Anyways,
ꯉꯔꯥꯡ
Fam
ꯁꯥꯎꯈ꯭ꯔꯦꯕ ꯃꯥ
is gonna be getting that kill. Fam will get killed. Not Fam is getting the kill. Fam will get killed over here. And with it, okay, top lane right now contending for it already. Lancelot coming in, popping arms to damage. Okay, most likely will get taken down here with the triangle. And gets taken down by Loopsy, guys. There the Dogman putting in the pressure into top lane. Look at that. Might get a kill over here as well. Lancelot takes it for his hand. Full clip gets taken down. Lapu trying to do
Nangi khon
something.
tappa nate ai
I think
khon
he
che na
will
wode na
succeed.
howe
But
yo
no,
nangi
he
stream
does. Zozo gets taken down. El Gato Cat over here.
Nangi
Lancelot
doina
comes in
full
with the
down mani
execution,
nangi
gonna be
kano
dishing out
do
the damage,
volume
and
doina
Miguel is still trying to contest it for
Thammo
it.
game kai de
Triangle popping in, killing spree secure for
kano to do ina mai ya pe south to kan full down game ne posa nang vivek na halle
sis
Yup,
sis
man,
tawanu
finally, I hope
ko
it's clear. I don't know what is happening. Geo just does not want to, cooperate with
ado
me
makha
right
gi
now.
tawar thadukte thadukte
What time is
chatkre
it on your stream?
teng defend to chatkre teng ka mes ka
Oh,
ado soda ka da turtle da
on my
mi
screen,
ohum ka tani
it
mi mari
keeps stopping for like a second and then
contest
it's
talk
fine. But I
turtle.
can hear you clear. That's the annoying part. Like, I'm able to like
sape
keep up with the game. It just pauses for exactly 2 seconds and I'm back at the contest.
LAFU gi hyper sanaize ga LAFU gi hyper sanaize
Silo
mizo
like
masa
that, silo like that.
Oh, look at that.
mizo youtuber ni go
mega
Oh
ke
my
ya
God,
toro
that
sa ya
outplay
toro
was just
Ya
really
toro je mayong
amazing
handi
for the side
jo.
of LAFU KABI right now, because look at that, the contention is going to be coming in. Oh, and they put in the pressure.
my
Agony
sky
gets
wang
taken
mani
down.
kill mga
Oh my
Yung
God.
Sky
Yano
do-
channeling
40
his
yung kila
inner
ba?
Granger monster, and he's just able to do it somehow into his favor. That clutch play, the save,
Vivek only
is going to be making
ma
sure
kan wani
Mr.
ne
Beast, Mr. Beast lakre ko kamenta.
that
Mr.
they wanted
Beast.
so desperately,
Ferdinand
they will
yo
not
yogi
be
classmate ni ko
to get it. Level ranking right now, level 11 for Loopsy, guys. Level 11 for Yatoro, and Blair the Dogman is 10 as well. Only full clips
Blair
catching
the
up, and he's
Dogman
level
kai sa
9.
Best of 5 ni guys, si lower games lo yure.
Right now.
It's not over yet. It's best of 5. This is the second game. Score 1-0 ni ko. LAFU KABI 1, Revolution 0.
Monster kill secured. That is just crazy.
Best of 5 ni, best of 5.
happening
Don't
all
forget to like the
across
stream
the map.
everyone. Likes is
Dude, I
300
don't
to 300 ko. Koi
Yeah,
viewers
dude, I
is
don't
400
think,
like.
there's really any stopping on Loopsy. I mean, you
Other
did
than
get
that,
the front in, but there's another
Ferdinand yo
Bursting
yogi
up, bro.
there
Kalia.
Oh, bursting
Faiz
up
is
there.
just going to
Granger
put
all the
him
way.
down into the ground, and it's gonna be a tough situation for Rev. They're not getting any chances right now in this game. They're just getting baited out left and right. There's
Granger
not
respect
really
ben
much
ma
scope
the
for them.
Granger ben to word ma kai pai ne
Right now, it's going to be 8 minutes, 30 seconds into the game.
Moscow to je ti ya tre ne late game
Ai na hai je.
hero je
Lenso je full clips na dang pi ji na.
late game ki hero je ya de ho kan
7.4 thousand goal lead.
lead na mi na tilau kai to kre tilau to te ba William mo de to kre si Nixon ja to ro je Nixon
Ulti phajam le.
Goes in. Eve ulti popping in as well. RWM coming into the scene. Lava goes in with the bravest fighter. Not gonna be enough. You sin.
late game hero pa ja lui
The kill
Yorok
goes in
tre,
favor
Yorok
of
tre.
Elgato Cat. Zozo flickers away.
Backline
Sky
ni phajai.
versus
Backline
that
yorok
kicks
to
in
was
again. Godlike
Mi manga
secured
ni phap
for
le ma. Mi
Yatoro.
mari mu.
12 to
Granger
4.
pokhai
Lap
le
man
ko
gre.
sky je
Advantage. And the side of LAFU KABI just does not stop.
ma
right here,
Granger na
Ring te yam hai da full clip ju hai yu ne bro. Ai gi stream da dum
Kabi
ta
is not
ko
going
ne.
to stop anytime
Glance
soon
by
right
ti hai
now.
bane
They
lens
picked up
by
a
se full
complete
clip.
avalanche
YouTube
of
jin prime
damage
ba
for themselves. You might
Even
lose
hey,
too, but the
hey, even
tempo
hey,
is still in their favor with
Ado
that
khang
gold
tora
lead
me
right
sida di
now.
banao pa da sanai ga game
And
ni
right
to.
now with it, this
Game
was
and-
LAFU
Hai
KABI
ku ye wai tung da
second
yai fa wa
slated
thok pum block.
into this Lord advantage. I
Lord
think
se kana
they'll be
lau
able
tong man
to
ja
cover
ha ro ne
basically
Sidi
this
dum-
match as well.
Sidi
making
blue
it
le lau
into
ta me bro sidi.
game number 3. Let's
Yeah,
see
ngasi
what
ko
will
ye
happen.
ngasi fight
Base
cancel
coming in right
Cancel
here.
tau ko
They
ni lai
might be
je.
able to do something about it, but no, they do get detected out of it. And the Alice wants to fight
Elise
an
ha
angle
to
moment as
one
well.
in
Most likely will use the throne of
Eh,
pretty much soon.
brother.
Look at the AOG popping in. Lap
Liquor
goes in
ah.
as well.
Eh,
with
walking
the
je le
blue.
bro.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Swan Force popping in, but the damage is not
PY
really
je
enough.
walking
PY
je
gets
the-
taken down by Elgato Cat, but look at that.
Mi plati
Oh
phag re.
my god. Yushin
Hurry,
Shin
hurry.
instead gets taken down, and with it, Blair the Dogman, legendary secured for
Eh,
Yatoro again.
Yatoro
And
jo.
he
Yatoro,
now
Yatoro,
out of the
Yatoro.
energy,
Hello ne, hello,
needs to
brother.
go back, and with it, they can secure for the slot ball. Are back with me, home.
LAFU kai no LT kya wa LT ya kan de
Dude, and the crazy part is that despite having such a good engage coming in from the side of full clip and agony, they did manage to take down
Ibil best of luck I have
Blair
me. Kai
and
di
Vice,
ibil.
but you know, Loopsy and Zozo are
Ah,
just
they
too
might have
hot
been
to
oi,
handle
bro,
right now.
otherwise
Look at that
squad
once
army
again.
in
The
the
long
one,
engage coming in from the Lapu. He has a lot
Wow.
of damage. He gets a killing spree. Nearby
Sky
makes
Bridger
it
take
to
yambayne.
but
Aman disu chat ke
Yatoro
tawi
with
no
the
bro
Zero.
zido.
shutdown and the final hope of Rev, the one man who is so hard to stop, will be taken down.
Hyper do
Absolutely
hay
right,
bro yam.
Gulden.
Hyper
I'm
je
glad you're back,
hyper
homie.
animak se loi haybani da.
But anyways,
Udah gue
King
animak
gets
til
that
ling hojikti yadre da.
Yatoro
Ling
gets that
yadre pai.
malefic roar.
Farm
Will
yang
be getting that
ware.
Ling lo
penetration
ling disu
necessary
painadre bro.
to shed
Rank disu
through
painade tournament
everyone
disu painade.
right now onto the
Hero
side
paina
of
bala
Team
itakanda.
Revolution
Hero
XDTS
jungle
Spencer.
hero guys
Will
lo
they
ban
bring it
tong
to
ra
the
paina.
Ling jam tap ke farm.
time as well?
Buff the
Yup, it's not going to be easy right now.
game
The
lo ye to
situation
ne
with the
buff lo
4K
ga.
gold lead, and
Berserker
surprisingly, I
well
mean,
played ka
despite
haigre.
Rev losing members, they're
Ai ne
always
bro
able to
sige
take
no
a
sana
trade.
je.
Like it's
Ai
an
ne.
even trade. It's not a great trade, but any trade is good against such a
Hey,
gold lead.
go,
Agony
go.
baits out the flicker of
Sandam
Yatoro
le.
without even completing that taunt skill, and I think that
Roger.
is a great
Long
Score
Score
sina
sina
message.
dum
dum
best millionaire ne
You know,
tak pani
go
yeng
up.
bada
But
pi
there's an
tai.
engage coming in by
Yeah,
Pies.
yeah.
Gato caught in the midst of it all. Can't use the AOG defensively.
Elise maning
There
da.
is a massive catch on
Ado
the
mo je
Alice.
thuna
Throws away
paisalakteba.
3.
Elise na samai
And with
phade.
that, that Lord is completely in favor of
Moi lord lo
Lafu
gi
KABI
back.
Elise na
once
phajan
again.
phab ja ni
Loopsy
ahum la
having
sure.
a field
Ahum
day
la
right
kumba sure
now.
ko.
Lapu
Backline jam.
going into
Tappe
the
hai tai.
engage. Already low, gets melted down
Nikan
before the
nikan.
Brave fighter can even
Easy low
begin
tar
his
chaga aroi
combo.
karanta.
Too hot to handle right
William na
now.
ju pai ne.
Can't be
Ani mag pai
stopped,
ne.
and that is another Lord taken away by
Mm-hmm.
FC and team.
Malefic Roar just shredding through
YS
any form of
Fredrin
defense that
Lens.
El
Hay
Gato Cat
howdy
right now has.
Lens
Look
ka.
at the level,
Lens slot
ranking level
ka.
15s for
YS
both
ka di
Yatoro and
thaduk
Lucy,
na de
guys.
ko tum
Full
pai.
clips trying to catch up, just one level away. But rest of the members, they're still quite far away.
Satpire
Fam,
satpire
Ralph,
aroi bi satpire tieng se moi.
he just faced
Khang
another
bangam
agony.
Kano je
He
wa
gets
sky wang
decimated
ne.
before he
Sky
can
IT
even use
over bro.
AOG right here above you.
Sky stick IT.
Ừ.
Shutdown
Ah,
thong tàu cái पैसा
man.
drop lắm.
The
Lapu
front
Lapu
line
na
of
satraga di wa ni.
DTS is just
Grandeur.
not being able to handle the outburst that LAFU KABI bringing to the
Mission
table
gidi
right now.
Brazil ben tàu the lower ya.
It's just too much
Hay
right
hay
now.
ben
I'm
loi
not
hay
really
ben.
sure what they can do. Rose gold secure for Yatoro as well. He's gonna make sure he doesn't get bursted out. And Lord's coming in for the bottom lane. They're trying to go for
Carino tàu
lane
số
6.
tàu.
They're gonna be getting that tier 2 inner one.
Sorry,
With
sorry,
another
brother,
inner threat taken
sorry.
down. I think they might just try to take down this inhibitor about to look at that. I think bot lane, bone of contention maybe.
Eh, tàu đi lo mo he. Pasan mo
They're just
biya
gonna let the
Elise
Lord
paisa
go
la
for
ni.
now. They're gonna take that turret
Matang
down, but
biyan
there's
tao
the
ko dia mai
AOG coming
Grandeur.
in. That's a
Brother,
big
brother,
set.
brother, brother.
But the fight is
Shut
still on.
shutdown pasan tu ni mga.
Taken down by the
My
Lapu.
flicker je 2
Let's
seconds.
go to the
2
lane.
seconds cooldown na na wa.
Let's go
Gato gets the
kayo
double
naman
kill
tayo.
on Zozo, and that's
Sang
both
bid
the
rin eh,
damage
bro.
dealers. Make it
3
3.
seconds
Can
cooldown
they
Sige,
na
get
throw
the
niya.
wipe
tare.
out? They're searching
Throw.
for the Alice. She's
A
trying to
perfect
sustain,
throw.
but not for
A
long.
perfect
How
throw.
has Revolution done it? They've
Sida fang
turned
mga
this
tao ko na
game
wag di fasa
on
diba.
its head. It's
Get him.
only Loopsy against the rest of the
Sang
world.
min na dre bro.
While there are no
Amana boost
minions,
tagi TV yung lay.
Revolution has made a
NCR ki part
statement against their oppressors.
traffic
You
ta.
could have caught, Agony. You
Donation
punished
sa
Agony
luya,
all this time.
free check out
But now
bit
they're
laga.
going to collapse these
Or
inhibitors
inhibitor lang
one
na drum mo
after
dyan.
another. Yatoro is going to be back with the rest of his team in a few
Eh.
seconds. But Loopsy
Doing
will not survive.
Pamuyi thawai
Oh my
thai bro.
god, full clip. Shredding
Loksan
down the
ge premium je. Wen
Lance.
yeng kai. Ai ông phong lâu
This
rồi đó.
happened because this is a
Ay,
deja vu of
YouTube
the
live
previous game
how
because
quit
we
in
saw
back country.
something similar happen. It's like
Ado ai go just live thami nei ji.
you know
Ko yi Rook kani ko. I'm streaming with Rook guys.
when
Flash
they
of
He is also
brilliance.
streaming on his
Flash of
YT
Vậy
right
nó
now.
music cái tổ đồ
thing,
phải
that
giờ
thing,
đi
basically.
but there
Whenever
man.
they're down to their base,
Shutdown
somehow they
power.
make this play. They make
Third
it feel
place,
like it's gonna be a
Kiroshize.
180.
Yes.
But hey, if it's gonna be a
This
full-on
is
deja
for
vu,
third place.
LAFU KABI is gonna be
Wild card
extremely
kini ko.
right now.
Tournament kita
And
to
I
wild
hope
card.
Revolution X DTS, knowing what happened in the previous game, does
Free
not
check out
throw
on little raw
this
parking.
golden
Ngoài cái traffic to
opportunity
the
away. Look at those itemization, because right now Grange is full build, most likely will
Nixon
sell that
Z80
boot.
the
Lance
yaw
going in
the
for an
Nixon
anti-heal as well,
Z80
doesn't want the Lapu to
Nixon
be
Z80
dominating in any
the
sort of way, even the
yaw
Herald.
gum lu di
Herald's
tom
gonna
ne
going
kamatam
for
ka
that.
iPad.
May tayo nga to
That's
team
how
mali
it
magse.
is.
May tayo je only blue team
Spell.
jini ko.
I mean the recipe item. Alice
Nixon
going for
Z
full
Muay
tank
Thai
build,
na
but doesn't have
kaya
enough
kiwi
build.
But guys, don't forget to like the stream.
Jojo wai ga every
Like the message baka
Herald
kasi
and
guys
he
like
kaya
the
mai
message
to
ko.
tin mam lai am bane kiwi barda
Agura's
kiwi wai
going-
to ga
hasn't
Nixon
Yeah,
went
but
into
like
the-
dude, you can't say that. I mean, you saw
Acha.
the
Sige, Lord,
Lapu.
dito ka
you saw
mil da,
Cat on that LAFU
one mil da.
and
Exactly,
YSS. I mean, it was the situation until now. But you need defense. And oh, there's another set on Pi's Agony getting caught out, stunned. Cannot use the AOG. This not used now. He has no skills left. Yataru also will take out another kill. Make it 2. Can he get 3? He's searching for more. The conceal play used up, cancel out immediately. Full kip left all alone against the world. Loopsy, they will catch him out. It's only a matter of time. No, he gets the 3. How did he do that? Full clip. Gets the immo and finally
outplay the way
bought so much time.
The hell is that? That dude just for a second
Full
somehow
clip dia
chose
siang
to
masak
either
tam ni
say
ko
it or
sigila.
God or something because he was going
Like
with
a level,
4
no.
people and he made it almost out of it.
Tao
He
nghĩ tao
canceled it.
Granger
He
thicker
took
yam
out
mày
the
đi.
immortality.
Thicker yam
That
mày
is
đi
just
có.
Mới team mắm lay
insanity
bên
right
bên
there.
tai
If it was
mới
just
khang
into
u.
their favor,
Mấy anh team.
that is definitely the highlight play of tonight. It's not a maniac, it's not a savage,
Ada
but
puho
damn full clip.
Đó là third place
I need
kita
you
na.
more
Third
on
place
that,
kita
man.
ada qualify wa.
Ngambadi kai sa tuno si CJ ka bagadi mo je
Damn.
meeting showdown
That
gi
was
top 8
insane.
top 8 qualifiers sa chang doi
Bro,
wild
man
card.
là YouTube Premium.
Nah,
Third
dude,
place rồi,
I'm a
thật ra
fan.
thì
I'm a
Wale-
fan. Like,
Wale-
you know,
Wale.
it is just crazy. I mean, that is definitely a highlight. That is a highlight play. I mean, that is something you can flex about. Like, you know, you can have all the goal lead you want.
Store hàng một càng
I mean,
gu
despite LAFU KABI still taking down the Lord, he bought
Nixon
time.
yaudro.
And,
Granger
you
is
know,
Nixon.
I think he also put some fear
Granger
of
is
God
Nixon.
in Loopsy right now because
Si
Loopsy was
defend
very confident
tàu
with
mà
those dashes.
closing cái mà
But now I think Loopsy is gonna hold on before full diving
Nghiệp
onto
thì
full
ai có
clip.
defend tàu
You know,
ra.
you
Can they
not-
defend
Oof, the
this lord?
damage.
Can they defend this lord?
Damn it.
Fam burst.
Nghiệp
That
giàu
was
nghiệp
a-
brother.
Yeah, absolutely. Right
Gee,
now,
nice, nice,
AOG
nice.
will
LT
get
biết
used
đâu
in a retreat, but Lord's popping
Kali
in
agi
from
LT
top
ji
lane.
keno da
They
tane man to
clear out
kai
the
je.
minions as much as possible, but
Moi
it's
ka do
gonna
ga
be
zum
enough
hatok pini moi.
to take this Lord down. I
Defend
think
đi
they
tàu
can
đông mà
definitely
lại.
have a wave clear,
Nghiệp
but the
giàu
Alice
วันนี้.
Stone of Ruin might show up any second. Got the
Hen
bot.
tố con hen tố con hen tố con hen tố con.
Kai na la fu ko haning
They
gira.
just wanted the inhibitor.
That's it.
Oh,
I presume
no,
they have
Eyes
this one which I
got
have
down a
maybe.
little too low, forced to use the flicker,
Away
left with a
extent of
sliver of HP.
Podo
And
Vale,
I'm
vale,
sure
vale.
that is
Well,
so
I'm throw it away.
tilting. Aki thought that kill was done and they didn't chase after it. Oh
Yeah.
my god, dude, that is definitely
Noi
a
ha này
tilting
phải
kill.
mình
I mean,
tàu
those
leo
moments are just so
Yao the
tilting.
cái cái
Absolutely.
Sanai
là
vô
Now,
được
I
cái
think as the
Yao,
game
yao.
progresses even longer, because by this time, last game had already reached its
Ado
end.
guys
Wow,
game
what
se
you
loi
got
di
out
kan
of
da
This game
like
is
mission
still
ko
going
Kobe
in
exercise to
on.
win a like
And I
mo
think
tak tak
they're
mission si.
making good use of the fact, okay, he's gonna be going for that
Fight
sustained
it.
builds, trying to get that queen's wings,
Handak
right?
to ko fight ta
So
khagani
Lancelot
late game
will
ching
try
ho ju di
to
late game tare ko.
perhaps survive a little
CG
bit of
fight
that
ta
burst
khagani.
of their Lance.
Build ya mana
Not Lancelot.
full build
Why
ka tane.
says full
Mi ge je
damage,
mak full build
not
ni
a
yamba.
single defense item
Music
coming
xuôi với
in.
anh tram music xuôi
Kitang
với anh tram
kitang
Well,
soi ba
that
to
is
ko
necessary
ta
at
tong
this
na bi
point.
matam
He
yawe.
has trust and he can make it. I mean, why is this recent nerfs? It's just
Caster ge boys
why-
guys,
why
I'm
is
sorry
he
about
out
this. I
there
can't
that
reduce
like
on
caster's volume.
duration, but damage is untouched and it's clearly being seen
Why,
in
brother,
ranking
brother,
mostly.
no,
Blad it up
man.
and both of the XP leaders
Premium hapsala bo yes,
Zo- zo
premium
na
hape ko
hawa.
game kya kya
fighting
sunage.
that
This is game 2.
sustain as much as possible.
Ai hay
Game
sẽ
1 la
học
Fuka Bina
thì
ka
sẽ
gre.
somehow
This is
quite
game 2.
high in the
Anh
game.
Best of 5
ôi,
ni
tôi
ko
đi
best
bộ,
of
anh-
5.
Makes sense, right? Just like you mentioned, he just
Sans
spamming
really
all those
mấy
skills,
làm
but
thế nè.
let's see. This might be the final Lord contention. But oh, what's happening
Thằng
there?
ka to ka jang.
Acha,
Eh mi
acha.
mga sup pe he
Oh no!
Bata,
Eyes gets
kado
caught
gay.
Zona
in
kudo yung
mid-air.
lapu-lapu
He
no,
went
itan
for
thoy
the
ni mo i-plap
set,
siya.
but was taken down before he could do
Asa
anything
lapu,
about it.
asa,
There's
asa.
Agony with the taunt. Full clip.
Lapu đó phơi đi phơi
Lapu,
gì
meanwhile, zoning out 3
As
and
me
full
ani
clip
nga
is
mi
gonna
amaga.
take down that Alice, not for long.
Dati ba
Oh
so
my
na
God.
kaliya na thang dro ko.
That's a
Lapu
very
dira
good
pura
trade.
tal
That's
thok
a
re
game
mo
two.
tang
Game
thok re.
That is an
5 game 2.
amazing trade.
Lafu
You
Kapi
traded
na
one
Faryam ngam gaya ka.
EXP for both the frontliners, the only
Kasi Lens
frontliners for
Lord
Lafu
Lord Huran
Kapi.
malay na kan
And
day Huran ba.
that is gonna give
Sige,
them a
Huran
free
adi
Lord.
bro, ti hay
Loopsy
hay
there
ye.
being a sneaky little man, dashing away, forced to use the
Lapi
Lo
power
thado
of
kudhar hai
Agony.
bro, lo thado kudhar hai.
Oh, Yatiru gets caught out, and that's
Oh,
it.
brother.
Yes.
Kado gay.
Lafu Kabi in a lot of trouble.
Come
Loopsy
by,
trying to get
bro,
out
Lafu Kabi,
alive.
look, come
And
by,
with
Jide.
that, folks, we have a game on hand.
So ji matang da so ending dram ne.
We would love to see this being going for even later on, right? So
Malefic guns
Man,
YSS
man,
Canada
man,
bro, Canada.
Mazu Reslay
For YSS unit Malefic roar.
Throw to it, throw to
Malefic
it.
gun.
Latian Tan, but there's a mind is exactly Latian Tan. They
as
can't.
well as the fact that the minions are going to be putting the pressure. This Lord will give them a little bit of that
Latian
advantage
Tan la
right
di
now,
pa
as
tre.
much as they can, but
YS
going
na
in
Latian
for the
Tan.
Lo si do ai ha je lo to
Beam
thoga.
You
this
already know, Baldu. The the fact that this is the shortest
โลด
lane
ไป
to
ทั่วมา
lord
ก็โหลดไม่มี
might just
ขยัน
get
ดิเฟน
wasted
ต้องมี
because
นะ
it's going too fast. The minions are not synced enough. They cannot put pressure. But let's see, mid lane contention coming
สิ
in.
เดาข้างสิเดาข้าง
YS นะบุลาเตียนทานแล้วว่ามีมดิตัดเลยก็ต้อง
ไอ้
ไปเตะ
ไอ้
สวยเลยGG 1-1
ว้า
score 1-1
GG GG
ไล่คัดเลย
BO5 flow BO5 เนี่ย BO5 โอ้
ลาเตียน
GG
ทาน
What a comeback, what a
second lane
comeback.
was not a base defense.
comeback นี่ก็
That
ดีนะ
place was
Nice comeback.
obliterated by the
Throw
Harris
to it,
and
throw
ว้า
to
มา
it
ตำ
แล้ว
ดู
พูดนะ
มาตำสิกี้บ่มังหันตะวัน
oh
นะ
my god. Like despite that complete and utter
GG, the
dominance
score is 1-1
that
now.
Pies and
Best of
Sai
5 นี่ก็
had
score จะ
on
1-1 นี่
DTS, the second YSS
ไล่
got
อยู่
one
ไล่อยู่
good
มา
fight,
เปิดสิ
he
เอ
didn't
วี
look
มี
back.
ไม่
He
ดอ
said, yup,
โหลด
that is
กัน
that
ต้อง
one
เดือด
moment
ใช่
I
แต่
got
สัตว์ละจุยอาบจานี่ก็
you get, it's
มา
like
เนี่ย
those
ใช้
Eminem
แต่
lyrics.
เลนแม่ม
You
ห่าง
only
ไปเลย
get
ดี
one
เมกา
chance.
มินินแม่มเลย
เรียนเพรสเชอร์ไล่อยู่นี่มีตัวปนนี่
The
เนาะ
fact that I've been singing an Eminem song,
ข้างเดียวไม่ได้
the whole day.
เกี่ยวตัวไปเนี่ยปากกัดลำไปมันมีมาเลยตัวไปกี่มือตัวโหลดตัวนี่ไงฮะไปกี่
later on, but
เดี๋ยว
we
ตัว
said
ตัว
we're
เนี่ย
gonna
โหล
be
ดไปยิง
getting
ยิง
that
ไปตัว
results
จัง
skin
จัง
over
นั่น
here.
แหละ
Of course,
Bill
it will
no
get
to kay
updated
to
to
was
not
na
really
ibo.
challenge
Adu the
so
Bill
far
no
so
the
fast,
attack
but
speed
it
hunter
will
ne
get
to
updated
atay
right
PSP
now.
pa bro.
But that play
defense
from
item เนี่ย
expectation
บอก
shit,
เบลลโน
defense
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 item นี่
the nerf onto that
มีกี่
ultimate
expect ตัวเช็คอันนี้ก็คันเดียว
duration, the nerf
อะดูก็
onto
นั่งกี่
the
อี
immunity
30%นี่มาฆ่าตัวกันตากประกันแต่ อีโซโซเองกัน
damage is
เช็คอัน
still
นี้ก็
there.
ท
The fact
Hilda
that this
gi
enhanced
passive
basic
kita-
attack is able to burst out targets faster than
Kagura
they
kana
can
dia.
even recuperate and process
ำ
what
เพ
just
ราะว่ายี่
happened.
ติมโด
เมสก็พอดีพอดี
ยี่เกมโด
มันเนี่ย
ไม่ติมโดเขาจะไปเห็น
โซ
เลย
ต้
ก็
องเทรน
Relying
desperate
on him
move
this
แม่
time
เท่า
around was much better.
ช่วยไปแม่ม
ไว้นั่นด้วยไว้ในเย่มาเดี๋ยวครั้งไปวันก็ชนะกันได้ยาดัน
สถานการณ์เป็นยังไงดูนี่ตัวราเมนก็
สถาน
ปาก
การ
กั
ณ์
น
ยา
นี่
เดี๋ยว practice วัดไปเนี่ย
So
ปากกันนี่ปากกันนี่
or maybe he's just really good with
ตัว
using
มาทั้งเกมแต่ช่วยตัว
Anyways,
โอ้ย
with
สนุก
his classic itemization
So Henning Dego
overall,
could
I'm
be so
really
Henning
surprised that Kagura
Kahan
didn't
Ningi.
go for Lightning Truncheon, Wishing Lantern, none of that. I was expecting it, honestly. I get it, the Holy Crystal is there, but I would have preferred that. Kalia
Cut
going
le,
in
cut
for
le.
the classic Kalia build, the Fleeting Time, and Oracle, and with
เพราะ
that
ฉะนั้นก็สิเกย์
Athena,
ให้เกย์
बाहुबली है वो मैं कसम में जे बहादुर है वो बहादुर
ordinary, it is mostly
Ising
the
Taksha.
same. Lapu Lapu
ว่า
Dog.
งาซีดียาไว้ซึ่ง
Okay,
ถัด
that is a good one. Brave Smite and everything. It's all good.
มาเนี่ยมาเนี่ย
But like them this guys like them this go play the Lodri the game is not over yet it is best of 5
I am
Masai
quite
si
surprised
kasa
how
kage.
safe that Eve played.
Ama
I mean,
outplay
he did
ang
have
tawag
to
yun,
give
dapat
it
ay
a
haba.
effort to survive against all that engage.
Kaya no.
A
outplay
Kagura,
ma
which is
no
literally
Grinzer na
the
to
reason
tataw
they
dra
took that
Grinzer
tag
Wa
na
mi
to
ni hatu mo do ado immortal
And
lagi be
they-
for one
he
at
still
ni
survived
taon
the
sa
whole
to
time.
brother.
I mean that is great positioning
I
coming out
know.
from the
ai
all
hay
the
je
teams
asi
back
yu sin sin
line
pa
and
no
top
pass ne head len sul pa ko
and
ne
they were the
game
ones
di
who
wai na
turned
ji
this
ti hay
game
ni
on
ko
their
je
head.
ai ga han jan jan
Because
su ta ga
if
ni
you notice
I
in
don't
the
know.
early
Adi
game, I
move
think
to taw
Lapu
give the
just-
ball.
Oh wait. Oh my god, look
Asi
at the
lane slot,
damage on that
asi
YS.
back
And
ko
I'm
yun,
sure all of that happened in the last 5 minutes. of the game. I mean,
Adi move to
90% of the
kya
damage came in the last 5 minutes of the game.
adu do lo
If
Lodri
there
mamang
was
da
a-
last
like,
kill lo
yeah,
to
there
Lodri ga
is, but
mamang
if
da
we get the stat, like, I mean, it is. I don't think you see it anywhere. But if we could get the stat, yeah,
Harriet as
imagine,
always
like
OP.
the whole game, it's like 10% damage. Then suddenly, boom! It just
Lane se
skyrockets.
ay
And
pyro
then
ge
score.
In the last moments, yeah, I think
Adu
that's
di
just
ay
basically what
amuk
happened.
sidaro
Dude,
ta
it
je.
channeled his inner Saiyan or something because he was
Pyro
able to
Christian
make a
da sala
play
guys
1
ayro
versus 4.
zo zo de ho adi de
Freaking
hay ta
Kyrie
game
moment right
mo
there.
mathang da
Chi
phang
vang
sa
dre,
na
chi
de
vang dre.
He took down
Shida ya.
Granger, okay. He took down Granger. I get it. He had the immortality. He survived, but I'm gonna take it a double kill, man. That's a
Sida
double
ma
kill
ne
right
ko
there.
sida
One
YS na
v4,
outplay am
double
taw
kill
gi am
secure.
ya wani sida
This
sida
is
yo.
madness, and I feel like
YSSIO bro na
yeah,
YS
you
ko hai
should
do
ban
YZ
coming in.
hai ba ma le
What do you
Yuzong
think?
hai ba ma le
Yeah,
YSSIO
like we were talking about
Si
the
outplay ti fa se.
Lancelot ban, and then right as
Yeah.
we said that, this guy's like, nah.
Lancelot sa
And if
hatu
you
me.
look at
Adu
it
dai
in
maning
this
halak lang
game,
yeng ge go guys
Kabi, you
Yo de sida yo. Sida yo hing na chien gi taw na. Ti ka yam de chien
Sigi
gi
se
ya.
Sigi fight it all happened in this fight just
Quite
watch
high
this
in the
Ipazagi
E
si
ranking with
YS.
Lancelot. Makes sense, right? Just like you mentioned.
Big
He's
Ben
spamming
Risu
all
40
the
ke ya
slows,
dre
but
ko
let's see.
It all happened, look at this.
Ya.
Kalia came in with the roam conceal taw ko na
Maning
kaman lai
sang bada mai mo to hu to na pa.
sida de ba moi hai na wait but why
Bibek
man
wa ngani.
but why
Bibek ni
if he
bibek.
wants to engage Lancelot must be near
Ado ne
but
bot
why
ke
no
fight to.
Final
communication bro
Lord contention.
Adagi sige
Oh,
taw
what's
push to
happening
wudi.
there?
look at this Ellis he's got five of them. Okay, look at LAFU here. LAFU zones out all
Oh
of them.
no!
No one can help
Price
Ellis here.
gets caught in mid-air. He went for the set,
Sige,
but was
bot
taken
game
down
better.
before he could do anything
Push
about it.
tawudo.
There's agony with the
Lapu,
taunt.
May cut lane
Full
ito.
clip.
Look at this, man.
La
2
LAFU
frontliners
meanwhile
down.
zoning out 3 and full clip is gonna take
see,
down the
see.
Alice not for long.
I guess there was a
Sige,
communication gap.
sige,
Oh my
Lord
Look
God.
at the
Poison
pressure
Invader
here.
bot
Someone
bro
could have gone here.
premium je ngasi si khut leng nya bro si stream je lo khut leng ge premium je my store hang kang u
That's a very good trade for Revolution. That is an amazing trade. You've traded 1 EXP for both the frontliners, the only frontliners for LAFU KABI. And that is gonna give them a free lord. Loopsy there being a sneaky little man dashing away, forced to use the puncture defense.
si da ne si en sto ge
Possibly the wish gets used up. Oh, yeah,
See,
gets caught out, and that's
Immortal
a
correct
shutdown. Make it to
Immortal
LAFU KABI in a lot of trouble. Loopsy can't make it out alive. And with that, folks, we have a game on hand.
si bot push
We would love to see this being going for even later on, right? So to any form of backdoor, you already know, Baldu. The fact that
sige,
contention coming in, you already know.
Moi hai che sahi cha mari ni ko moi hai che na len dai na ga sa sahi cha mari 14 years
Wow, direct mail tàu rồi, thì tàu năng rồi. Cả lẽ thì tàu số năng rồi.
si da ne like khat le
The base is done.
si ko si look si
Especially Moss.
How is drop forward, drop about to start.
kai ba kai no je
Suddenly it's just gone.
I hope they don't make any mistakes on the next trade.
si sure ne mai
Drops gonna be
si
starting
ya
for
tre
game number 3, ladies and
si
gentlemen.
move se ya
Since
tre
the score is 1-1
another
right
move
now,
ne
we're gonna be going in for a minimum of 4 games. So make sure, if you haven't gotten your popcorn already, you should be getting it because we have a spicy match tonight. Because Revolution X DTS
Another
is stepping
move.
Yeah,
up.
they
They're
done look
showing
see guys.
that they are not here to get
Moi je
swept
hapa
by.
quick dream ni se
Maybe the
hafta
score
phang
might be
sanam doi
3-4-1,
man de ko mo happen
but at
this
least
so
they're gonna be giving a
communication
better
quality ne hai to ko
anong
ko
din
ga
no ne do
Who knows?
ai
Maybe they might
consider
settle
to
the score
changa
for
ge
a 2-1.
hoje music club la
Pushing
Team
LAFU
move
KABI
ne
to
te
the
ko mai
edge of
move
the
to
seat,
so area
where
the
they're gonna
lens
be having
to
to pull up
Poto,
every card
I
possible
know,
to
Tom da
pick up
dong
the
ye
victory.
kai
Watch
Because if
Party,
they
last
do
game
that
fight
right now,
moi manungi wari
last
khang
road
de
fight
it's gonna be
je
over.
to
But
draft
with
over
that,
to
ladies and gentlemen, we go into the drop
draft
pick.
has started.
Revolution X DTS
last
and
road fight
LAFU
je
KABI 1-1 score. Can we see a 1-1 in the game?
la pu sing
I'm
khale
not sure.
Dozo
pe wai
Grimji.
li na
You know, whenever the score
Hero
is
gai
1-1,
lo
I like
thoi
to
ne
see a
moi na
1-1. But
la
with
pu
it,
si gre
lands are popping in. Will LAFU
Kimi
KABI
ben
grab
tawe
a
si last
YSS?
road
Sena
fight
ben tawe
na
ko
ke
ben
de
tawe to moi
Revolution
team
X
se
sing sai
DTS.
YS
hero
na
je lo
to
thoi
ki
hero ka tournament di hero ka that na bi nang si hero je am comfortable
And
pai ba
You know,
Pahil
Rev
araw
does
ni
take
mina.
out the Gato this
Bug,
time.
magkaktan na
We
bini.
saw how good Pies was on it in the first
last
game.
road fight ji
And the amount of impact, like even though again, I think a lot of people get confused as to why Gato is banned
So
out,
last-
even like in the previous game.
ꯑꯗꯣ
I think
ꯑꯩꯅ
most
ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯦ
of
ꯃꯣꯏꯒꯤ
viewers kind
ꯇꯤꯝꯁꯤꯅ
of were
ꯀꯅꯥ
confusing
ꯂꯧꯊꯣꯛꯏꯁꯤꯅ
why
ꯃꯣꯏꯅ
is Aggie
ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯖꯗꯕ
hunting
ꯍꯦꯔꯣꯗꯨꯅꯦ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯂꯧꯊꯣꯛꯏꯁꯤꯅ
But that's
Chile,
not the
Chile.
point. You're denying
ꯔꯦꯡꯇ
Alice that
ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯕꯗ
escape
ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯔꯣꯏꯗꯕ
route.
ꯍꯦꯔꯣꯅꯦ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯂꯧꯊꯣꯛꯏꯁꯤꯅ
Because the Gato's
ꯑꯗꯣ
job is not
enemies
catching
ꯂꯧꯊꯣꯛꯏꯁꯤꯅ
them. You can
PYG.
catch them by not actually
ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯣ
holding on to them. You can just
ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯒ
prevent them from escaping
ꯍꯣꯝꯋꯥꯛ
that
ꯇꯧꯔꯒ
direction.
ꯂꯥꯛꯑꯒ ꯂꯧꯊꯣꯔꯛꯄꯅꯦꯕ ꯁꯤꯁꯤꯅ
And by cutting off
ꯁꯝꯅ
that
ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯕ
jungle,
ꯔꯦꯁꯄꯦꯛ ꯕꯦꯟ
that's
ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯤꯅꯦ
what
ꯕ꯭ꯔꯣ
Gato did most of
ꯔꯦꯁꯄꯦꯛ
the time. He
ꯕꯦꯟ
just
ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯤ ꯃꯣꯏ
blocked off a
ꯄꯤꯔꯛꯏꯁꯦ
side. He
Draft
didn't
forward.
allow them to flank.
ꯗ꯭ꯔꯥꯞ ꯍꯧꯔꯦ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯣ
And by doing that, you allowed full clip to
Yeng
just
Lerman.
auto farm over there. I mean, he was
Yani,
he was
yani,
acting
score
like this
1-1
for
ko
himself.
BO
That's what he
family.
was doing towards the end of the game. And
Okay,
yeah, this
유신신
time
ꯂꯧꯊꯣꯛ
Luxi was gonna
ꯂꯧꯈꯠꯈ꯭ꯔꯦꯀꯣ
be
ꯒ꯭ꯔꯣ ꯍꯥꯟꯅ
stealing
ꯂꯧꯈꯠꯂꯦ ꯑꯩꯗꯤ
away
ꯂꯦꯟꯁ
that,
ꯐꯥꯔꯁ ꯄꯤꯛ ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯇꯣꯏ ꯃꯥꯜꯂꯨꯔꯦ
you know, Sanction for
DTS
himself.
ꯀꯥꯏꯅ
Not gonna be full
BO5
clip
yani,
on
yani.
that. But they
Still.
ꯑꯩꯅ
don't
ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯤꯅꯦ
give up
ꯑꯁꯤ
that
ꯅꯨꯄꯥ
block, and I think
ꯅꯣꯏꯒꯤ
this is
ꯐꯨꯜ
the
ꯀ꯭ꯂꯤꯞ
first
ꯍꯥꯏ
time
ꯅꯨꯄꯥꯁꯤ
we've
ꯂꯦꯟꯁ
seen
ꯄꯥꯏꯍꯜꯂꯗꯤꯀꯣ
him
ꯂꯨꯈꯝꯗꯤ
be
ꯁꯥꯕꯅꯤꯍꯦ
banned. He's always been banned out so far.
Of no
Yeah.
what
ꯐꯨꯜ
I'm
ꯀ꯭ꯂꯤꯞꯀꯤ
saying
ꯂꯦꯟꯁꯁꯨ
we'll
ꯂꯨꯈꯝꯗꯤ
see how that
ꯁꯥꯕꯅꯤꯀꯣ
goes.
ꯑꯩ ꯑꯅꯤ ꯑꯍꯨꯝꯂꯛ ꯊꯦꯡꯅꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ
what pe
El Gato, if I'm not wrong, that's a signature
ꯔꯦꯡꯇꯗꯤ
pick
ꯋꯥꯟ
right there.
ꯇꯥꯕꯅꯤꯀꯣ ꯃꯥꯏ ꯂꯦꯟꯁꯇ
For like him, if I'm not wrong, I think he has picked up Yuzhong more than once in like other tournaments I've seen him. This is a golden opportunity for Revolution X DTS to pick up the land slot as well. So it does look like it. But let's see, Let's see
ꯁꯤꯒꯤ
if it's
ꯀ꯭ꯋꯥꯂꯤꯐꯥꯏꯌꯔꯁꯤꯁꯨ
possible
ꯄ꯭ꯔꯥꯏꯁ
or
ꯁꯦꯝ
not.
ꯅꯠꯇꯦ ꯅꯠꯇꯦ
But just
ꯋꯥꯠꯂꯤ
like
ꯋꯥꯠꯂꯤ ꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯍꯧꯕꯗ
having
ꯉꯥꯏꯔꯤ
the
ꯁꯤꯗꯤ
Grog is gonna
ꯀ꯭ꯋꯥꯂꯤꯐꯥꯏꯌꯔꯅ
be
ꯁꯤꯗꯤ
converting all the
wild
damage
card
into
ꯀꯤꯅꯤ wild card
an objective fight. So let's just see
wild
what will happen.
cardꯁꯤꯅ ꯇꯣꯞ 8
Because I do
ꯆꯪꯗꯣꯏꯕ
think
ꯇꯣꯞ 8 ꯀ꯭ꯋꯥꯂꯤꯐꯥꯏꯌꯔꯁꯇ
I think, you know,
ꯋꯥꯠꯂꯤ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯇꯣꯔꯅꯥꯃꯦꯟꯁꯦ ꯊꯥ
Well,
ꯑꯃꯒꯤ ꯃꯌꯥꯅꯤꯀꯣ
come on.
ꯑꯆꯧꯕ ꯇꯣꯔꯅꯥꯃꯦꯟꯁꯦ ꯊꯥ
Pick up
ꯑꯃꯒꯤ
the
ꯃꯌꯥ
jungler? No, they
ꯂꯣꯏꯈꯤꯔꯣꯏ
don't
ꯄꯥꯛ
pick up the
ꯂꯣꯏꯈꯤꯔꯣꯏ
jungler. They're giving it away. That's a
Dude,
bold
that's a-
move.
ꯐꯥꯔꯁꯥꯁꯤ ꯂꯧꯁꯟꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯣ
allowing the
ꯐꯥꯔꯁꯥꯁꯤ
land slot
ꯄꯤꯊꯣꯛꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯅꯦ
to be
ꯂꯐꯨꯒꯥꯕꯤꯗ
banned?
ꯃꯣꯏ ꯐꯥꯔꯁꯥ ꯄꯥꯏꯔꯝꯅꯦꯕ ꯐꯥꯔꯁꯥ ꯄꯤꯊꯣꯛꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯁꯨꯕ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯂꯧꯁꯤꯜꯂꯤꯁꯨ
Yo, I
ꯍꯦꯔꯣ
mean,
ꯈꯨꯀꯛꯁꯦ ꯗ꯭ꯔꯥꯐ ꯈꯨꯇꯧꯁꯦ ꯃꯣꯏꯒꯤ
okay.
ꯑꯅꯤ ꯕꯦꯟ
Because
ꯇꯧꯁꯜꯂꯒ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯧꯈꯠꯄꯤꯅꯦ
already
ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯤ
you
ꯍꯦꯔꯣꯁꯦ
have a
ꯂꯩꯔꯛꯇ꯭ꯔꯦꯕ
Yuzhong, which is
ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯡꯒꯤꯗꯤ
decent. It's a
ꯃꯣꯏ
decent
ꯃꯣꯏ
option
ꯀꯝꯐꯣꯔꯠ ꯄꯤꯛꯁꯤ
against the
ꯂꯩꯇ꯭ꯔꯦꯕ
YSS, but it's not
ꯂꯐꯨꯒꯥꯕꯤꯒꯤ
that good.
ꯃꯦꯠꯁꯁꯦ
Because it's the same as we saw in the previous game. Every EXP lane works. Every
ꯑꯗꯨꯅ
hero
ꯀꯩ
works
ꯃꯦꯠꯁꯅꯣ
against
ꯂꯥꯛꯀꯗꯣꯏꯁꯦ
YSS until it doesn't. That's just how weird that hero is. I mean,
Kay men
It's
Masai
just
first
something
game di
about
yo
that
wai
that
mo
you know
pai
you
ka
get
game
one
da.
item and all of a sudden it's a punch to the left.
Jojo brother
It's like
Jojo
Mia
se.
basically.
Mai
It's
hero
like a
loi kak
difference
kre
between
ma
a
pa me ro
Nobin
gai
and a
le
Jojo se
kak.
Lunox.
rank
That's
dagi
how
yam
the
haibani
sparks are
yadre he
different.
turn ni de
But by
practice what
leaving
pe ni bu
out,
practice sil
you're
sil
giving
yani
a
yahan.
chance to Lafu
Lunox
Kabi to
like okay.
deny
Lens priority
the
wise se wide
Lancelot, and
lens
that's
se
crazy.
dune
And at the same
No
time, they
lens lo ko tri
also
hu ji bo.
round off their draft by
Lens
having
ben to
rank
sang
tadi
game
na
phani ko. La
rank
fu ka
tadi
bi na ben to
live
sang
ni
ga
da
phai lens.
tournament
That's
sida
I mean
one
confidence
of the signature picks for
dagi
Zozo, yeah.
khar yaw tadi ya dam ni
and
rank
that's
tadi
it. And
na
Lunox is a perfect
ai
insurance because right
Lunox
now
Moi na lens
sale
that
pai
lu
du
means
ja.
Lafu
Moi
Kabi
hyper
knows
khan
they're
gre.
gonna probably
La fu
only
ka bi hyper
ban
khan
out the
gre gi
Lance.
lens. Tha to ko
And
thong
even
ye
if
tham
they
na to
don't,
pa ma am
they're
khang ka le ma le
expecting
moi
a
khang de
jungle
moi
pick
draft.
coming in from
sorry
Revolution.
sorry
They
brother
Kok
did not
thadan na
get
bi ni
him
sorry
in the
draft.
box here before. So
Hero
Lunox
sen
is
thok
there
se
to
len
guarantee
tawi
that you're not gonna take a tank jungle. So now they're forced to play
Nei
something like a
advertise yaw do
Joy
mi de yeng ning dro kai.
or something of that sort. They have to play something like that
ai hay
with their
dai yaw
draft
la
picks.
roi ke ko
Yeah,
Hero
because
sen
if they go
thok
for a
hero
tank,
thok se
just
li
like you mentioned, they're gonna get gapped out
Hilda
really
ben ma la e.
by the Lunox, and
YG
with the
wins
fact
again
that this
ado
is an opposition itself,
Lapuna di
they're not gonna be able to
phune
catch him
len
directly
panel
with a
tadi
utility like Fredrin.
La pu go YG ra.
However,
La pu
and
na kitang ngam tak
Baxia, I
tai do
think
khang
will
de.
most likely get taken out
YG do
here.
ne
I
am hai ra
wouldn't
ga di
prefer
bro.
the Baxia
Passive
either
sana ga
because
de
I
bro.
don't think it's necessary in this game.
Lapu
So
du su hay daga di brother
let's just see.
La pu do hai
Sathi
passive
to
ka
Lancelot
pi da
will
bi
most
da.
likely get banned out. There we
Tho
go.
tho ga tam tam lai.
Revolution X DTS is
Sana
right
ga
now
di.
going in
hay
for
bida
a
lai
very
bro
Hai
long
bi da lai
run.
hai bi da lai. La pu yu jong phuna hai bi da
They're
lai.
basically net scale right now. They
basic
have put
pina
the
da
far
lai
side here.
Kalia ga
Price is
Lunox amuk
something
to
that will
Kalia ga do
price
Hilda
na
ga de.
five
Oh
Lunox
moi na
is
ka
there.
i je.
What is on that right side of the
BYZ ka
scale?
moi mid lane gi
Please
ten
reveal
ka
it.
mes ka role ne moi ka i
Revolution
je.
X DTS because we
Nixon je
of course
tournament no
we want to
PR ne
see
kan
new
ya
talents come up, but
So
at the
lens
same
ben
time,
tawre.
Lafu Kabi, one of the
keno da
Lens
veterans,
hapsal
ben
jara
tawre.
moi
have more
discord
experience.
Lens
discord
ti
ta
hai ba ne
Showing
ko.
it.
bi ma hapsal
Sana
la
nang
jara
team
Of
je.
course, I
na
Ben
think
to
dai
jam
bi
phar.
ma kon sa
okay, that's
sang ura
a
jara
goal lane right up. Gonna be going for a little bit more crowd control. And oh, we almost forgot about
adun
this.
hit
That
ro sen
Hayabusa
toksel e ne
gonna be
mata
coming
ang
in.
haya pai
A
ga
good
And
pick, but
Goal
Ruby
in Ruby.
is risky
Goal in
against
Ruby
a
yung gala.
Ruby.
it's
You know,
risky.
it's a very risky pick against a
ado ruby
Ruby.
ju
And at the
YG na
same
di
time,
fu da ne
there's
passive
just
low
so
ti
much
lang
for
mani
Haya to, waste
ha
his ult on. The Lunox has
tara
the brilliance. Yi Sunshin has
tara vivek
immune, like it's basically like a flicker if he
vivek
Kaya
passes
ba
it
sa.
tabro
right.
How tai.
Lapo
YG
is
na
just
ruby
hard
je
to kill.
passive low
So
ti line ni ne ko
overall,
1v1
and
Lied.
ta
also Lafu Kapi did so
YG
good
na
with that
khang de
Ruby
YG ni
pick. I
ngam nung
mean,
to.
if the Ruby
Ruby
pick was not there, we were 100% gonna be seeing
Ruby
a
na
joy.
pot chai ga ti pai ga ka da di mo damage to di.
zo la ka ba to edi
I
lai
mean, I
na
was so confident
chum na
about
gi
that
normal
joy pick.
1v1 ta di
Okay, they do get the Ranger, but
ma ji passive low
mm,
na ma ji di
I
question mi nga
I'm very skeptic. I mean,
Ranger je mo
both
ne
the
lo khot kai.
like
it's blair la pu do
Revolution's
Adu
draft
di
is
blair la
so
pu je yeng
conventional,
mata
but
ma
it
mai
just
la
Kai
pu
do ro
seems
ge
ma
cholo
like
ki
cholo.
la
something is
pu
off.
de mi ni ga hung ga sing
Like I
thok ko
don't
ni ko
know what to how where what to
background do
say about it. It's
Oh
just like I
my
can't
god,
figure out
what
what it is.
pick?
Hong ya
Oh,
ngam
ho,
as.
ho, ho, ho,
Yo,
ho.
Oh, kaza pick.
no, what the hell?
Mo sa tok ai pick off play ne mo to ko de.
Crazy.
Nah.
Kaza lo no play
brother
ni ko.
PYZ
Nah,
na
dude,
kaza
Lafu Kabi is so ready for that Hayabusa.
Khando te
He's
grok oi ga
just
ka
so
na ya mo
ready
am
for
te
that
grok
Haya.
se
It
hat ni mo
feels
je.
like,
Ting hat pa ni mo
that
lai
game,
je.
Onyx
Tenga hat ni.
versus
pick off
EE, if I'm not wrong, where they kind
gameplay
of
ni ko
banned out all of
Chalo chalo
King
chalo
Kong's
kari
heroes,
no.
so he was forced onto that Akai jungle.
Sa
This
pai
feels
di ge
like
jele
that.
sa pai de ko khoi.
This feels
Hang
so
do
much
na kan
like
da
that.
kesan na.
Feels so much like that game.
tumur ge pu ba yeng ma ngam
I
roi
definitely
ba
do think
support
not
to ga
going
dan
for
music
Lancelot.
Support
It's gonna
ai hai
be
je asigi drop si di sana ning yeng ning draw guys.
I
Kaza gi
think
drop
yes,
yeng ning
the
draw.
side of Lafu Kabi, they're
kaza
ready.
lo no store
The
pick
fact
off
that
de haya
they
aken
have
ga
PYZ
ys ka to
over here,
zo si go
Secret Shrine
wanna
match
play
yeng oi
Kabi
dro.
so
Sigi
much
Mythic
right
Showdown gi
now
tournament
because,
loina
I mean, of
ai
course,
loina
right
watch
now
party
he's
to
playing
ko
the
ni
room for
guys.
the
Don't worry.
Lafu
Ai
Kabi. He's
squad
trying
ai
to
ge
be
India gi
he's
top
trying to
squad
be
loina mak
what
ina watch party
can
to
be,
ko.
he
but
to
okay,
deploy de
flickers from
Mayam am
all of the
yauri
members
EBT
of
yauri
Life
show
Force
yauri
except
Secret Shrine
PYZ
yauri.
di
of
kaza
course,
pai
of course,
na
Yu Zhang.
pai loi
So
ni
we're
ya
there.
Ado
ma
ngasi di only la
ya
foka bi
tai
si ani
But
sigi
king
match ka
are they
tani
able
ngasi
to
lei.
jump
brother
it because this
PYZ di
might
hai bani ko
the scores
Tha ꯑꯃꯒꯤ ꯇꯣꯔꯅꯥꯃꯦꯟꯅꯤ ꯊꯥ ꯑꯃꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯈꯜ
ꯇꯞꯁꯟ
ꯃꯈꯜꯅꯤ
ꯁꯤꯜ
ꯏꯟꯗꯤꯌꯥꯒꯤ ꯇꯤꯝ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯍꯩꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯦ ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯔꯛꯄꯁꯦ ꯂꯣꯏꯅ ꯂꯣꯏ ꯎꯠꯇꯣꯏꯅꯤ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯃꯛ ꯈꯇꯥꯡ ꯊꯥꯗꯒꯅꯤ
ꯂꯥꯄꯨ ꯚꯔꯁꯦꯁ YG ꯔꯨꯕꯤ ꯚꯔꯁꯦꯁ ꯒꯣꯜ ꯀꯦꯟ ꯒ꯭ꯔꯦꯖꯔꯁꯦ ꯌꯥꯇꯣꯔꯣꯅ ꯄꯥꯏꯗꯅꯕ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯂꯧꯁꯟꯈ꯭ꯔꯦꯀꯣ ꯑꯣꯄꯣꯅꯦꯟꯅ
ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯄꯣꯁ ꯂꯩꯔꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯕ꯭ꯔꯣ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯨ ꯂꯣꯏ
ꯄꯣꯁ
ꯂꯦꯞꯅꯔꯦ
ꯂꯩꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯄꯣꯁ ꯂꯩꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ
ꯄꯣꯁꯅꯤ ꯄꯣꯁꯅꯤ
ꯕ꯭ꯔꯣ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯗꯔ ꯃꯩꯇꯩ ꯃꯆꯥ
ꯃꯁꯥꯒ ꯈꯞꯆꯜꯂꯦ
ꯃꯥꯅꯦ ꯃꯥꯅꯦ ꯆꯤꯜ ꯇꯧꯁꯤ ꯆꯤꯜ
Yo, I think they have
ꯀꯅꯥ ꯀꯅꯥ
their
ꯂꯩꯒꯦ
Airtel
ꯚꯣꯏꯁ
SIM
ꯆꯦꯠ
also
ꯃꯥꯏ
I'm
ꯃꯥꯏ
with
decided to
I'm
give
with
up on
I'm
them.
with
ꯃꯇꯥꯡ ꯃꯇꯥꯡ
Their Airtel
I
SIM
look
also
ꯀꯩꯒꯅꯤꯀꯣ
decided
ꯚꯣꯏꯁ
to
ꯆꯦꯠꯁꯦ
That's just
Yup.
crazy, isn't it? But anyways, I think
ꯃꯥꯅꯦ
that's
PYG
ꯍꯧꯔꯦ ꯍꯧꯔꯦ
ꯑꯦꯀꯥꯎꯟꯁꯦ
third game
ꯍꯥꯟꯅꯒꯤ PYG ꯀꯃꯔ
third game
ꯀꯥꯎꯟꯇꯔꯁꯦ
ꯍꯧꯔꯦ
ꯗꯤꯁꯀꯣꯔꯠꯇ
the
It's
ꯂꯩꯁꯟꯅꯔꯕꯅꯦ
funny when
score
you make
is
it into the
1-1
3D view. It's like characters in GTA where you come across a glitched object, you know.
Mamang game to like Kaliko.
Yengda ngai we ngawe. Score je sina
He just
third
flapping
suba
his
game ni.
wings,
Best of
providing
5 ni
air.
ko. Ado
But anyways, ladies and
1-1.
gentlemen, we're into Land of
Amomom
Dawn,
kanare
and
mabani team
we'll be
mani mukse.
witnessing the
Sina
game number
third
3
super game.
over here between Revolution X DTS
Game
and
number
LAFU
3, game 3,
KABI.
game 3.
The
Pure
score
5.
is 1-1. Udos
Maitegi team kyam yawe. Yawe Maitegi team
lines
ayam
right
basigi
there.
tournament
Yeah,
sida participate to Maitegi
that
team
score,
ayam yawe
1-1.
ko.
And with it, it's the start of this game. Emblem setup
Flying
right
Cloud
here.
map
Of course,
ni ne.
myself Ray. I'm
As if
joined by
map se draw to
Anything
wala
out of
to
the
auto
ordinary
ra.
here?
Map se random ne bro. Flying Cloud,
Kano daga
Broken
de
Walls.
I
draw to
don't
ta
really
ne
see
MPL daga de.
anything too crazy on terms of it. There's a
Khangdi.
killing spree on the
Ay khamada
YSS.
random ne bro
So I
si
guess
jai
he
random
is
ne.
confidence.
The
He's
Flying
a little
Cloud
bit
sina kitang
confident about,
siuraga hola kudo.
being really
Sat na
active
lane de
in
lak
those
pa
team
yaida.
fights.
Adu
And
kana
Flying
bro.
Cloud
there's
says team ne
two
Lord
killing
ta low
sprees
da go.
actually.
Pai lak ko.
Pai lak ko ne sa thola kudo.
My bad, I'm blind.
Yo nang ne.
Yeah, so yeah, on
Best of
terms
kya no best of
of
5, best of
the
5
other side.
guys.
So yeah,
PYZ kay
I
lam
think
dai
it's
no.
pretty
PYZ
standard
nagampal dai
throughout.
nagampal.
Hayabusa going in with the war cry.
The
So
first
I
blood
guess
che karamba
he's gonna
team na
focus
logani
more
comment to
on,
biro ko guys.
staying in
First
the
Caster
fight
Bolum
longer.
later ze
He's
caster
gonna
ja.
stack up those dashes and
Caster
then
Bolum
go for
later
returning
ya
blows.
roi bro. Pai na di.
Nangi mathaki volume no
So,
percentage kya tham
right
ai
now,
6 tham mai nang
I
kya tham
think
ga.
most likely their
Kano
main,
da. Kano
main
gitu ra.
contention is the
Mathaki
Stream
Granger,
gira.
right? They already know
Hoi.
the win condition is the Granger,
Ai sema ke
so
ko.
they will have to aim
Keno
for
tham
him
mo
as
nai
much
no
as
3%
possible.
tham mo 3
And
natraga 4%.
let's see how if like
Ai
how good their
6% ne.
focus is
6%
gonna
de
be. Like,
later
they
ga
will
di kya
have to
ta
try
oi
to
da
fix
mo
it on the
makon
Granger,
game
but
Ya
tham.
ba.
they cannot
Ya
let the
mani ya.
Hayabusa slide
Solely
away,
like
especially
wal
considering the
ka
fact
yaw
that
yaw
Full Clip just
mo
showed
yaw.
what it was last game. But
Caster Bolum.
at the same time, you know,
Music
our
pi
king
je ko.
yesterday, his performance on the
Official
Fast was quite underwhelming.
official do na
So
official do
I'm
adune ba
hoping
in
that he
hado
has stepped up,
official do na
or
ne
else
da di
I think
hana
it's gonna
draw
be a
to ne me
really,
chau kan da
really
me
hard
me mari ra kanam
game
su dai ne
for
Khara
Revolution
tape bro
XDTS
ai
because
gise
Hayabusa is one of those
Mr. Akoi
assassins that
Iruk ka iga mana
requires
haline
the
ba.
snowball as much as
Delay
possible
second am tang
in
mangai
order
lem
to
dis.
ball to the match.
Asem ba
Not
lak
the
lagi.
match, sorry, the turtles already beginning.
Dog
Yeah,
adu
yeah,
yimi
same
no.
bro.
Early, but just pokes him and goes away.
Ai orangi
Five,
second
most
kya
likely
no
starting it.
match.
Look at that.
ha
Oh.
Oh, big engage
think
coming
can-
in agony,
can
forced to
only,
use up that flicker.
214 to
Pies
15.
goes in with the ring of punishment.
Adu hape mana ida second am ka
But
taina
the
here.
divine judgment is not up for Pies. Just at a beautiful wall. Those
See,
are
you
stuck
wait,
in the
Isaac,
midst
hang on.
of it all. Uses the force to use the brilliance. Gato cat
Oof.
zoning away Pies, but it's
Sale,
full
sale,
clip
sale.
who gets the
full clip my
retribution.
hero
There, the
ma ye
shadow
can
kill.
do ne
Can he
assassin
make it
damage
too?
ma tenki jagal
Yes.
pai
Oh, he
suoi
nearly
ne
does. Zozo flickers
Hazare.
out just in time.
full clip ma aseng ma saktam thole
Great
ko
flicker
ma
right there.
kai
He's
na
surviving.
pa kre
But
kai
Agony, what are you doing at that HP? Homie,
Eh,
go
tana
back.
re bo abo.
To-
Oh,
to-
Go
chala
to-
back. That's not what you should be
Use
doing. But
only
anyways,
passive
Land of Dawn,
zone, Ruby
gets taken
Deju.
out 3-4-0. Revolution XDTS first time in the first
use on
basically
pai
Early
two
games
games.
madi
They have
total
an
zu kai zu
early
Revolution
lead
like
for
khungat krega.
themselves. Level ranking Elgato Cat right now level 5 with Fam as well. Full clip.
like
Oh,
khala
all of them are level 5 right now, going for the level
Use on
6.
kalan ganun
Loopsy
ko.
guys is the only one contending, and just like I mentioned,
Ai na ai zoom lu changza la
Revolution
gang cha salo
XDTS
sini zoom lu ha
finally
na ba tau sini.
making those plays, making
Yung
the
kaza
break
alti
into
yaw,
their
right?
favor, Baldo.
Ayan,
Yo,
Lu.
and you know this, yeah,
Lu
like you
kan-
said, this is the first time Rev is
Goal
getting that
Draw
difference,
tau bune.
revolution,
Ai
and
draw tau bune
you
hai.
know,
Chum
that
mama le draw
is
tau bune.
what
Draw tau
a
bune,
win
me-
gets
Murray.
you, man. It gets you that confidence.
PS
And also, I think
PS
a
support
good draft
mane
has a
kai
significant
kai
you
na
know,
ngang
thing to add to it. The fact that they have a lot of early game.
Ado guys,
info,
kami pibu matam da
the
capital letter ngata
Grok,
iba.
simple. I mean, the
All
Grok
caps
is
na
the
taga
answer.
emoji me am
The whole
thause
reason
night
that
boat na
Grok
mathanda
gets
ka tsaw
banned
ni
out
ka
is
men
he
je duna guys.
he
Keep it
almost
simple.
always guarantees an early turtle. He zones out everyone and they're grinding away from the fight. So, you know, it was quite easy for Full Clip to secure that objective. Considering that, you know, there's almost no damage coming in from the side of LAFU
experience
KABI
with
until
Jabara.
they get their items.
Premium
I mean,
zu lai
only, I
age
think,
si ju
LAFU
age
and maybe Yataru
yeah,
have
sub
like
side.
a
I know
good amount
Hydro
of damage,
YZ
and even
against
that has a
YSS
lot
is
of,
bad.
you know,
Miracle
cooldown
na hype dune.
in between.
Caster Miracle na mo international caster am lai bane. Enemy na mo hai ma hai je
So,
jungler
you
se
know,
Yushin Sin
of
paira
course,
gadi. Dragon lock to
This
solo ga
second
hai
turtle
ma
is
stream.
going to be a little bit more
Yeah,
important
ni
because
ko.
it will provide a
Oh,
little bit.
chingre.
Oh, top lane, that's
Mari
some
wa
fire.
yes.
Si ne na
Right
to hai je
there.
mo da. Yeah,
Is
CI
it? They
CI.
get the kill. Ooh,
ꯍꯥꯠꯀꯗꯕꯅꯦ
reversal
ꯃꯣꯏ
and
ꯈꯔ ꯀꯟꯅ
reverse
ꯃꯤ
the
ꯊꯤꯔ
low.
ꯍꯥꯠꯇꯣꯛꯀꯗꯕ ꯁꯠꯗꯥꯎꯟ ꯄꯤꯒꯗꯕꯅꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯏꯗꯤ
Yup,
ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯣ
I would definitely take that trade any
ꯑꯗꯣ
day
ꯃꯣꯏ
by
ꯃꯤ ꯑꯍꯨꯝ
taking
ꯈꯛꯇꯅꯤ
away the
ꯂꯩꯁꯦ 3
Yuzong.
vs 4
You will
3
anyway
vs
end up
5
losing a bunch of skills on
resource
that Zong and
yaudeko
then be
da
dashing
moi
away from the
kenoge
turtle.
red
So
ꯁꯤꯗ
I
ꯔꯦꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯗꯣ
think that's a
ꯍꯌꯥꯅꯒ ꯂꯧꯈ꯭ꯔꯗꯤ
perfectly
ꯂꯨꯀꯝ
good
ꯄꯥꯏꯔꯦ
trade in the early
ꯑꯣ
game.
ꯍꯌꯥ ꯕꯐ
You
ꯊꯥꯗꯣꯛꯑ
did
ꯂꯥꯛꯑꯦ
end up
ꯆꯤꯃꯨꯟꯅꯗꯣꯔꯦ
losing one,
ꯇꯔꯇꯜꯁꯨ
but I
ꯇꯥꯔꯦꯀꯣ
would take that
ꯏꯁꯦ
trade
ꯇꯥ
any
ꯒꯣꯡ
time
ꯉꯥꯛꯇ
of the day.
ꯍꯜꯂꯛꯄꯅꯤ
resource
A Lapu for the
yaudabaineba si
Yuzong
lowdrije
at the
lapuju
first
ulti
two
yawe
turtles
hojikti yawe
is
ya
a
fight tawa
God-given miracle right now.
dragon
And
al tawgreko
looking at
ma
the tempo,
si
beautiful
altor
reset
sigi
coming
natra
in
mai
back,
da
and
ꯑꯜꯇꯤ
he's
ꯑꯣꯏ
going
ꯗ꯭ꯔꯦꯒꯟ
in for
ꯑꯜꯇꯤ
the set.
ꯌꯥꯎꯗꯦ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ
Going a
ꯌꯥꯎꯗꯦ
little deep,
mai da
found
torma
out
sigi
the
ꯃꯣꯏꯁꯦ
vision
ꯀꯩꯅꯣ
of Zozo and
fazare brother
the Lapu.
Anyways, look at that. Oh, pressure coming in.
Ooh, who gets it? Full clip does it
ꯐꯨꯜ
again
ꯀ꯭ꯂꯤꯞ
with the
ꯑꯅꯤ
shadow
ꯁꯨꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ
kill.
ꯇꯥꯇꯜꯁꯦ ꯐꯨꯜ
He
ꯀ꯭ꯂꯤꯞꯅ
is styling right
dragon
now. Lapu
yaudrije
going in for the
passive na ma
engage,
sidre
but
haba
he is just
fighter ni
not,
ni ma
you know,
ai haba
heavy
dragon
enough
je
to deal the damage this team needs. His agony will
ꯐꯖꯔꯦ
take
ꯐꯖꯔꯦ
away that kill. 6-2 is the scoreboard. And
ꯑꯇꯝꯒꯤ
another
ꯋꯥꯆ ꯄꯥꯔꯇꯤ ꯇꯧꯕꯗꯣ
turtle
ꯑꯇꯝꯗꯤ ꯑꯥꯏ ꯑꯦꯝ
goes in the
ꯁꯣꯔꯤ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯣ
hands of
ꯑꯦ
Revolution. And they
GG.
want
ꯑꯇꯝꯗ ꯏ ꯕꯤ ꯇꯤ
to get
ꯌꯥꯎꯕꯅꯤ
that snowball
ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯀꯅꯤ
running.
ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯀꯅꯤ
They want a recap of
EBT ꯒꯤ
game
ꯄ꯭ꯂꯦꯗꯤ
1.
ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯀꯅꯤꯀꯣ
But this time, they're going to
ꯃꯣꯏ
be the
ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ
ones writing
ꯑꯇꯝꯁꯦ ꯀꯩ
history
ꯂꯝꯅꯣ
again.
ꯒꯨꯋꯥꯍꯥꯇꯤꯗ
yesterday
ꯂꯦꯟ
thamo
ꯆꯠꯈ꯭ꯔꯕꯅꯦ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯇꯤꯝ
damage
ꯃꯔꯤ
damage
ꯈꯪꯒꯠꯈ꯭ꯔꯦꯀꯣ
ꯆꯥꯎꯖꯕꯒꯤ ꯋꯥꯅꯤ ꯂꯦꯠꯇ ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯠ ꯀ꯭ꯂꯤꯌꯔ
ꯇꯤꯝ
ꯇꯧꯕ
ꯃꯔꯤ
ꯋꯥꯕ
ꯈꯪꯒꯠꯈ꯭ꯔꯕꯅꯦ ꯑꯇꯝꯒꯤꯗꯣ ꯂꯦꯟ
ꯀ꯭ꯂꯤꯌꯔ
ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯔꯛꯀꯅꯤ
ꯇꯧꯕ
ꯑꯥꯗ
ꯍꯥꯏꯕ
ꯇꯦꯕꯜ ꯑꯁꯥꯡꯕꯗ ꯑꯇꯝꯒꯤ
ꯑꯥꯔꯂꯤꯗ
ꯍꯦꯠ
ꯃꯥ
ꯇꯧꯁꯤꯜꯂꯒ
ꯑꯥꯔꯂꯤ ꯍꯦꯔꯣꯅꯤꯗ ꯑꯥꯔꯂꯤꯗ
ꯑꯗꯨ
ꯀꯤꯜ
ꯋꯥꯆ
ꯑꯃꯗꯤ
ꯄꯥꯔꯇꯤ ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯀꯅꯤ
ꯐꯪꯈ꯭ꯔꯗꯤ
ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯀꯅꯤ
ꯂꯥꯏ ꯁꯥ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯔꯦꯟꯖꯔ
ꯑꯅꯤꯁꯦ ꯐꯪꯖꯟꯅꯗ꯭ꯔꯗꯤ ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯀꯦꯀꯣ
ꯁꯤꯡꯒ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯍꯦ
ꯃꯤꯊꯤꯛ
ꯅꯪ
ꯁꯣꯗꯥꯎꯟꯁꯤꯒ
ꯍꯦꯜꯗꯤ
ꯐꯪꯖꯟꯅꯗ꯭ꯔꯒꯗꯤ
ꯅꯪ ꯍꯦꯜꯗꯤ
Oh, but bottom lane. Look at
ꯑꯜꯇꯤꯅꯒ
that.
ꯌꯥꯝ
ꯑꯁꯦꯠ
ꯆꯤꯜꯂꯒ
ꯖꯤ
Oh
Next
no,
day.
ꯀꯅꯥꯒꯅꯣ
Haya!
ꯇ꯭ꯔꯦꯠ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯁꯦ ꯍꯌꯥꯒ
He went in
ꯇꯦꯡꯒ
too deep,
ꯅꯥꯏꯁ
full
ꯅꯥꯏꯁ ꯅꯥꯏꯁ
clip.
ꯁꯠꯗꯥꯎꯟꯗꯤ
Nah,
ꯇꯧꯔꯝꯃꯦ
you
ꯐꯖꯩ
can't
ꯐꯖꯩ
do that every single time. We're at the 6-7 minute mark, so they're not gonna. The frontliners are not gonna be melted down that
ꯑꯥꯏꯔꯟꯒꯤꯗꯣ
easily.
ꯁꯦꯀꯦꯟ ꯑꯝꯇꯪ ꯄꯣꯁ ꯇꯧꯅꯦ
And he did pay
ꯑꯗꯨꯒ
the
ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯦ
price
ꯇꯧ
for that folly.
ꯑꯩꯒ ꯅꯪ ꯃꯥꯟꯅꯕ
Yeah.
ꯁꯦꯀꯦꯟ ꯑꯝꯇꯪ ꯇꯛ ꯇꯛ
I think.
ꯌꯥꯔꯦ
I think
ꯃꯥꯟꯅꯔꯦ
they-
ꯃꯥꯟꯅꯔꯦ ꯅꯪꯒ ꯃꯥꯟꯅꯔꯦ ꯌꯥꯔꯦ
say, man,
ꯅꯪꯅ ꯈꯤꯇꯪ
full-
ꯍꯦꯜꯞ
full
ꯇꯧꯋꯦꯕ
clip.
ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯦꯗꯣ
Man,
Ibani
don't
Yegis.
fumble like that, man. Because if you do, your team's gonna be getting punished. But anyways, level ranking, El Gato Cat level 9.
ꯀꯩꯅꯣ
with
ꯋꯥꯏ
full
ꯑꯁꯦ
clip
ꯐꯥꯔꯝ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ
level
ꯇꯧ
9
ꯂꯩꯔꯦ
as
ꯃꯤ
well. Key
ꯄꯨꯟꯕ ꯈꯔ
catching up
ꯋꯥꯏ
with the level
ꯋꯥꯏ
8
ꯑꯁꯦ
with along
ꯐꯥꯔꯝ
with
ꯇꯧꯕꯗ
Family
ꯃꯥꯗꯤ
Pixie guys.
ꯐꯥꯔꯝ ꯇꯧꯔ
Also
ꯂꯩꯒꯗꯕꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ
catching up from
ꯂꯥꯇꯦꯟ
side of
ꯌꯥꯔꯀꯥꯟ
LAFU
ꯊꯣꯛꯂꯛꯄ
KABI. Player the dogman
ꯂꯥꯇꯦꯟꯒ
as
ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯜꯂꯦ
well,
ꯑꯜꯇꯤ
trying to
ꯌꯥꯔꯀꯥꯟ
equalize
ꯊꯣꯛꯂꯛꯄ
it
ꯍꯣꯏ
with El Gato Cat.
ꯑꯜꯇꯤ ꯀꯨꯜ ꯗꯥꯎꯟ
Level 8
ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯀꯥꯟꯗꯅꯦ
almost level 9.
ꯋꯥꯏꯁꯦ
ꯑꯗꯨꯅꯦ
ꯐꯥꯔꯝ
ꯃꯥꯏ
ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯗꯣ
ꯑꯜꯇꯤꯗꯣ ꯂꯥꯇꯦꯟꯅꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ
Slowly but surely,
ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯂꯣꯏ ꯎꯗꯣꯏꯅꯤ ꯃꯥꯅ
LAFU
ꯂꯥꯇꯦꯟ
KABI is
ꯂꯥꯇꯦꯟꯗꯤ
ꯊꯥꯗꯣꯔꯛꯀꯗꯣꯏꯅꯤ
ꯕ꯭ꯔꯣ
getting a little
ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯅ
bit of a
ꯄꯥꯏꯕꯗꯨꯅꯦ
fight back here.
ꯖꯨꯖꯤꯟꯅ ꯄꯥꯏꯕꯗꯣ
2000
ꯂꯥꯇꯦꯟꯅꯦ
gold
ꯕ꯭ꯔꯣ
advantage
ꯅꯠꯇꯦ
still in their hands
ꯀꯣꯛꯊꯛꯇ
of Family
ꯂꯥꯇꯦꯟ
versus
ꯑꯃꯃꯝ
DTS.
ꯊꯥꯟꯕꯗꯣ ꯎꯗ꯭ꯔꯣ ꯋꯥꯏ
ꯖꯨꯖꯤꯟꯅ
ꯑꯦꯁꯅ ꯑꯜꯇꯤ
ꯊꯥꯜꯂꯛꯄ
ꯇꯧꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ
Third
ꯁꯤꯁ
and last cell
ꯋꯥꯏ
coming in.
ꯑꯦꯁꯅ ꯑꯜꯇꯤ
LAFU
ꯇꯧꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ
fighting
ꯂꯥꯇꯦꯟ
that
ꯀꯣꯛꯊꯛꯁꯤꯗ
1.5,000
ꯊꯥꯜꯂꯛꯄꯅꯦꯕ
gold lead to the whole team.
ꯊꯥꯜꯂꯛꯄꯅꯦ ꯊꯥꯜꯂꯛꯄꯅꯦ
And if that happens, the gold lead immediately jumps into
ꯑꯗꯨ
that
ꯊꯣꯛꯂꯛꯄ
4,000
ꯐꯥꯔꯝꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯥꯏ
mark.
ꯑꯗꯨꯅꯅꯦ
That's something that
ꯕꯨꯠꯀꯗꯣ
LAFU
ꯁꯤꯗꯤ
KABI
ꯕꯨꯠ
should be
ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯩꯗꯣ
avoiding right now. But
ꯑꯗꯩ
at the same time, look at that.
ꯃꯤꯅ
ꯁꯤꯗꯤꯒꯤ
ꯍꯧꯔꯛꯄ
Fam,
ꯉꯥꯏꯔꯒ
he
ꯂꯩꯔꯦ
smelt it, but is he
ꯑꯗꯨꯅꯅꯦ ꯃꯥꯏ
ready?
ꯑꯜꯇꯤꯃꯦꯠꯇꯨ
Bottom
ꯊꯨꯅꯕ
lane, I
ꯑꯜꯇꯤꯗꯨ
think he got
ꯃꯥꯏ
taken
ꯁꯥꯇꯤꯟ
down.
ꯑꯣꯐ ꯁꯀ꯭ꯔꯤꯟ ꯑꯣꯐ ꯁꯀ꯭ꯔꯤꯟ
Yeah,
ꯀꯖꯥꯒ
fam,
ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯒ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯦ
he
ꯍꯧꯔꯦꯀꯣ
did
ꯀꯖꯥ
get
ꯂꯣꯏꯅ
ganked
ꯁ꯭ꯇꯟ
by the entire
ꯁ꯭ꯇꯥꯔꯇꯦꯠ
ꯇꯔꯇꯜꯒ
LAFU
ꯇ꯭ꯔꯦꯠ
KABI
ꯇꯧꯋꯦꯀꯣ
fam.
ꯕꯣꯠ ꯂꯦꯟ
So,
ꯀꯖꯥꯒꯤ
you know,
ꯐ꯭ꯂꯤꯀꯔ
true
ꯑꯜꯇꯤ
to his
ꯆꯤꯡ ꯆꯤꯡ
name,
ꯅꯥꯏꯁ
ꯍꯥꯠꯄꯤ
ꯄ꯭ꯂꯦ
ꯍꯧꯔꯦ
ꯅꯥꯏꯁ
ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ
he did get sent
ꯔꯣꯝ
back to the
ꯀꯟꯁꯤꯜ
base.
ꯇꯧꯔ
cancel
ꯇꯧꯕꯅꯦ
Not a fun
cancel
experience for sure.
oh
As full clip
brother
will get the third turtle.
Cancel.
There is an engage coming in.
હેન્ડમꯜલે
Black Dragon
નંગે
form
હેન્ડમꯜલે
used up
હેન્ડમල්લે
very
હલો
aggressively. They want this mid turret.
ꯃꯣꯏꯒꯤ
They're
ꯃꯤ ꯑꯃ
so
ꯁꯛꯈꯤꯕꯩ
hungry
ꯃꯣꯏꯁꯨ
for the kill.
ꯁꯥꯎꯅꯤꯡꯕꯒꯤꯅꯦ
DTS.
ꯆꯥꯛ ꯂꯥꯝꯃꯦ ꯅꯪ
They
ꯗ꯭ꯔꯥꯒꯟ
want
ꯅꯪ
that
ꯆꯥꯛ ꯂꯥꯝꯃꯦ
snowball and they will not, you know, hesitate to use a lot of heavy cooldowns to, you know, get that. But nothing comes out of this.
ꯉꯥꯏꯕꯅꯦ
I think they were a
Yeah.
little too eager. That was a very early coming, very early Yuzong. And I think I used very early, like at least
ꯗ꯭ꯔꯥꯒꯟꯒꯤ
15
ꯃꯥꯏꯗꯤ
times.
ꯍꯪꯒ꯭ꯔꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯃꯟꯈ꯭ꯔꯦꯀꯣ ꯑꯁ
It's
ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯔꯒꯦ
fine because
ꯋꯥꯏ
it was
ꯑꯦꯁ
early, but Loopsy guys makes a little
ꯚꯤꯖꯟ
bit of a
ꯐꯪꯗꯕꯤꯗ
mistake.
ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ
Full
ꯊꯣꯛꯄꯁꯦ
clip.
ꯊꯤꯅꯦ
Go
ꯕ꯭ꯔꯗꯔ
tries to fight.
ꯂꯩꯈꯠꯂꯦ
Fam,
ꯂꯩꯈꯠꯂꯦ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯣ ꯁ꯭ꯄꯤꯠ ꯄꯨꯁ
1v1,
ꯆꯠꯄ꯭ꯔꯥꯕꯨ
but of
ꯂꯩꯈꯠꯂꯦ
course the
ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤꯗꯨꯗꯤ
situation was
ꯚꯤꯖꯟ
not in
ꯀꯦꯃꯦꯔꯥꯁꯤꯁꯨ
his
ꯐꯪꯗꯕꯤꯗ
favor.
ꯎꯠꯇꯕꯅꯤꯅ
ꯁ꯭ꯄꯤꯠꯁꯦ
Full
ꯎꯗ꯭ꯔꯦꯅꯦ
clip.
ꯑꯩꯁꯨ
ꯊꯤꯌꯦ
ꯃꯤꯅꯤ
Came and
ꯃꯦꯞꯁꯦ
took him
ꯈꯪꯗꯦ
down.
ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯃꯛ
And with that,
ꯕ꯭ꯔꯗꯔ
14,000.
ꯂꯩꯇ꯭ꯔꯦ
Healer ranking
ꯆꯤꯡꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ
or higher?
ꯆꯤꯡꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ
Oh, he's all does.
ꯃꯣꯏ
ꯀꯩꯅꯣ
ꯄꯥꯎ ꯐꯥꯎꯅꯕ
Yeah,
ꯃꯥꯜꯂꯦ
we
ꯄꯥꯎ
see
ꯀꯩꯅꯣ
that
ꯐꯥꯎꯅꯕ
ꯀꯩꯅꯣ
with
ꯃꯥꯜꯂꯦ
the
ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯁꯤꯕꯣ
spellvamp on his shurikens. But look at how aggressive Fam is playing.
ꯄꯥꯎ ꯐꯥꯎꯅꯕ ꯃꯥꯜꯂꯦ
Oh, the
ꯕ꯭ꯔꯗꯔ
tonic charge! Fam will get another another
Mid
kill
ten
on
wale, mid
Defies.
ten
They
wale.
nearly
Iron
try
City
to
mid
go
ten
for the
wale go.
second kill, but Yaturu a little
Paksa
too
sana
beefy
gam
to
tawi
handle
game
for
je.
now. But they have done their job. LAFU KABI does try to make
ꯍꯦꯟꯖꯜꯂꯦꯅꯦ
a few amends.
ꯋꯥꯏꯁꯨ
They do clean up
Moi
one
ulti
turret on
do.
the
Why
top side.
ani
Full
du le
clip
minam
not
mas
far
ho
in
to
there.
to
Will we be seeing a possible engage? I think he's just trying to poke them out and buy time.
Yeng si je.
I think
Amani soi grazu.
I think
Soira
though
soira
one
anu.
thing
Negai roje
both
negai
of the
roje.
team's
Tandan
junglers and as well as the
tandandu
fact that
kokthakta
they gotta be a
tandan
little bit
puwa
less eager, just like you
yengsigo
mentioned,
ado
right? I think
dragonje
that
maana
going in a
hayragadi
little bit
yam
too
thi
early in
laina
some split allocation
sanakadoni ko
was a good
passive
one. But
lawaga
anyways, gold
ruby dei
ranking
lapu de
6.9 thousand gold leads. Also with so much aggression on
dei
agony
ys yung
pushes him back. But oh, that
yawbani na
dragon,
ma
is it an early one?
dragon
Probably
je
what they
kadoge ti
expected.
hungry way ma pra
Oh,
Phuna
definitely
ba
one
me
more
ma.
very
Dragon phuna
early.
ba pa me gilan.
I think I have to trademark that statement
lord
at this
nga
point with the
yamdo
way I've been
malti
saying.
tokthokre
He
lord
used it
thom
a
to
little too soon, a
gok
little.
sis
I
moi
think two
soiri
props
red
with the
team
response. A
blue
tectonic
team
charge being used
soiri
up, flicker make it
gg
out by
nice
Zozo.
Si
There
fazar,
is
si
a
fazar, si
beautiful
fazar.
engage.
Pagre.
Spray party catching two, a beautiful divine judgment. moment Loopsy guys gets a kill on
Fazay,
Agony,
Fazay,
they
nice,
will
nice,
try to
nice.
convert for more.
ꯐꯖꯩ ꯐꯖꯩ
But that
ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤꯗꯤ
is all she
ꯐꯖꯔꯛꯑꯦꯀꯣ ꯄꯣꯠꯇꯣ
wrote. They do get one tank despite
Alice,
almost
yeah,
oh, that's every single alt used
ꯃꯤꯅ
up.
ꯁꯣꯏ
ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ
ꯃꯤꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯒ꯭ꯔꯣꯞꯇꯨꯅ
ꯁꯥꯊꯤꯕꯅꯦ.
ꯁꯣꯏꯕꯗꯣ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ
Every
ꯁꯤꯖꯤꯟꯅꯩꯅꯦꯕ
single, literally, it's all black
Groups
dots.
sore, Yuzong's
But
sore,
hey,
Zigito.
a win is a
Online
win,
and
and
sore.
they're gonna get a PYZ.
Yuzong's I'll be the way, Lord Holt.
That Lord shouldn't be getting. But anyways,
Mathanda
Zozo
do,
gets that
lam
blood link. It's
hangda.
gonna be providing a little bit of that
Ay,
shield.
nungai,
ꯑꯗꯣ ꯂꯣꯠꯁꯨ
nungai,
ꯂꯣꯠꯁꯨ
lap
ꯆꯪꯉꯛꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯀꯥꯟꯁꯤꯗ
Will,
ꯒꯥꯏꯁ
of course, get
ꯃꯤ
a
ꯀꯌꯥ
little
ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯤꯀꯣ
bit
ꯃꯤ
of that
500
damage
ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯤꯀꯣ ꯒꯥꯏꯁ
healing.
ꯂꯥꯏꯛ
Lots
ꯑꯃ
coming in from
ꯃꯦꯁꯟꯁꯤ
the top
ꯂꯥꯏꯛꯁꯤ
lane.
ꯑꯝꯇꯪ 500
Let's see if
ꯌꯧꯍꯟꯁꯤꯀꯣ
they can
ꯒꯥꯏꯁ
get converted into a
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ
better lane
ꯔꯦꯠ
because I
ꯇꯤꯝꯁꯦ
think that's what
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ
they're trying
ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔ
to do
ꯃꯆꯥ
on the
ꯃꯩꯇꯩ
bottom
ꯃꯆꯥ
lane, right?
ꯉꯥꯛꯇꯅꯤ
Ano
They
naman,
haven't gotten any
kalab
of
ni
the tier 1
Squires,
pieces yet,
brother.
but I think they
ꯑꯃꯨꯛꯀ
will.
ꯑꯃꯨꯛꯀ ꯆꯠꯂꯦ
Translated
ꯑꯃꯨꯛꯀ ꯆꯠꯂꯦ
Loopsy,
Oh my.
guys!
Ba't anang like
I
hatlay?
think he's
Oh
getting
my.
caught
ꯁꯤ ꯃꯅꯥ
out
ꯂꯩꯗꯤ
too many
ꯌꯥꯔꯣꯏ
times right
ꯃꯣꯏ
now.
ꯍꯥꯏꯄꯔꯁꯦ ꯃꯅꯥ ꯂꯩꯗꯤ ꯌꯥꯔꯣꯏ
Yeah, man. I mean, I
ꯌꯥꯝ
think the
ꯉꯥꯎꯁꯟꯅꯕ
point I was
ꯑꯉꯥꯡꯅꯤ
trying
ꯃꯥꯅ
to make
ꯁꯥꯏꯁꯦ
before also
ꯃꯊꯟ
is
ꯃꯊꯟ
that
ꯆꯠꯂꯒ
this happened in the
Hi,
previous game.
Window.
ꯑꯩ ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯦ ꯔꯦꯡꯛꯇꯤ
What
ꯌꯥꯝ ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯕ
Full Clip
ꯁꯤꯅꯤ
just did is he
ꯇꯣꯔꯅꯥꯃꯦꯟꯗꯗꯤ
just
ꯐꯖꯅ
farmed the
ꯄꯥꯎ
whole game.
ꯐꯥꯎꯅꯔꯒ
He died 3 times. I think his KD was very similar to what we're seeing right now. It was almost in the exact same
Cancel, nice,
situation.
nice, nice.
ꯁꯤ
So what
ꯐ꯭ꯂꯤꯀꯔ ꯑꯜꯇꯤ ꯏꯝꯐꯥꯜ ꯆꯤꯡꯒꯅꯤ
Loopsy needs to do
ꯐꯥꯜ
right
ꯆꯤꯡꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ
now is just focus on farm.
Ulti
But there's a
nangre.
divine
Ado ma
judgment.
Shadow di yawadra.
Hayabusa
Shadow
trying to
yawadra.
dash out. He managed
Fazay,
to get
Fazay.
a
Yeah,
shadow
yeah,
kill
yeah.
off, but he will not survive. Yatoru is the one who gets the kill, and that's what I was talking about. There is the Black Dragon form coming in. Again, they are committing a lot of heavy resources, but they're not turning it into a contest. They're not turning it
ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ
into a
ꯀꯥꯖꯥ
fight.
ꯂꯨꯅꯣꯛꯁ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯦ ꯀꯥꯖꯥꯒꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯦꯁꯦ
And nothing comes
ꯐꯖꯕꯅꯦꯕ
out of
Ay,
it.
stream
ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ
ka
ꯀꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯗ
yun.
ꯇꯧꯔ
Yeah,
ꯂꯥꯛꯑꯒ
otherwise,
ꯃꯤꯁꯦ ꯑꯐꯪ
Nixon-dagi
ꯑꯐꯪꯕ
head na
ꯐꯥꯔ
sa
ꯐꯥꯔ
But
play
ꯍꯥꯠꯇꯣꯏꯅꯦ
ko lapu ha.
ꯐꯗꯤ ꯐꯖꯕꯅꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯐꯖꯅ
I'm just
Lafu hyper
finding
si
it,
Jin.
Fazabdi
finding it a
sizinay.
little bit
So,
ironic because the fact that I
May
think both of
pause
the
ka
teams are kind
pauna
of
dyan.
overcommitting in some
ꯃꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯄꯔꯁꯦ
senses, and I think if they lessen
ꯁꯤꯕꯥꯖꯤ
it out,
ꯉꯥꯛꯇ
and
ꯌꯥꯔꯔꯣꯏ
also the fact that you mentioned the
ꯂꯝ
fact
ꯌꯥꯝ ꯍꯦꯜꯂꯦ
of Yishin, you know, getting a little bit of that deja vu, but damage taken Agony right now, and Elgato Cat taking it the most because of course Kaja's not
ꯑꯗꯒꯤ
the most
ꯁꯣꯂꯣ
tankiest hero
ꯁꯣꯂꯣ
in
ꯑꯣꯏꯅ
the game.
ꯅꯥꯀꯟꯗ
So
ꯀ꯭ꯂꯤꯌꯔ
that's
ꯇꯧꯕ
something,
ꯆꯠꯄ ꯅꯥꯀꯟꯗ
but at
ꯄꯨꯁ
least
ꯇꯧꯕ
the
ꯆꯠꯄꯁꯤꯃꯗꯤ
fighters are
ꯌꯥꯔꯔꯣꯏꯕ
providing
ꯐꯌꯥ
that.
ꯌꯥꯎꯕꯅꯤꯅ
But I just noticed a
ꯂꯄꯨꯗ
bit of
ꯄꯤꯖꯕꯤꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯨ
Fam has already
ꯐꯥꯏꯠ
gotten that
ꯇꯧꯕ ꯅꯠꯇꯅ
Malefic
ꯎꯄꯥꯏ ꯂꯩꯇꯦ
roar,
ꯃꯣꯏꯁꯦ
so
ꯀꯥꯖꯥꯒꯤ ꯑꯜꯇꯤ
the
ꯉꯥꯏꯅꯔꯅꯤ
defense
ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ
from
ꯐꯥꯏꯠ ꯇꯧꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦ
Ruby as well as the, of course, the Lapu Lapu is not going to be mattering
Side ta lay do
much. You know,
satragadi.
well, there's a
Wani
joke
team
whenever
5
Lapu
5
Lapu
b5
picks up
dai
with Lapu
phone
Lapu,
le
we
pa
say
puna
Lapu
do.
Lapu Lapu in a sense that it rhymes. So yeah,
Lapu, lapu, lapu.
yeah, Lapu Lapu Lapu.
Yeah, but I don't think LAFU is gonna be taking any L's with the way he's been
ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯠ
performing
ꯑꯃ
so far.
ꯋꯥꯠꯂꯤꯀꯣ
Like
ꯂꯣꯔꯗ
he
ꯊꯣꯛꯂꯛꯀꯗꯕ
has
ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯠ ꯑꯃ ꯋꯥꯠꯂꯤ
fulfilled his
60
role
ꯁꯦꯀꯦꯟꯃꯨꯛ ꯋꯥꯠꯂꯤ
perfectly. He's taken down turrets wherever required.
ꯐꯥꯏꯠꯁꯦ
He
ꯂꯣꯔꯗ
has been
ꯊꯣꯛꯂꯛꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯀꯥꯟꯗ
a
ꯀꯩꯀꯩ
very,
ꯇꯧꯅꯒꯦ
very
ꯌꯦꯡꯁꯤ
active
ꯃꯌꯥꯏꯁꯤꯗ
participant in the fight.
ꯈꯟꯅꯕ ꯍꯧꯅꯩꯅꯦꯕ
And he
ꯃꯌꯥꯏꯁꯤꯗ
has been taken down twice, but he has done his job for his team.
He has
ꯃꯌꯥꯏꯁꯦ
absolutely.
ꯕ꯭ꯔꯣꯜꯅꯤꯀꯣ
Let's
ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤ
look
ꯑꯣꯏꯅꯗꯤ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯣꯜꯒꯤ
into a
ꯐꯤꯕꯝꯗ
little
ꯂꯩ
bit of that macro, right? Because both of the
PYG
teams, I
mathakta
think,
lay
they
ko
have
ngai
lost their
la ko
bottom
ngai
tier.
clear to la ko
Basically,
ngai
the
ngai
right
ma.
side long lane. Okay, Item
Wala
Mills.
PYG na.
Goal ranking, 9.6
Mathakta.
thousand. Fam still ahead, but Loopsy guys catching up surely, but 2,000, it's still quite high. On the other
Yuzong ji
side,
sigadra sidong
both of
mali
the
ko
mages, I
Yuzong ji
think they have
satla de.
same items, but Lunox a little bit ahead. Is that a
Ma satla de
concentrated
si.
ꯃꯩꯗꯤ
energy?
ꯊꯥꯜꯂꯛꯑꯦ ꯃꯥꯁꯨ
Okay,
ꯁꯤꯡꯉꯦ
going
ꯃꯥꯁꯨ
for
ꯁꯤꯡꯉꯦ
that.
ꯐꯥꯎꯔ ꯆꯠꯇꯦ
Quite
ꯃꯥꯁꯨ
early, I would say. I think the Holy Crystal would have been better. But anyways, or maybe even the Sky Piercer, but I think, yeah, Holy Crystal would be better. Anyways, Warwick secured for both of the fighters. Oracle
ꯑꯣ
for
ꯀꯟꯁꯤꯜ
the
ꯇꯧꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ
Lapu Lapu, but I think top lane,
Dragon
they're gonna
one
go
nang
in.
ꯗ꯭ꯔꯥꯒꯟ
Dragon.
ꯑꯣꯜꯂꯤꯀꯥꯟ ꯆꯤꯡꯈ꯭ꯔꯕ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯕ꯭ꯔꯣ
And that is a perfectly
Makut-
correct
makut
time to
masari
use the
thule
Black
he.
Dragon form to escape from the fight.
ꯇꯧꯗꯦ
But
ꯇꯧꯗꯦ ꯀꯥꯖꯥꯏ ꯑꯜꯇꯤ
in
ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯤ
the
ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯤ
end,
ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯤ
they
ꯐ꯭ꯂꯤꯀꯔꯗꯤ
still
ꯇꯧꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ
Petrify
waited it
yaoi,
out a
Petrify
little
na
bit
may
Lord
yan.
Lord
because
Lord Burst to
you know
PhD.
the Yuzong was not
Latian
going to have his
Ziaudre,
ult for the
Latian
fight,
Ziaudre,
and that is a
brother.
massive resource. And speaking
Keno,
of a
keno,
fight,
yaoi,
there's
yaoi,
going to be a
Latian, yaoi,
contest
Latian.
underway.
He
Who's
lost
going to
it, he
get
said,
this
"Tado
Lord?
ma
Full
latre."
Clip trying to find an engage opportunity, forced to
Tado
use
ya.
the quad shadow very aggressively.
ꯄꯥꯏꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯄꯥꯏꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ
This
ꯂꯣꯔꯗ ꯄꯥꯏꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ
early
Hey,
in,
brother,
turned away from that Lord.
ꯑꯣ ꯔꯤꯁꯦꯠ
Those
ꯔꯤꯁꯦꯠ
guys
Yuzong!
ꯄꯨꯂꯞ
not
ꯊꯥꯡꯉꯛꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ
ready just yet.
ꯋꯥꯏꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ
There is a set.
ꯀꯅꯥꯅ
There's
ꯉꯝꯃꯤꯅꯣ
the
ꯈꯪꯗꯦ ꯁꯤ
tectonic
ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯁꯤꯀꯣ
GG lapu.
who is gonna get this? They just left the Lord altogether. They're going in for
Oh,
a fight.
Fam is down!
Agony in the midst of it all. Zozo gets kill on Fam.
2 down.
What just happened? Because again, the sides have
ꯁꯣꯝꯒꯤꯗꯤ ꯃꯤ
flipped.
ꯃꯔꯤꯅꯤ
Lapu Lapu
ꯁꯣꯝꯒꯤꯗꯤ
is
ꯃꯤ
the
ꯑꯍꯨꯝ
one in the
ꯈꯛꯇꯅꯤ
driving seat back again, ladies and gentlemen, because look at that.
ꯍꯥꯏꯄꯔꯁꯦ ꯃꯌꯨꯝ ꯍꯟꯗꯣꯏꯔꯥ
Full
ꯍꯩꯁ
clip. What?
ꯍꯩꯁ
Oh, he
ꯍꯜꯂꯛꯇ꯭ꯔꯦꯅꯦ
just
ꯍꯜꯂꯛꯇ꯭ꯔꯦꯅꯦ
recalled.
ꯃꯌꯨꯝ
Oh,
ꯍꯜꯂꯛꯇ꯭ꯔꯦꯅꯦ
oh, oh.
Perfect
ꯕꯨꯁ
push.
ꯆꯦꯛ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯍꯧꯒꯠꯂꯛꯑꯦ
That's a
ꯕꯨꯁ ꯆꯦꯛ
perfect
ꯇꯧꯕ
push.
ꯍꯧꯒꯠꯂꯛꯑꯦ
That is
Yatro detects him.
พาแก
He's out. He's out. He's out
โห
there.
ลดก็ลอยท่าโดนจังไง
Oh, full
Oh.
clip is done. It's over for full clip.
Oh, what's
เอ้
happening?
ไอซ์ โอ้
With the crown. So much.
มาดูสิมาหลัก
Resources
ตัวน่ะไอซ์สักอะไรเนี่ย
being put
ดู
on
โหลด
Yatro
สิ
gets
ไป
taken
ดูเล็บ
out.
เต็มไม่โหลดไปตุ้มไป
Full clip is
ดู
alive.
ลาวไว้บ้านโหลด
He
โหล
won
ด
it.
โหลดสิมาถอยจัดปะ
Imin daw kay, imin
Oh,
daw
he
kay.
didn't. Loopsy gets the Lord. And
my
that's
God.
all Loopsy needed to do.
Nice, nice,
He
nice.
did his job.
Eh,
Oh,
si Guy
do
hey,
not-
muy bro.
Eh,
I
kuya
think
naman,
they'll-
bro.
I think they'll head that.
Groups
Bro,
kailan.
how long?
Moi Hyper si
Dude,
mo
someone
sa
tell
niya.
them to stop fighting. There's a lord marching from the top side.
Man
I
Lord
mean,
pudi
start
lor me
steering
Lord
your
pudi lor
waves, guys.
pasay
I
Lord
mean,
security
that
lor.
fight lasted
Edi
for
Yususin do
almost 2
ay I
minutes.
mean
A very
Hayabusa do
dragged
ta
on,
to khre.
scattered,
Changa ro
confusing fight. I mean, Farsa standing there openly hitting a
Surrender
feather
bi surrender
strike,
makata na
and
sudi
Yataru is
aktabi.
instead trying to hit the lord instead of him. I mean, that was
So ba
a
ha
very,
blue
very
team ju dum
confusing
khan
fight
dum
to
soi ri
look at.
Very
I
confusing.
mean, I think both teams were just like,
Moi Grok to
let's
sathi
do
de ko.
whatever we want.
Nang na pa ga gok ta
They're
fet
gonna
ma
get
le
so
bro.
confused.
Wal matun daga.
Both sides are gonna get so
Season game
confused. They're not gonna know
hog
what to
de
do.
ga ta da.
Genuinely, because Hayabusa's fighting PYZ on the bottom lane, Hayabusa wins it out. Lord fight is
Makha
going
je
on.
makha
There's a
je
winter
udre.
crown there. Farsa is
Makha da
ulting
funare.
straight up
Pi rak tre de.
with no
Okay,
interruption.
tawlo han
There's
de.
Ludox coming in, taking down Fam. There's Grok going in for a charge. There's Yuzhong coming in. So much was happening all across. It was very confusing. But right now, the Lord's finally getting taken down. But
Lord chat khre.
most of the inner tier turrets,
Ini
not
bitre
inner,
yong
yeah,
nam je
inner turrets
Lord
have already
ha
been
ba
taken
Lord
down
de.
onto the top.
Ado
lane
guys,
as well
me
as the
ju
bottom
600
lane.
yen ma like don't forget to like the
Has
stream guys.
shifted
600 people
for side
watching.
of LAFU KABI right
I
now.
guess yang mahal
Look
ni
at
ko.
that. Ranger has 11,000 gold compared to 9k for Ruby, but Ruby's whole purpose is not being that. Basically, you know,
But
YSS zero no game Mizo masa hai
her
oh
main
YSS
job
di
is to
Mizo
disrupt
lagi
the
hyper ne
Hayabusa, and
Mizo
I
lagi
think
hyper YouTuber.
doing it
Na
perfectly.
position ka
Ado
sa.
moi mai mai team changa tane
And
red team se.
I'm kind of confused. I mean, that Lafugabi
The
with
blue
a
team sina
15
naga
minute
macha
lord,
du
a
khang si
14
mati
minute lord,
mai team cham
whichever
to
it
yaw
is,
ba.
they could have got a lot more for
Moi Grok se
themselves. They should have been able to convert that
moi
mid
Grok
turret,
ma
but
ta.
they were
Yeah,
kind of
it,
focused a little too much on letting it charge.
Finger kinu ga daro garo.
I think they were focusing too much on the lane that the Lord was shifting towards instead of the fact that they could have converted the mid lane, just like you mentioned. But okay, Blade of Despair secured for full flip, gonna be getting that last item spike, and most likely will dish out the maximum damage possible.
Resource ti lo yaw na
Level
ko.
ranking,
Lord
most
se
of them
thor
are
ko
level
re.
15, but the only one struggling behind is Zozo. The mid
Resources
laners and the
spells
roamers
lo yaw na
still
re ba.
yet to get to level 15. But
Ano
with
red
that
team ni
18 minutes,
ne.
as soon as we come in, oh, Hayabusa just gonna be stacking a little bit. Isn't gonna be mattering much.
Resource ti direct
Score is
full ni ko
13 to
resource.
10K, 48,000
Yang
for
na jen.
both of them. Pretty much equal game. Thread-wise, that is a
Spell
little
dai kai
bit
de
of a different
immortal dai kana
scenario
kana
though,
pai no.
because one side has 3
Kaza
threads
Kaza
taken
gi
down
position jo
and
Kaza
one,
gi position jo.
not 3 threads. What am I
Wana
missing?
solo la
That's
ko mi
2 on the
hatin
bottom,
mais.
2 on the top, and 1 in the middle. That's 5 threads already vanished out.
Yup,
Bills
and
in
you
by
know, I
one
think
time the 4-4
if
company looks
we are getting so stressed
do.
watching the game, I
How's it
can't imagine
live
how
na
what the
pot
players
can
must be
order
dealing
game.
with right now, because
Can order
this
live
game
loi tham
is
gre
for
na.
match point for both of them.
Recommend
So
tawra.
they will be
Yeah.
putting their their life on the line at this
Activity di
point.
sana ba
And
left kan na
one
evil form.
crazy
Lapu
thing
lapu
is
ji ke no
patterns. I
sai ji.
mean,
Sana
you know,
ni
the
da
way
bro.
that
Moi kan
every
sim
single
kan
game
le
it's the same thing
Rose
happening
go
over and over
sare.
again. One team gets an insane tempo, and then they throw it,
Bo sao.
and then the other team will get it for a moment, and then they throw it,
Kon na
and
di
after
kai de
that
bro
it's
haters
anyone's
kon na
ping
di
game.
pong.
kai
So
de
that
haters.
pattern is always repeating.
It's a ping pong or a baseball game, not baseball,
Cancel
volleyball game.
Single
Conceal
single
play,
nice
PYC looking for something but gets detected out. But Flicker!
Ooh.
Shut down!
Oh my god! A
Ooh.
5-man
see
catch.
Zozo to see it.
They're still gonna be going in.
Maning
Hayabusa
the
does not damage with the
lapu
ultimate.
matanda.
He got a
Kanam
dead
sang
kick
bida
to kill out
stress
the
see it.
Zozo. And with it,
Ta sing bata na phang dong Granger ta na ai la pu ba du khang.
Blair the Dogman.
Ai la pu ba kan Granger ta na
For a
du
1
lu
versus
kam
2,
bai
but
bi ni kwai
doesn't
ta
win
na
it
bo
out.
wa be bo.
PYZ into the bush. Yotaro
La
as
pu
well.
ta na ai
I think
Granger.
he's gonna get taken
Flicker
down.
ya
He
ma ju ai.
does.
Hyper am sat khre phajai.
Oh nah, they did it. They went in too early and they backed off too late.
YSS.
Yatoro will fall victim. Guys,
Brother,
Will,
no,
use up the
brother.
immo. Who's gonna get taken down there?
Whoa! Loopsy makes a
Ai bo
mistake.
nai do
Gets
post
taken
am
out
tak
the
tak
fam
nam mo
right
ta ga.
now, and with both of the jugglers absent, this Lord
Nang
is
na
gonna get
kitang hele nang na
wasted.
second am
I mean,
hele
in
mo
the
dai.
sense that it's not like
Post am tak tak
contested
nam
at
mara
all.
na ying na
They're
ju.
gonna wait out for a while
Ya
until
ya.
the junglers
Asu lu kham
respond
pai
to
bro.
base.
Granger gi no mo
But
du chong
it's
jali
clear
gi.
that this game is a little
Phazara
bit
ma
more
bane.
even than
December the
anything.
left
But one thing is
Brother,
for
you
sure, if
squad
Revolution
mo
DTS gets
ni
destroyed,
man
they're
ya
gonna be
do
going in
some
for
sila
that
sana
bottom
brother
lane.
they will kan
Long
ho
lane
nai
push.
to
And I think
Lu
it's
kham
very
pai he
crucial
brother
that
Hyper
they
si di.
don't-
Low
They
de
didn't
bro
die a
Mana
single
lai
time.
ba ta ka ta ne.
305, but finally,
Mana sana ji
PYZ
tola me ni.
one
Yeng
minute
te
under
yeng
and
kitap sana
took
bi
him
lai khale
down.
ba.
But with it, let's see
Yeng
what
ma khoi
type of
de ju ko
damage
mai
stealth ranking over here
I ka ba
about
do.
to do. Look at
Ado
51k
phungal mi
versus
phungal sana ko dai ni.
who's
Tola
I
the
me.
went
highest?
by
Lapu
my
Lapu
YSS.
with 55. almost 55. That is just insane.
Mamai mamit ka bang 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 lawan ngasanga ka sana mo din.
Oh man, I mean the
Mamai
gold
nga
lane
sal le
Lapu,
ha
it feels like it was the
Retro
gold
dito.
lane Lapu rather than an EXP lane Lapu.
Nung may
The way
gan
he's
ka
been
fi
popping
si
off
di
right now.
phay no ju hung ka na.
Blair time and time
Song Zen
again
Leo.
is proving to be the most
Nang gan na nga
reliable
ting ao.
source of
Mazu tiyan
oppression
yaw
on the
ini.
battlefield for his side. The way he
Mamai nga
keeps
sal
pushing Zo's Aki away from the fight. And that is a lot of time. Oh, speaking of Aki, there's a feather strike
Right.
brought down by
Hore.
her. The Black Dragon form catching on to Pies.
Mi manga su bai ne moi na khana ba hoi se du phajai moi disengage present tau.
And that's 3 ultimates used up once again to the 2 of their opponents.
Okay, may I
But,
inhibitor thado
you know,
mi
the
ma di
feather
mi
strike
tha
is
ba.
almost always back.
Petrified.
It's always back again.
Petrified.
Minions pressure
Nice,
clearly being
nice.
seen.
Sungat ka.
Oh, bottom lane.
Ado moi di mi
What
manga
set
ne.
has been
5 versus 4.
made? Disgusting.
Keno su lai ko. Farsa su lai thada ra ne.
Absolutely
kasi
filthy as the engage coming in. Luxi diving
Ay,
around, uses up the mountain shock. Who's he gonna catch? Gets 2. This might just be it, but the feather airstrike perfectly zones away. YSS and Aki might have just saved the game for them, but not for long. As Spam getting one, makes it 2, searching for the third. But there is Blair with a beautiful catch. Will he get his objective? Yes, he does. Shut down in the midst of 3. Loopsy guys gets agony over there as Aki zones away Blair. And this fight is not over yet, folks. The junglers down on nearly both sides. It's only Loopsy alive, but he cannot even risk touching that Lord with, you know, Aki
No mo
and
ka
full
ke to
clip
wazani
over
hai
there.
ne ko thang du na ma yi.
And right now, I
Lock
think...
pull.
I mean, Blair the Dogman, this guy is like super reliable, you know? Like... What can I
Mr. Deepak, this is the Mythic Showdown Season 2, the biggest tournament of this year.
Let's see, Lord taken down to the last bit. What's gonna happen? Baldu?
Lord is tare bro.
Yo, there's a Black Dragon form used up, but look, be very aware. On the top side, there's a huge surge of minions. Revolution
Pressure
has to
jung. Moi je
send
mayum
someone
handa
there.
bisya the blue
And
team
the
needs to
second they
recall
do
to
that,
base
that Lord's
because
gonna
look at
be
the pressure
contested
from
there. They
the
got the vision
minions.
of Farsa.
Easy Lord,
They're gonna
easy
start
Lord.
the Lord. They're gonna melt it down.
Easy
This
Lord, can they
ultimate's
defend
being
this Lord?
used up
Can
on the
blue
Lord.
team
I mean, the
defend this
Lapu used
Lord?
the brave fighter on the Lord to guarantee that contest was not going to happen. And with that, LAFU KABI, by managing
Sige
their
Lord
waves,
push Lord
they
away
got a
bi Lord
free
niko.
turret on
20
top,
minutes ki Lord away bi.
and they were able to get that Lord.
Dalo siya mga madiya.
I mean, what else do you want?
So I am very confused at this point because this game feels like
Asi
a
da ka
full
fan
tug
nyo
of
to
war,
why da.
stretch. But okay, let's take a look into those items because it's already done.
Kazagi Kazana kana khandok sin sida. Kaza who will Kaza
Should be actually
ati.
selling their boots to just get that
Nangdragani.
immortality as well.
Kazagi
Double,
pick off
you
one.
know, just gotta get insurance. Skybeast stacks onto as well as a blade of despair done. Hayabusa's also going in for the full damage and so Yushin
Spell dil lo yaw na ko spell lo yaw na re.
decides to go in 2 winter crowns from the side
Mai
of
thala ga to ga
KABI.
using guilty mai thala ga
One
di.
for Zozo, one for Ruby. So expect
Position do le ultan Kazana.
but I think
Bala
the
si
penalty is coming in here.
Grong na mayagi inhibitor ga sing thuo ga defend
It's
to
the
ya
longest
ni
game
si.
we've had so far, 22
Ya
minutes
taw.
and I think this might be the final push. The base, will it get obliterated like last time, or is it going to be a
Yenga siko sida yenga siko guys.
coming in?
Oh, Lapu going in a little too deep. He bit off a little more than he could chew. The immo gets popped out. There is full
Okay, no,
kill.
no pa khali du
Spam
wo.
gets the kill on Zozo. The OIG shadow
Brother,
kill
please,
used up to
brother.
perfection. And it looks like DTS will get their comeback. And they just
Lord
might
push
turn this
check.
game
Ram
around.
Sida
The
bro,
minions
Ram
are up
Sidi.
right as we
Sidi.
speak.
Ado
This
mega
just
mega
might
jelo
be
olam me.
the end.
Asik, baloy
Luxi
Yapu,
is
bitaw
the
gay.
only one left standing along with Yataru. But oh no, Yataru spotted. What was he doing there?
Palen ka taw ge zane mo gido.
I'm not sure. I
Luxi
feel like
sense the waves.
Mi ama ka tang ni ko
I
defend
think
to
this-
go
Oh, no.
Can you sin defend
little bit of
this?
Oh
miscommunication.
no.
I don't think so,
Luxi,
brother.
I don't.
Yeah,
How is he
yeah.
gonna clear those waves?
I okay brother.
I mean,
I have cried.
how is he planning to do that? You have a
He
full
can't do
clip
that.
just waiting.
Minions
A
wave
Hayabusa
mo
ready with
kasulay
all of his
asi
skills set.
takhagazo.
Loopsy has to pull off a miracle,
Yeah,
getting
yeah,
zoned away by the Black
over.
Dragon form
Score
right now.
2-1.
There's the Mountain
GG.
Shocker being used. Loopsy shredded down. Immo used up. Tectonic charge. And this, my folks, is
Lukam
match
by
point
the
secured to the side
GG.
of
Well played.
Revolution XTDS.
Revolution. So the
They
score
turned the
is
tides
2-1.
back in their
2-1
favor
Nico.
after
Best of 5
taking
game
that
Loidri guys.
defeat
Game
in
Loidri.
game number 1, ladies and gentlemen. Revolution XDTS
The game
right
is
now
not over
clapping
yet.
back. And they're clapping back the strongest.
Lord
because
push
right now,
hey
it's
What a
wow.
fumble,
in their
fumble
favor.
daw bro.
Just one more match point and Revolution
Lord
push
push the
XDTS
swag eh.
Desperate
will
boy.
reverse
Yamna
sweep
haidi game do.
KABI
Loisanda
and
yade
will be
habi
the
tena
one
tawsan
going in
gre
for the wildcards, but that's a possibility. because
Fumble
the game
tawai
still
tai.
stands
Dagi
strong.
ano
LAFU
Gen
can
Z
still
word ta
take
hybrid.
game number 4 into the favor and push it to a game number 5.
Or the 3-1
Of
or
course,
2-1
we
never
will
the
see that
2-1 you know.
Let me
2-1
see what
2-1
went wrong. Let me see
to
what went wrong.
as well as
Revolution
Okay, the
2
Lord.
LAFU KABI 1
one for
This
Zogo,
was the
Lawyer,
final
lawyer,
one for
push
lawyer,
for
Zogo.
heavy.
LAFU.
Expect maybe some form of, but I think
LAFU
Immortality is
kayın
coming in here
LAFU brother
will might
hꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤꯗꯣ
change the game because it's the longest game we've had so
Let's
far,
see.
22 minutes
Let's
in,
see.
and I think this might be the final push. The base, will it get obliterated like last time, or
Môi
it's gonna be a
ahum
full-on
mari
defense?
can one no
Che,
sa
yo. Biluha trong jangre bro, Biluha trong jangre. Lapu goes first. Moi ate je maning do loi halle moi gi joystick se.
Let's see.
she Lord push it.
Then Lapi Ruby jam laman gre bro. Ruby is very far.
Bio
I guess there was a communication gap.
she Lord push it.
Oh,
Maya
coming
ge
in.
low re
Okay, masi maning daga phare ba mi je phajare do so na kan da su moi gi blue team sina moi gi maning changhal laktri ne ba amta.
dragon jina
Mas immortal yaw je loi taw sali ne
Oh,
mas immortal
Lapu
yaw.
going in a little too deep. He bit off a little
Ni
too
ko
Side.
no
Pikachu.
kap
The
kya sa kya. First no kap am lai re.
info gets popped out.
Second no kap,
There is
third no kap, 3 no cups in that small area.
sida mo can one rub brother atoro na clear tau ge
getting the
tau
kill. Fam gets the kill on Zozo. The OIG shadow kill used up to
Okay.
perfection, and it looks like DTS will get their
Ado sida moi
comeback.
ani
And
hing
they
One
just might
hazare.
turn this game around because the
See
minions
all
are
the
up
I
right
Ruby do
as
le
we
magadi
speak.
defend
This
kita
just
gusto what?
might be
What is
the
this guy doing? Look at this.
the
Okay.
game knowledge plus fluent in English for English casting
They don't know Ruby is there.
Mane,
They don't know
mane.
Ruby is there.
game
Ruby is
knowledge
in
out
that
there
bush.
English
But he comes out here. He wants to clear this minion.
mid kaya
In front of them.
ay tare ne hojik it hyper dot
Loopsy is the only one left standing along with Leataru. But
Oh
oh
my
no,
God,
Yataru
GG.
spotted. What was he doing there?
game knowledge sang da yar ko English ngang hay do
I'm not sure. I
Loopsy
feel like
since the
Lukam
win.
pai.
I
Ruby do
think
tang
there's
mo
Oh,
bro
no.
hingam ba da ko.
a little bit of
Hmm.
Oh
miscommunication.
no.
smile to game kana da bisu
Loopsy, I don't. How is he gonna clear those waves?
lane ama
I mean, how is he planning to do that?
Lukam pai lukam
You have a
pressure
full
or
clip
vile
just
ba ni.
waiting, a Hayabusa ready with
Hyper
all
do
the
mo ay
skills
bi
there.
chai bi mani.
Loopsy has to pull off a miracle, getting zoned away by the Black Dragon
Odo
Form right now.
yeng ba
There's the
phungat
Mountain
le ba
Shocker
play
being
phungat la
used.
sana ba te
Loopsy shredded down. Immo used up.
Odo ma makhul
Tectonic
masa ga du
charge.
lai bi khot pi
And
tu
this,
rose gold
my folks,
Tumba
is
ya,
rose gold ga yon tho lai bi khot pi
match
tau
point
jari ba.
secured for the side of
Mahi yaw
Revolution
de
X
ba.
DTS.
position
I mean,
ka
sana
side.
ba
Turn the
Like,
tides back in their favor after taking that defeat in game number 1, ladies and gentlemen. Revolution X DTS right now clapping
Pasal kaya
back.
form mam ta
And they're clapping back the
Fill on that bar, so they just maxed it out for him.
Ado guys, the score is 2-1. 2-1 lai ko. Sida revolution na
The
kar ga de
highlight
moi
is
na
definitely
kar
fam.
Ado
This
moi
kid,
Dominance
literally,
like
Lafu
it's not
KABI
even
comeback
like
la
a
ngam
kid.
ga di.
This is a kid, guys. A 14-year-old. But of course, this match has already
GG.
went
Ado
through
sai ken
3
ono zo
games
hire
already,
mane.
with like the best of 3 is done.
Fredo
So
no
we're
hire mane
shifting
ko.
towards
Moi
the
gi
best of
sigi
5
channel
now.
sida huju
That's not how
giveaway
it
to
goes, but
ribni.
I'm just
Moi na
saying,
si to
big
tang
ups
sala
for all
subscribe to
We're
ga
gonna be
comment
going
masa
into the
tang
game
pi
now
ba.
fully,
Ado kutani ko
gentlemen, but of course, do
giveaway
not
to
go
moi huju
anywhere.
diamond
We're just
giveaway
gonna
to
take
ribni.
a short little break, giving the players a
Oi,
time to,
sum
rehydrate
team
themselves and us casters
Short
as
break
well
ama lawni hai.
as
Ai di
well.
isai
And
thar
you
di
can
muthan ni ko. Moi
grab
gi
some
stream
popcorn
ja.
or maybe some chips, whatever you like.
ne
Just grab
hoji
some snacks because we're gonna be might be here for a long run, or maybe the next game might be the last. So make sure you don't go anywhere. Make sure you share the stream, and of course there's a
Ningsina
surprise
LAFU
giveaway
KABI
at the
kain
end of the
kare
live
na
stream.
tha
So
kare na tha
anybody
tau
who's interested in winning some diamonds, make sure you don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with a short little break.
NBA yang boy yang hen man le ko
Short break ni guys. Sidi short break ni dai. Minit manga ni ko. Minit manga ama ngai boy na. Hapet analyze to si ko.
game
Mamangi
mak ni ko
hujigi
soi
game do.
game 2 ga game 1 game
Also,
3
Hujigi
ga
game do.
and with
Hapet
it,
yeng si ko. Aham bagi
back
turtle
to
tu yeng as.
Black Dragon. Is it an early
Let's check from the first turtle.
mane man brother dak CM mim ne hoje
Styling right now. Lapu
know,
going in for the engage. Looking at the tempo. Beautiful reset coming in by Agony. He's going in for the set. Going in a little deep.
Because
Found
he's a lady.
out the vision of
See the
Zozo
second turtle
and
lori mal. Let me see from the first turtle.
going for it early, but
Okay, this is the first. The score is 0-0.
turtle fight most likely
Kara
starting
de
and
so
with
ba
that,
hawing si both the phazare grow him.
Oh, big engage coming in. Agony
Oh, see the
forced to
Moyi
use up that
Pocho really
flicker.
talk.
Ice goes in with the ring of punishment. But the
No,
divine
Sigi
judgment is
retreat.
not
Dragon lag ba dum lukam pai. You should send the upai ta dragon tag.
up for pies. Just at a
Dragon is mamai le mongo
beautiful
lag tam.
wall.
Mamai le thokin.
Zozo stuck in the midst of it.
Do yeng ko cha. Tien ga sungal ache. Ani je retreat muna do ne si dalai nu pa diga. Sin red chama nei ko same level. Retreat damage chama nei.
uses the force to use the
ꯃꯣꯏ
brilliance.
But
blue
Gato
teamꯒꯤ
Cat
Lowre.
zoning away
ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯅꯤꯅꯦ
pies, but it's full clip who gets it
Shadow
into
Pale,
illusion.
Loi
There's a
Lokake,
shadow kill.
Hayabusana,
Can he
timing do.
make it too? Yes. Oh, he nearly does. Zozo flickers out just in time.
Great flicker right
Sisu
there.
Tana
ꯀꯔꯤꯅꯣ
Hatokim,
ꯈꯜꯂꯒ
I am
ꯑꯣꯏꯗꯣꯏꯅꯣ
Tigin,
ꯃꯣꯏ
Exactly, what are
Alien,
you doing at that
first
age?
I was am
ꯃꯣꯏꯅꯒ
Tigin.
ꯈꯟꯒꯠꯂꯒ
Go back.
ꯑꯣꯏꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦꯕ ꯂꯥꯏꯅꯞꯁꯦ
Go back. That's not what you should be doing. But
ꯑꯩꯗꯤ
anyways,
ꯒꯣꯜ
YG is a
ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯩ
passive
ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯩ
Sana,
ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯩ
three
ꯒꯣꯜ
for
Kimberly
zero.
Tanner,
ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯩꯀꯣ
Referee
Hampagi,
isn't
the second
ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ
of the
ꯕ꯭ꯔꯦꯛ
Yang.
ꯊꯥꯔꯦ
I think to
ꯃꯤꯒꯤ
get
ꯆꯥꯟꯁ
that out,
ꯄꯤꯗ꯭ꯔꯦ
he all clip to
Kaka
secure that
Swing, yes.
objective. I think Lapu.
That's a divine judgment right there.
Oh, CD Faze, Himadi Faze.
So,
ꯌꯥꯔꯣꯏꯗ
of course,
Using the Moina Kazaki, I'll
this second
utilize
turtle
Sinabo,
is going to be a
Flicker the
little bit
Kazaki,
more
Flicker.
important because it will provide a
Jingle.
little bit.
Last
Top lane,
game
that's a divine judgment right
BO3
there.
The
two
Mana
ꯑꯃ
was CD
ꯊꯣꯛꯑꯦ
Kangadi,
They get the
Dragon
kill.
Yelty to avoid them.
ꯀꯩꯅꯣ
Resource
Alti
ꯂꯐꯨ
Thomas,
double.
ꯀꯥꯕꯤꯒꯤ
Lord,
Ooh.
ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯅꯤꯀꯣ
Sibo the Fazari.
Yup,
Moina
I would
kaadaba yadre
definitely
hojik.
take that trade any day. By taking away the Yuzong, you will anyway end up using a
Enemy
bunch of
actually
skills on that
Second
Zong
turtle
who's
is
gonna be dashing
Hayabusa
away from
Logan.
the turtle.
Hayabusa,
So I
Bob
think that's a
Tadolani, Mana
perfectly
Blue
good
Fury,
trade in
Blue
the
Lane
early
Tadolani.
game.
player mid
You did
ꯑꯩ
end up
ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤ
losing
Reset
one,
Kajo,
but
Grog
I would
Nintahali
say
reset.
by taking away the Yuzong, you will
Mane,
anyway end up
mane,
using a bunch of skills on that
hyper
Zong in
Grog
order to
Chen,
mash
what's
up
Grog?
against
What's
the
Grog?
turtle.
ꯄꯤꯕꯅꯦ ꯑꯩꯅ
Grog Senko. Started to Honda.
So I think that's a perfect
ꯕꯅꯔ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯐꯨꯕ
Inko,
ꯉꯝꯅꯕ
Tarazi, Idan Hai
trade
Sakreva.
ꯁꯦꯝꯃꯛꯑꯗꯕꯅꯦ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯣ
in the early
Reset
game.
Tahan
ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯅ
Manel.
ꯈꯨꯠ
You did
One
end
round,
up
ꯂꯤꯡꯕꯁꯤꯡꯗꯣ
losing
Taure.
one, but I would
ꯏꯁꯩ
take that
ꯊꯥꯁꯦ
trade
Paul
any
Hozana
time of the
Pongmai.
day.
Blue
A
Team
Lapu for
Simadi.
a Yuzong at the first few turtles
Thaziko
is
NTM
a
Thaziko.
god-given miracle right now. And looking at the tempo, beautiful reset coming in by Agony. He's going in for the set, going in a little deep, found out
The
the
Yang
vision
Sisibo
of
Kem Tom Nadri.
Zozo
He's
and
my time,
the Lapu.
ꯂꯐꯨ
Grog Alti
ꯀꯥꯕꯤꯒꯤ
Fazare.
ꯀꯩꯅꯣ
Anyways,
ꯍꯥꯞꯄꯦ
look at that. Oh, pressure coming in.
ꯂꯐꯨ
Who gets
ꯀꯥꯕꯤꯒꯤ
it?
ꯏꯅꯔꯖꯤ
Full
ꯍꯥꯞꯄꯦ
clip,
This is a
does
lap
it
him.
again
As is
with the
you
shot.
think.
Anyways, look at that.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm
pressure
laughing.
coming in.
Who gets it? Full clip does it again with the shadow kill. He is styling right now. Lapu going in for the engage, but he is just not, heavy in the hands of Revelator.
Guidance builds are coming in. Fam still ahead for lane. Look at that. Hayabusa.
Oh no,
mistakes.
Haya!
Mistakes.
He went in too deep. Full clip. Nah, you
But the
can't.
CG was
Look at
the
that. Hayabusa. Guidance builds are coming in.
Hayabusa,
Fam
Kaza,
still
Sing,
has
but Alti
to
to one of
continue
the
to be very
Tapi
much
iya
ahead
kok.
actually because
Hayabusa
you
na
look at
teman
the schedule,
Granger,
he's
Hayabusa.
sitting
Oh, mana
at
Hayabusa
6.1.
Ching eh.
Fight for bottom lane. Look at that. Hayabusa.
Alti to one of
ꯒꯦꯝꯁꯨ
them. Kun
ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯤ
masa tu zai
ꯅꯠꯇꯕꯅꯤꯅ
jani.
Oh no,
Disi
ꯁꯤꯗ
matawai di
Haya!
jani.
ꯇꯧꯔꯝꯃꯅꯤ
He
ꯌꯨ
went
ꯑꯥꯏ
in
ꯀꯣ
too
ꯇꯧꯔꯝꯃꯅꯤ
deep.
ꯃꯗꯩ
Full clip.
Bior
Nah,
na
you
ti
can't do that every
sauna
single time. We're at
Sorry,
the
sorry.
6-7
Kada
minute
wai sorry
mark,
dina.
so
Ai
they're not
bokta
gonna,
ai
the
di.
frontliners are
Ayeng bai
not going to be
bokta.
melted down that easily.
Ini play da.
And he did pay the
ꯀꯩꯅꯣ
price.
ꯇꯧꯔꯦ
Punished, but
ꯒꯦꯝꯗꯣ
anyways,
ꯑꯅꯤꯃꯛ
level
ꯒꯦꯝ
ranking,
ꯇꯨꯗ
El
ꯁꯣꯏꯔꯦ
Gato
ꯒꯦꯝ
Cat level.
ꯊ꯭ꯔꯤꯗꯁꯨ ꯁꯣꯏꯔꯦ ꯒꯦꯝ ꯋꯥꯟꯗꯁꯨ ꯌꯣꯟꯊꯣꯛꯄ ꯑꯃ ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯦꯅꯦ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯀꯥꯕꯨꯗꯤ ꯀꯥꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯀꯣꯏꯁꯟꯗ ꯏꯅꯤꯕꯤꯇꯔ ꯄꯨꯁꯁꯦ ꯈꯔ ꯁꯣꯏꯔꯦ ꯁꯣꯏꯗ꯭ꯔꯣ
Soi soi. Hꯧdore minute am phadre ko hawrani. Hoi
ꯏꯅꯤꯕꯤꯇꯔ
last ki
ꯄꯨꯁꯁꯦ
push tu zu kitang soi kitang. Lap lap lai nei. Ayam matam da moi do. Nai nak nak lai na gadi pot amada matam na yawak pa nang ni na. Kaya lap nei ne.
ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯠ 19ꯗꯣ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯣ
Guys, comment di guys.
ꯀꯔꯝꯕꯅꯣ
Adumba comment di
ꯍꯧꯗꯣꯔꯦ
tawro si ko. Comment khana chai na bzi guys. Sorry simadi tong na ya de. Moi mathang game dagi nai pa ngam boi sunu ai na haije.
19
Mathang game ni phachana nai ro si ni. Soihan da bida. So
ꯁꯤꯜꯗ
hyper
ꯁꯤꯜꯗ
dumadi
ꯁꯤꯜꯗ
chuba jing khat pa yai ko. Hyper dumadi chuba jing khat pa yai moi.
ꯑꯥꯏꯇꯦꯝꯒꯗꯤ ꯁꯤꯟꯖꯔꯤ ꯃꯥ ꯈꯔ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯗꯤ ꯆꯨꯔꯦ ꯕꯪꯗꯤ ꯆꯨꯔꯦ
Item silazu item sin bai makut masa thu bu zu ri bro game do like khat ni
19 ꯀꯩꯅꯣ
ahum la oi ba si do idu mathan chang chang da pa rank gi tap ne rank ta hyper par ga taw do ado si di tournament ni ta ma ke ni ga dikhe
ꯃꯤ ꯂꯥꯛꯄ ꯉꯥꯏꯅꯤ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯣ ꯃꯤꯒ ꯂꯥꯛꯄ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯈꯪꯈꯤꯕꯩ ꯋꯥꯅꯤꯗ
wari sa da bi da mai mai tok pu sana ma aham ba soi bai da ai khan da ko aham ba gi hyper da ni aham ba mu ani soi pu da moi sawm ni ma len khan ba khadi chai bi ma ni ego di wa ngwe ai skill area ai ma ni tumak highway ai tumak highway ai
ꯗ꯭ꯔꯥꯞ ꯍꯧꯗ꯭ꯔꯤꯕꯣ
drop se howdri bo timer di loi gre moi gi drop ti howdri
ꯗ꯭ꯔꯥꯞꯁꯦ ꯇꯪꯈꯠ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯁꯤ ꯂꯥꯁ ꯃꯦꯠꯆ ꯑꯣꯏꯒꯗ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯐꯨꯜ ꯒꯦꯝ ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯒꯗ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯁꯤ
ꯔꯤꯚꯣꯂꯨꯁꯟꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯇꯤꯝꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯄꯨꯏ
ꯕ꯭ꯔꯣ
ꯂꯥꯏꯅ
ꯐꯔꯅꯥꯟ ꯏꯁꯩ ꯀꯃꯥꯏ ꯁꯔꯁ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯣꯛꯄ ꯌꯥꯔꯦ ꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯏꯟꯊꯦꯝꯅꯤ ꯅꯠꯇꯗꯤ ꯐꯔꯗꯤꯅꯥꯟ ꯌꯣꯌꯣꯒꯤ
ꯄꯤꯌꯣꯔ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯒꯤ ꯃꯨꯗꯤ
ꯁꯞꯄꯣꯔꯇꯔ
ꯑꯉꯥꯡ ꯃꯆꯥ
ꯑꯣꯏꯗ꯭ꯔꯗꯤ
ꯌꯦꯡꯕ ꯂꯥꯛꯑꯣ ꯄꯤꯌꯣꯔ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯒꯤ
ꯁꯤ ꯃꯦꯠꯁꯁꯦ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯅꯤ ꯁꯤ ꯃꯦꯠꯁꯁꯦ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏ ꯗꯤꯁꯥꯏꯗꯤꯡ ꯃꯦꯠꯁꯅꯤꯀꯣ
ꯗꯤꯁꯥꯏꯗꯤꯡ ꯃꯦꯠꯆ
ꯑꯐꯨꯀꯥꯕꯤꯒꯤ
ꯅꯠꯇꯦ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯣ ꯁꯤꯁꯦ ꯑꯃꯁꯤꯅ ꯀꯥꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯔꯤꯚꯣꯂꯨꯁꯟꯅ ꯀꯥꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯀꯥꯗꯣꯏꯕ ꯗꯤꯁꯥꯏꯗꯤꯡ ꯃꯦꯠꯆꯇꯤ 2-2ꯒ ꯂꯩꯅꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ
ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯣꯔ 2-1
2-1ꯅꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯣꯔꯁꯦ 2-1ꯅꯤ ꯂꯐꯨ ꯀꯥꯕꯤ ꯀꯝꯕꯦꯛ ꯂꯥꯛꯇꯕ ꯌꯥꯔꯣꯏ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯣ
ꯒꯦꯝ
ꯈꯣꯏꯗꯤ ꯌꯥꯎꯗ꯭ꯔꯣ ꯑꯩꯗꯤ ꯌꯥꯎꯗ꯭ꯔꯦ
ꯒꯦꯝ
ꯕ꯭ꯔꯣ
2
ꯑꯩꯁꯨ
ꯒꯦꯝ
ꯁꯣꯔꯤ
2ꯗꯁꯨ
ꯑꯩꯁꯨ ꯁꯣꯏꯅ ꯌꯥꯎꯗ꯭ꯔꯦ
ꯌꯧꯊꯣꯛꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯒꯦꯝ 3ꯗꯁꯨ ꯌꯧꯊꯣꯛꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯕꯗꯥꯁ ꯂꯨꯈꯝ ꯁꯥꯏ
ꯅꯥꯕꯁꯤꯁꯨ ꯐꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯦꯅꯦ ꯈꯗꯥꯡꯁꯦ ꯑꯦꯛꯁꯇ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯍꯦꯟꯅ ꯊꯥꯗꯛꯀꯦ ꯇꯧꯕꯅꯦ ꯑꯩꯁꯦ ꯑꯣꯡꯂꯤ 40% ꯈꯛꯇꯅꯦ
ꯒꯦꯝ
ꯊꯥꯗꯩ
ꯑꯅꯤ
ꯈꯗꯥꯡꯁꯦ ꯍꯧꯗꯣꯔꯦ ꯆꯥꯠꯇ ꯂꯥꯛꯑ ꯃꯥꯜꯂꯦ
Yo, good
ꯒꯦꯝ
evening,
ꯑꯅꯤ
ꯂadies and gentlemen.
ꯌꯧꯊꯣꯔꯛꯄꯁꯤꯗꯤ
ꯃꯤ ꯑꯃ
Welcome
ꯁꯤꯜꯂꯦ ꯃꯤ
back
ꯑꯃ
to
ꯁꯤꯜꯂꯦ
Autumn Games, and we are right now hosting our professional game of India. Yup, guys, you heard me
ꯅꯠꯇꯦꯗ
right. The
ꯃꯤ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯒꯤ
professional
ꯂꯐꯨ
game. I mean, even though it
ꯀꯥꯕꯤꯁꯤꯅꯅꯤ
is
ꯍꯦꯛꯇ
not
ꯆꯥꯅꯕ
NPL
ꯊꯤꯔꯛꯄꯅꯤꯀꯣ
India, but
ꯆꯥꯅꯕ
still, all
ꯆꯥꯅꯕ
those assets,
ꯊꯤꯔꯛꯄꯁꯦ
all those.
ꯆꯥꯟꯅꯗꯕꯩ ꯋꯥꯅꯤꯗ
I mean, right now you're seeing in the streaming, and even us, everybody is giving our best to make it the
ꯈ꯭ꯋꯥꯏ
professional
ꯐꯕꯗꯤ
league of
ꯈꯪꯕ꯭ꯔꯥ
India. That is obviously Mythic Showdown
ꯍꯥꯏꯄꯔꯗꯣ
Season
ꯄꯠꯂꯦꯍꯦ
2,
ꯌꯦꯡ
powered by
ꯍꯩꯇ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯑꯩꯅ
Water
ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯣ
Games
ꯄ꯭ꯂꯦꯗꯣ
and
ꯍꯩꯔꯒꯅ
ꯌꯦꯡꯕꯗ
Vista Games as
ꯆꯦꯈꯥꯏꯔꯦ
well. We
ꯆꯦꯈꯥꯏꯔꯦ
are
ꯅꯦꯕꯔꯒꯤꯞ ꯑꯞ
welcome
ꯇꯧꯕꯁꯦ
all
ꯆꯨꯝꯃꯦ
of you for the
ꯇꯤꯝꯁꯦ
game
ꯑꯗꯨꯝ
number 4 of
ꯁ꯭ꯇꯤꯛ
this
ꯂꯩꯔꯒ
BO5
ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨꯗꯤ
ꯂꯩꯔꯒ
series
ꯆꯨꯝꯃꯤꯀꯣ
right now
ꯇꯧꯕꯁꯦ
going against
ꯁꯤꯅꯗꯤ
Team
ꯈ꯭ꯋꯥꯏ ꯐꯕꯅꯤꯀꯣ
Revolution X
ꯑꯗꯣ ꯏꯒꯣ
DTS
ꯌꯥꯎꯕꯗꯤ
ꯄ꯭ꯔꯥꯏꯁ ꯄꯨ
ꯌꯥꯔꯣꯏꯀꯣ
ꯀꯌꯥ
versus
ꯑꯣꯏꯒꯦ
Team
ꯁꯤꯒꯤ
Lapu
ꯇꯣꯔꯅꯥꯃꯦꯟꯁꯦ
Kabi.
ꯇꯤꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯤꯡꯕꯗ
Zozo versus
4
ꯅꯦꯕꯔꯒꯤꯞ
lakhs
ꯑꯞ
Brooklyn.
4
These
ꯇꯧꯕꯁꯦ
two
lakhs ꯄ꯭ꯔꯥꯏꯁ
guys are
ꯄꯨꯜ
so
ꯀꯥꯟꯅꯕ
great and the matches are going so fired up right now. We are heading into the fourth
ꯁꯤ
game and right
ꯀꯥꯁꯔꯁꯦ
now the
ꯃꯩ ꯍꯧ
score is
ꯂꯥꯛꯑꯦ
2 is to
ꯃꯣꯔꯣꯛ
1. You
ꯑꯁꯥꯕ
heard me
ꯆꯥꯛꯄꯒꯥꯏꯅ
right, guys. Revolution X DTS. This squad full of kids, you can say. They're going against those monstrous Lapu Kabi members.
ꯑꯗꯨꯅꯤ
And we all
ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ
know that
ꯌꯥꯗ꯭ꯔꯣ ꯁꯤ ꯀꯥꯁꯔꯁꯤꯗꯤ
Zozo is enough to carry out
ꯃꯣꯔꯣꯛ
those
ꯑꯁꯥꯕ
Lapu
ꯆꯥꯛ
kids,
ꯆꯥ
but
ꯂꯣꯏꯔꯒ ꯐꯨꯐꯥ
these
ꯐꯨꯐꯥ
kids are
ꯀꯥꯝꯃ
so heavy
ꯂꯥꯛꯄꯤꯅꯦ
right now. Baldudu is with me, your
ꯃꯀꯨꯗꯩꯅ
boy STZ,
ꯃꯀꯨꯗꯒꯤꯅꯤ
casting out there
ꯍꯧꯔꯅꯤꯁꯦ
in the
ꯍꯧꯔꯅꯤꯁꯦ ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯠ
Water
3
Games.
ꯈꯛꯇ
So are
ꯉꯥꯏꯔꯦ
you all
ꯒꯥꯏꯁ
excited for the game
ꯍꯧꯒꯠꯅꯕ
number
ꯍꯧꯒꯠꯅꯕ
4?
ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯐꯕꯠ
Are we
ꯂꯥꯛꯑ
gonna
ꯋꯥ
see
ꯌꯥꯝ
the last
ꯉꯥꯡꯁꯤꯜꯂꯛꯏꯁꯤꯅ
game of the BO5 series
ꯕꯥꯜꯗꯨꯗꯨ
for the
ꯑꯗꯣ
ꯇꯨꯃꯤꯟ
ꯂꯥꯏꯛꯁꯤꯁꯨ
ꯂꯩꯕ
ꯃꯌꯥꯝ
qualifier,
ꯃꯌꯥꯝ
or
ꯊꯣꯛꯂꯛꯄꯒ
ꯃꯌꯥꯝ
Lapu
ꯍꯧ ꯍꯧ
Kabi will
ꯇꯧꯔꯒ
have a
ꯆꯥꯃꯤ
twist in
ꯌꯧꯍꯜꯂꯁꯤꯅꯦ
this game,
400
Baldudu?
ꯂꯥꯏꯛꯁ ꯌꯧꯍꯜꯂꯁꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ
ꯇꯥꯕ꯭ꯔꯣ
ꯍꯥꯎ
ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯑꯁꯤꯅ
Oh
ꯍꯦꯛ
well,
ꯊꯣꯛꯂꯛꯄꯒ ꯕꯥꯜꯗꯨꯗꯨ
speaking of
ꯋꯥ
a
ꯈꯔ
twist in
ꯉꯥꯡꯖꯟꯕꯁꯦ
the
ꯃꯥꯅ
game,
ꯇꯨꯃꯤꯟ
we've
ꯂꯩꯍꯟꯒꯦ
seen
ꯃꯥꯅ
twists throughout all three
ꯈꯪꯗꯦ
games so
ꯃꯣꯔꯣꯛꯀ
far,
ꯁꯥꯕ꯭ꯔꯥ
Ash.
ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯣ
But DTS
ꯑꯃꯁꯤꯗꯤ
has come
ꯌꯥꯔꯣ
out on
ꯅꯪ ꯉꯁꯥꯏ
top,
ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯨ
and
ꯀꯩꯑꯕ
they did manage to get
ꯀꯩꯅꯣ
that match point for themselves.
ꯕꯍꯥꯗꯨꯔꯒꯤꯁꯦ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯅꯪꯅ
But the
ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯛꯄꯗꯣ
real question now
ꯃꯥꯏ
is,
ꯐꯣꯟꯁꯦ
will
ꯆꯥꯒꯤ
they
ꯀꯞꯇ
hold
ꯉꯥꯔ
on
ꯊꯝꯃꯒ
and
ꯋꯥ
secure
ꯉꯥꯡꯉꯤꯅꯦꯒ
that third
ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯕꯅꯤꯀꯣ ꯃꯥꯅ
position? Or will Lafu Kabi
ꯀꯔꯤ
also sneak a game under them
ꯍꯦꯟꯃꯜꯂꯦꯀꯣ
and take
ꯀꯣꯐꯤ
this
ꯀꯅꯥ
ꯊꯛꯄꯒꯤ
game
ꯀꯅꯥ
to actual
ꯇꯥꯏꯃꯤꯡ
ꯆꯧꯀ꯭ꯔꯤꯗꯨ
ꯈꯔ
tiebreakers?
ꯃꯨꯏ
ꯉꯥꯊꯔꯒ
ꯀꯥꯏꯔꯒ
ꯐꯣꯟꯗꯣ ꯌꯨꯝꯗ
Tiebreaker,
ꯊꯝꯃꯒ
fifth
ꯀꯩꯅꯣ
game
ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯏꯅꯦ
decider. Heavens call a
ꯐꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯦꯅꯦ
lot of
ꯕ꯭ꯔꯣ
names
ꯅꯪꯁꯦ
for the fifth
ꯂꯐꯨ
game, but
ꯀꯥꯕꯤ
we need to
ꯑꯩꯒ
reach
ꯏꯁꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯝ
out to the
ꯊꯥꯃꯤꯟꯅꯕ ꯃꯤꯗꯨꯁꯨ
viewers
ꯌꯥꯝ
because
ꯐꯠꯇꯕꯅꯦ
ꯁ꯭ꯀ꯭ꯋꯥꯠꯁꯦ
it is
ꯀꯩ ꯂꯝ
Revolution
ꯑꯃ
X
ꯁ꯭ꯀ꯭ꯋꯥꯠꯁꯦ
DTS we're talking about. The first game
ꯃꯤꯛꯁꯅꯦ
they
ꯕ꯭ꯔꯣ
sealed
ꯃꯤꯛꯁ
it,
ꯀꯩ ꯂꯝ
second game they
ꯑꯣꯏꯗꯣꯏꯅꯣ
lost
ꯑꯗꯨ
out,
ꯐꯨꯜ
and
ꯕ꯭ꯔꯣꯒꯤ
in the
ꯇꯤꯝ
ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒ
third
ꯌꯥꯎꯗ꯭ꯔꯣ
game they
ꯃꯩꯅꯦ
ꯌꯥꯎꯗ꯭ꯔꯣ
sealed it
ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒ
again, and now in the fourth one they might be taking out once again, or we're gonna see that comeback you are possibly thinking about. Not only you, me, and everybody
ꯆꯥꯒꯤ
in the
ꯀꯞ ꯅꯠꯇꯦ
viewers
ꯗꯥꯏꯔꯦꯛ
list
ꯁ꯭ꯇꯤꯜ
also
ꯒ꯭ꯂꯥꯁ
thinking about that because this is the Mythic Showdown Open
ꯅꯩꯔꯣ
qualifier stage.
ꯅꯩꯔꯣꯁꯦ
Whoever winning are going into the
ꯐꯣꯔꯠ
wildcard stage. So these
ꯃꯦꯠꯆ
three
ꯅꯤꯀꯣ
teams
ꯁꯤꯁꯦ
already we have NTD,
ꯑꯩ
we have
ꯄꯟꯕ ꯌꯥꯔꯣꯏ ꯃꯥ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ
STL, but
ꯉꯥꯡꯕ
now this is the time for
ꯀꯩꯅꯣ
this
ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯣ ꯅꯪꯅ ꯃꯨꯔꯨꯝ ꯃꯨꯔꯨꯝ
Revolution
ꯁꯣꯜꯂꯤꯗꯨꯅ
X
ꯃꯤꯒꯤ
DTS or
ꯕꯦꯛꯒ꯭ꯔꯥꯎꯟꯁꯤꯗ
Lapu Kabi. These two teams are
ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ
so
ꯉꯥꯡꯕ
good.
ꯇꯝꯕ
These
ꯌꯥꯔꯣꯏꯕ
two
ꯑꯩꯁꯨ
teams are so
ꯈꯕꯔ ꯑꯃ
productive,
ꯇꯧꯔꯒ
have so much potential, but
ꯑꯦꯛꯁꯟ ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯒ
there will be always one winner and
ꯍꯩꯒꯦꯔꯥ
one
ꯍꯩꯔꯣꯏꯒꯦꯔꯥ
loser. So
ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔ
out of
ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛ
all those 128
ꯁꯞꯄꯣꯔꯠ
teams
ꯇꯧꯒꯗꯕꯅꯤ
in Open
ꯌꯦꯁ
qualifier stage,
ꯑꯗꯨꯝꯕꯗꯤ
we
ꯆꯨꯝꯃꯤ
have right now
ꯒꯥꯏꯁ
this last
ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ
two teams
ꯃꯤꯅ
to get
ꯁꯣꯏꯕꯗꯤ ꯁꯨꯝ
one
ꯉꯥꯡꯉꯒ
ticket
ꯂꯩꯕꯁꯨ
to the
ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯇꯦꯗꯅ
Mythic
ꯂꯐꯨꯒꯤ
Showdown
ꯍꯥꯏꯄꯔ
wildcard
ꯁꯣꯏ
stage.
ꯁꯦꯝꯕꯒꯤ
So are
ꯁꯣꯏꯔꯒ
you
ꯏꯝꯄ꯭ꯔꯨꯞ
ꯃꯇꯥꯡꯗ
hoping
ꯇꯧꯖꯔꯒꯗꯕꯅꯤ
for Revolution X
ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ
ꯑꯩ
ꯃꯣꯏꯒꯤ
DTS
ꯂꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯞꯇꯨ
or
ꯁꯨ ꯀꯥꯟ ꯍꯥꯟꯅ ꯁꯦꯝꯕ
ꯂꯧꯗ
ꯂꯥꯏꯅ
Team
ꯉꯥꯏꯔꯤ
Lapu
ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯅꯤ
Kabi?
ꯂꯧꯗ
Let me know in the
ꯉꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕꯅꯤꯀꯣ
comment section. I'm reading out
ꯃꯣꯏ
the
ꯍꯥꯏꯄꯔꯒꯗꯣ
chats
ꯉꯔꯥꯡ
here.
ꯅꯍꯥꯟ
And do not
ꯍꯥꯞꯈꯤꯗ
forget to
ꯉꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕꯅꯦꯕꯀꯣ
subscribe our channel, share the stream to your
ꯑꯗꯨꯅ
friends, like
ꯈꯔ
the
ꯆꯥꯟꯅꯕ
stream,
ꯋꯥꯠꯂꯤ
and don't forget to
ꯆꯥꯟꯅꯕꯗꯤ
like
ꯋꯥꯠꯂꯤ
our
ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯗꯤ
social
ꯆꯨꯝꯃꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯒꯦ
handles and
ꯆꯥꯟꯅꯕꯗꯤ
follow
ꯈꯔ
our
ꯋꯥꯠꯂꯦ
social handles as well. Because if you want to get some
ꯑꯗꯣ
information about the tournaments,
ꯍꯧꯔꯣ ꯍꯧꯔꯣ
about the
ꯅꯩꯔꯣ
events going
ꯅꯩꯔꯣ
at
ꯅꯩꯔꯣ ꯅꯆꯤꯟ
Waterm
ꯅꯩꯔꯣ
Games, you'll be getting it as soon as possible if you are following us in our Instagram, in our WhatsApp channel, in our Discord handle as well. And a lot of giveaways for all of you guys. Not only like little bit giveaways, 1,000,
이세이 타지 하요. 이세이 타지고. 브로나 강보다 답배. 카디 답하나. 시암 하우에 마이지 마콘지.
What you are waiting for, my boys? Just come up and take up your slot. And
이세이 타기
honestly,
이제.
try your luck to get your diamonds. We should think, I'm thinking about whether we should go to the draft section. What about you? But you have already played this game. So can you let me know some little bit of recap of those 3 games? I was busy, so sorry I couldn't.
Though, I mean, you did miss out on a lot, as I mean, it was a really few fun games to watch. I mean, Ray and I had a blast. And speaking of a blast, I mean, in the game 2, like the first game, LAFU KABI had the early advantage. They kind of dominated throughout. But towards the end, it looked like DTS had a little bit of game defense, and it looked like it would be over for them. If again DTS managed to take over LAFU KABI, it was exactly what happened with the whole World, and it was, LAFU KABI in its throes. In the base, and DTS got it. And the third game was a different game altogether. I mean, it looked like there was chaos happening over there. But the real
Kaya
watch party for both sides. In terms of LAFU, it was players. The LAFU, I mean, all the
Anthem
LAFU
niko
gameplay
hojikidudi
from
direct
all these
koi
three
Evil
games
Sports
have
ki
been
Anthem
absolutely peak. But Blair is just something else on the DTS.
Howdore se
They
10
nearly
10
turned
seconds
that
tanga
game
ai drop
around.
se
But
howdore ko
at the
akoi
end
Evil
of it
Sports
all,
Anthem ne sije ai dum stream
agony,
kudigi dum thai ko
had a lot of
every day
doubts
every
about
stream
those
kudigi
games.
hojiki
He
isai
would
je
give
akoi gi
us some
opening
amazing
outro
rock
intro
sets, and I
loina
think LAFU is definitely going to ban it out this
Anthem ne
time.
Anthem
He had like 5 4-man tectonic chart sets within like no flicker needed.
se
He
se
had
draft se
just
tangkhai ma
one
hojal
wall,
le
one
me
out, and he turned that
e
game
ayo
on its
haizabi
head.
pai gre si
And speaking of that, they did
ayo
steal the
haizabi
crops
pai
away
gre
from
si
him this time.
This is so good to know about all those recaps, guys. It's for me as well as for the viewers' perspective. And I mean,
Hadaki
there
ay
in the
hey
first three games, but this is the fourth game we're talking about.
hidi play
A
mai
lot of
tani simadi
motivation,
play
a
mai
lot of
tani
things
guys
are right now
guarantee
open up for both these sides. They already know the tactics, they already know the
and
strategies,
thank you
they already
Lee
know those
thank you
jump
Lee
cards
thank you for the
which are
22
going to
rupees super
open at
chat
this
ma'am
point. So
super
we're
chat
gonna
get a
see a
like
lot of
namzigo
respect
thank
bans.
you
I'm
for the
not sure
super
what
chat
the respect is, what
shout out to Lee
so you're gonna tell me like if the LAFU KABI going for the LAFU ban, is it a respect or is it for the meta? Is it for like normal ban? You're gonna tell me that thing, thank you, friend. But let's see. The bans are coming in as well as the picks.
handaki
Right now,
handaki
I mean,
Lord
in
push
front
to
of
hojiki
my
sei to
eyes,
tha
the
je hai
panel is on.
daw
And we
hamna
can
ba
see that
okay
those picks are so raunchy because we're gonna see the Croc, our lot, and the
ado khoi
Lancelot
manao
into
gi
the picking phase from the
rules
side
lo
of LAFU
kakthak pe
KABI, whereas
afu ka bi
Team
mid lane gi
Revolution
rules
X
yo
DTS
lo
are
kakthak
going
li
with
jong moina
Ishin Shin,
Zena
Yuzong,
Ben
and Gatot
Amy
Kasha.
Ben
Kind of
Ben
having the pick up
Magi
play, and
hero
they're kind of having right
Ben
now
lo
that
thog
aggressive combo for their side because they are right now into the match point, into the passenger save.
Lafu
They
gi
just
hyper
need
Nixon
one
lo
more
natte
match to drive
Nixon na
their
pai na
car
goal lane
and to park it
Lafu gi
into
hyper
the
na
open qualifiers.
Nubzi
That
guys
is, of
na
course, into the
Mizo gi
mythic
YouTuber am
showdown,
lay
says
du
into wildcard stage.
Asi gi ka sa khu ho
You know,
leitre ma kon engon ne ho ro
front
tor
three of LAFU KABI is absolutely looking very
pada
nice.
ne man khali je
You have
bahadur
a
ngang
Croc
waji ko
for
sham na ho de
SMGs,
ko
you have him
ama
for
singa pa je
engage, you have him for zone.
mo
And
sa am
then
da
to
sala la
top
ma
it all off, you have a Lance who can dive into the backline. You also have a Arlot who makes things messy. And the best part is Croc and Arlot go
Mes
so
to yo
well
wai mo
together.
dum taw
Every
ro yo
single skill one
masai
that
first
Croc
game da
will
yo wai
land,
mo
whether
pa
it's
ka game
against
ni ko
the
game da
wall, or
Yo
in
wai mo.
general, it's gonna give 3 stacks of dashes for the Arlot. So you need something to
si
lock
da
down the
personal
Arlot.
ta
You
ga
need,
ai
and
la
you
fu
know,
ha
by
bi manager
picking up that Lance also, you're
ya de ne
gonna
ma
make
da
it
hoji
very
sai to ta han da
difficult
ya
for
de
DTS
ma
right
na wai
now
da
to draft something. Because DTS has committed a folly here. You have
Hadad
given
hadad
up
so
a
hello
very,
is
very
hadad
expensive lineup to LAFU KABI. Because right now it's LAFU KABI is hosting 3 all-star
Eh,
players
kaino?
on their lineup with that Lance, Brock, and
Moi na
Arlot.
ben tau
All
zai ne
these
bro
are
sidi
ban-worthy heroes.
Opponent
They
tor
ended up
nati
going for that Selena ban, which I feel is necessary
mes
against
tar
LAFU. But
faza
every
ne ta
time
personal
picking
ta
up
hai
that
chumi
Selena is
chumi
giving LAFU
personal
more
ta hai ja
space in
si
their
drop
draft.
pen jida ni ko personal ta hai
Indeed, and like this is the respect we show to Zozo. Of course, direct mid gap, direct 100%
le
mid
ne
gap.
na sana
So of
mana
course,
pam
even
de
you
ado
cannot
mana si taruk ben
take
to
it in
mana
a
sim to
like
khelle
light way that
Lore,
you're gonna
mes am
leave
ta
out the
leitre
Selena for the Zozo, the monster mage. So of course, you need to ban it out to show some respect to the LLE, to the senior, to the GOAT of mid lane, of course. So they ban out the Selena for sure, but currently, as you mentioned about like these two have the counter for the picks of Revolution X DTS. If you're gonna talk about the Kasha, there is the Brock out there. Yuzong will get vulnerable by this Arlot pick.
Zozo ki live yeng bai ne hai
With the Lancelot. But currently, I mean, opening out
500
your
Bexana
jungler,
pai
your
okay ya
roamer,
sorry
your
Bexana
EXP
je
laner, like the one
makum
who's
sa
gonna
sa thalo
initiate
kali
the
kana ni
fight.
horen lord
You don't have that much crowd
Bexana
control.
yaw
You
bani
don't
ne
have
ai hiding
that
is
much,
Bexana yaw
saving
bani na
stuns against
6
the
versus
Lancelot.
5 hoy hojik
Might
Bexana
not
ge
be a
lord
good
ko
choice
thada
for
ni
Revolution
taru ka mi
X
manga ga
DTS
funa
in this
dije
fourth set of this BO5 series of the Open Qualifier. But right now, the last two picks comes up. Oh my goodness, they got the Valentina into the hand as well as the Granger. It's more like the poke, not the burst, but more the CC because the
Kanagi
Valentina
LT run no
take
yes
out
go
those
LT
stiff
run
charge,
laga thom
of
dini mais
course, as
combo
well as the
tong no
final
mais
stats, because those two
masai ahum lo pai
ultimates
khyib do
will
bro
actually change
khat
the
ni
whole
ko
scenario for
bs
the game.
sanga lord ko
Talking
do
about
ahum
the
lo
side
pai
of
khyib
team
do
LAFU KABI, Vexana
Orange
to the
Leon
Valentina. There is
yani
another stun
wa
coming in because of the Eternal Guardian as well as they have the left arm right now. The
Nathan
late
je
game
moya
spike,
thakpi
of
ta
course.
Nathan je
I
thakpi
mean,
ta Nathan je
with
kan
the
laga
start
dragon
of
do
Lancelot, you will
paina
have a
paina
little
si do
bit
ne
of
dragon
good
je
start,
bawon do
and the
pa
finishing
ko
job
yo
will
ji
be there
kan
from the Natan,
yeng
of
si
course.
yeng
So
si
it will be like a happy ending for LAFU KABI. But let's see. The
yeng si
draft
good
is
luck
on.
both
The
teams
5-5 set is on. Baldudu, whom do you think gonna take on the crown for this board game? Or do you think there is a redemption arc right now going for LAFU
Thailand
KABI?
mobile zen daga tawbudo mobile zen ro ben do som dai ro
We are heading into the land of
mobile
dawn. The
zen is
game
na
has
heading
taken. And speaking of the draft, I really love that Valentina pick coming in by the side of Aki for DTS. But
bro
the
backside
name
game
of
ta
the game, MOBA 5v5, is not just your draft. It's not even your execution, because in this current patch, we have additions to the map, and it is the broken walls. And walls are one of the
Says
big
again because of
things
this
for that Grok.
first blood who
And at the same
will take
time,
first blood
while the
guys
Grok
who
does
will
get
take
his
first blood
ults and sets on a wall will give you space to dash out, because a Grok doesn't have a dash apart from his ult. You're giving Grok a lance,
ado haigum da bro nangi
an
lane se
Arlot space to actually chase you down. And that is very
Kemati
dangerous, because
guys
these are the last heroes you want to give more space
Negayo,
to the
negayo.
fight in open space. So, it's going to be if Aki and Fam can survive these
Angela
first
Ben,
5-6
Angela Ben,
minutes,
Angela Ben,
full
CC
clip,
Ben,
if they can survive, they just need to
Mace,
survive the
Taruk
first 5-6
Ben.
minutes of the game, they will get the snowball, because at the end of the day, that
Filler
Natan
mates
is
labor.
heavily
Mace
nerfed.
taruk Ben
He
guys
has
pu
lost a
si
lot
user
of his
di
magic
tournament
scaling, a lot of his attack speed. So
Hyper
the
tong
laning
nang
game is
Silver
definitely in the
Mace
hands of
Silo ga
DTS.
laitre Moi ani se katane best of 5 ngasi gi
Yeah,
Mythic
of
Showdown
course.
gi atoba match
Baldur,
pa
please carry out. I'm having a little bit
Boy
of issue
Changre.
with black screen. I don't know.
Okay, no worries at all, boys. I got you. But
Best of 5
while
best
Ash
of
is going to
5
be back, folks,
score is 2-1
drop in the comments
Score is
who are you
2-1
supporting right now? Who do you think is going to be the MVP for
Red
their
team
side?
get 2 ni
From each
Blue
side,
team
which
get 1
team and
Red team the si
MVP,
me se
guys?
ka ga de boina ka
And looking at the stage of the game right now, the turtle is going to be up. The river is giving both teams that push needed to make their way towards that fight. And looking at the draft right now, I feel that maybe LAFU KABI has a better edge in terms of contesting for their objectives.
aine se zoom to di aro
Turtle fight.
Oh, our lord there. Cheeky
Makha de
stash
yenge
takes
Yuzong ga
out
funare.
the Eternal Guard.
Udre.
Didn't bait it out. Actually, it was his own team's Eternal Guard that got used up. And there it is. My boy Ash is back right in time for the turtle.
Okay, 4 versus 4
The
turtle.
neutral objective here for the first
Sida
time into
khangane.
the land of
No
dawn in this
first blood.
fourth game, and we're gonna see the
Sida
walls coming up, a little bit of focus zone as well. Yuzong coming in with the black dragon front, final size goes in. Loopsy guys, Vulture goes in, secure the turtle, but right now, can he go for the first blood? No, it's the Valentina securing the double there onto the two people behind that falls down as well. And now the stun comes out, Flicker baited out for Zozo, goes into the better position at this point. You're gonna see that full clip having that ranking level 6 already.
And there
it is, the YSS. There's a reason he is considered the best jungler. He's not the best assassin.
Okay.
He's not the
Turtle
best
simba di
fighter or
blue
the
team da
marksman.
turtle away first
But
blood
if you talk about jungling, pure efficiency in farming, YSS
the goal is kana na henge
and is
goal
at
is
least
heli
one of
go
the best. But Luke
Pasal
guys
Nipan
has
heli
caught up
heli
to him right now, slightly up in edge because of he has caught up, but we'll have to see how this game goes.
4 versus 4
the game right now revolves around LAFU KABI getting their snowball, and they're not being able to do that right now. It is not a good look for them right now.
The trade is set. I mean, if you want to take out the turtle, the pursuit objective, you will be taking out the micro into the hand, 2 kills in a way. I mean, even though Loopsy went in with the puncture, secured the turtle, but he doesn't got that hand to come back to secure some kills as well. Now full clip. is giving a little bit of zone there, but I don't feel like they're gonna invade it out, the blue buff, because there is a monstrous roamer grog. Okay, there you go. The mountain shocker release with a little bit of damage coming in as well with the second skill, but Eternal Guardian will be there to got out the vaccine. And it will be a retaliation from the side of Revolution XCT. Is a nice decision because don't want to carry out the game here. You don't want to carry out the fights here because it's more like you're vulnerable to the situation. You'll throw out some goals, and this is the time for the 14 seconds mark. We're gonna see the second neutral objective into the land of Dawn. Any hope for Team DTS to secure it, or are we gonna see that LAFU KABI will be securing consecutively?
Kayno ay sorry duna sana tournament yenge later. Mathakta yenge guys. Camera ju udre.
And with the build right now,
Jingmin there
you're
si
going into the standard physical defense.
no
because
no
the
so da su katta ko katta yam tawre.
Okay. Too much, but
Okay.
oh, full clip. A sneaky retry from the bush. Gets hit,
Sang do ya.
the turtle for his team. Looking at the engage over there, Zozo bought very low. Will he survive? Not for long, as Aki will take the killing spree. They're still fighting under the turret. I mean, agony. Fighting off a little too much. They overstayed their welcome. As Loopsy guys and team will get 2 free kills handed to them on a platter by DTS.
Agony. All the way we're gonna seeing that agony here because it's more like he was inside the tier. He was overextending his move and his stay as well, and that was the opening for Loopsy guys to enter in with the Phantom Execution and secure the skills. But now the micro is kind of settled with the macro as well because it's 1-for-1 into the turtle and 2-for-2 into the kills and into your hand. A little bit of gold as well. Entropy got used. He does have the spike to go back with the mountain shocker release here. Okay, PYZ coming for the zone here. Right time into the wall, but look at that Aki! He goes in with the sticky entrance. Will be securing the kill onto the Natan and use the tech charge to come back as well. What a way to escape, what a way to enter, what a way to secure the micro into your hand. This is the Revolution DTS. This is the Revolution they wants to bring in this Mythic Showdown. Open qualifiers against one of the legendary team LAFU KABI onto the top. They're gonna secure that macro into their hand. Loopsy guys goes in with the puncture. Will be using the throwers as well, but the tier will be falling down. A dash comes up from the Yuzong, but it's not be much. I mean, sustain or damageable, or you wanna say that they're not want to take up the fight here, Baldudu?
Yup, and
so guys, guys, don't forget to like the song guys. Stream like don't forget to like the stream, guys. Let's reach 500 likes.
What they were working for is being stolen away.
The game is very intense right now.
And LAFU KABI, their pies right now, the broken walls, while giving
Bexana picture T, Bexana picture. Mes taruk ben taruk pagi upay tabi Bexana pai malik
especially near
the
turtle.
am ta phangre mes loina mak ben
even Selena another uncontested turtle away from himself. While on the bot side, Loopsy guys trying to give his aggressive. Not aggressive, more like he's giving them that advantage right now, with the snowball that Revolution seems to be impending on. LAFU needs to do
Nathan
something
late game
to keep that hold even, but there's a tectonic charge being used up and engage coming very heavily.
Tower ka je
Zozo caught down and brought down by El Gato Cat. As Zozo once again sent to the base. This is the second death for this man. And he's struggling right now. As a fight, no signs of stopping.
Hey! This is the tech
Niji
charge.
towers towers
coming in as well. The Badadu band will be taken out there. What a way. I mean, 2-man down with a lead into the micro, and now the mid turret is vulnerable. Is the chance to get it out and take your chance to enlarge a jungle area for yourself. The fighting will be more vulnerable for LAFU KABI here because they are right now open up the mid space to take on the charge, and with that they will be taking on the first tier onto the bot as well. Revolution DTS just going with that raising attack. We can say that aggression they're right now showing at this point because they got the early snowball into their hand. We all know that when Ishan Shin, or you're gonna say that Yuzong or Valentina gets the early snowball, the match gets changed the way. But they do have the Natan, so I mean, hold your breath, guys. We might gonna see a comeback here, but before that, another tier will be taken out onto the top side. It is the second tier. It's more like all those
game
macro
to do ne
structures
Sigi ge
are
sigi
into the
match
hand of
red team
Revolution
na
X
karaga di keno
DTS
tawdune
with
ba.
the micro as well.
Best of 5 se moina 3-1
And
ngamdine ba.
there it is. The Lord is
Ado
up
LAFU
in
KABI na
10
karaga di
seconds. This
deciding
is
match
going to
amaga
be the
sanadani ba.
first
Aduna ai
critical
haje
moment of the game.
deciding
The
sanadani he.
turtles have been taken.
Kamo tawga di kahali ba.
Oh, agony taunt used up. Will they commit? No, they will not. He's just too beefy. He's just too strong and too unnecessary to waste resources on when that turtle is up. Lord is up. But I don't think there's going to be any contest as Loopsy's all the way at the bot side and having fun, clearing those minions. I think LAFU KABI is just going to look for a defend. They have Yatoro on that
Sida
conventional
keno
gold lane.
tauta
This is the
ba.
first
Can they
game he's
defend
gone
this
for the
Lord?
conventional
Level
marksman
1 Lord
after that
ba dude.
Granger. He's been
Why
going
the
for
Lord?
that Ruby in between, styling on us. But Zozo will have to be the main, he has to step up right now for his team because Pies and Zozo, these guys, and Blair, all these three, these are the people that LAFU rely on to, make that defense, to make their offense work. And they've been struggling to find their tempo.
Of course, and now we're gonna see those
Granger
skirmishes coming in because this is the time for the big lord to enter into the Nexus, and with that, another tier will be fallen as well. It's more like, you're gonna say that the series is getting closed out here, perhaps, or even it might be the chance they're gonna close out the series here with this final blow, but there are those holy blessings still standing on, and it will be off from the top side, and Black Dragon going in for the zone here for the engage. It will be starting right now with the holy blessings falling out from the mid side as well. Lord entering into the inhibitor and will be slashing it as well. The first inhibitor falls down with the Lord getting defendant up from the side of LAFU KABI. There is more chances, more time for LAFU to make their comeback, or you gonna say that hold on this game as well. Let's see when the Mountain Shocker release once again, a zone comes up. Okay, just the poke from full clip.
And one thing I really like about both these teams is that even during the defense, they didn't full commit. Like you didn't see tectonic charges being dropped. You didn't see all of that drama happening.
1-2. Scores 1-2. See the fourth super match. Best of 5.
It's too risky to jump into a clock and an R-Lord at their own base. So both sides showing a lot of discipline. Simple. LAFU KABI will want time. They will buy their time however they get. They will hold on. And on the side of DTS, they know that, dude, the longer this game drags on, the better for me. They only have that one native. While we have a Granger, we have a YSS. So that late game trade is always going to work for me. So I think it's working out in both teams. Like, you drag it on, I drag it on, I don't mind. It's a good time for both teams.
Of course, and let's see, like, they're doing great at this point. They're actually doing great with us. Map control they're having. From the very beginning, it was like the turtles got into the hand of Loopsy guys, but then the micro settle. Then in the second turtle, they don't even give a flinch chance to the LAFU KABI to even secure it out. Third turtle was unanswerable as well, because it's more like Lancelot was in the bot side. He was not there to even contest it out. They're securing those neutral objectives, and it might be a chance that they'll be securing out this Lord as well, because you're not going to contest it out at this point. If you're going to contest it out, it's actually the biggest gamble you're gonna do with your team, because if you are losing out 2-3 members with the level spike, with the gold spike right now, Revolution X DTS is having, you're not gonna lose out, even though, they don't have the long. That's the thing. This is a nice choice. This is a nice decision coming out from LAFU KABI to not go and to not contest out this lot. They should wait. They should try their best to defend it up.
Bro, berserker opinion am ta YG na
and with that being said, there is another Lord marching down the top side.
Hero
The side lane Lord,
it
gives the teams time to create pressure, and that's not a good look for LAFU
Hero
KABI.
mes
They're
tau
already
bento
dealing
mana
with a
paisa ba mes
10k gold
comfort hero
differential.
lo bento
They have only one guy who can shred that Lord, and it's Yaturu. So it's gonna be very difficult for them. There's the Lord marching in.
Sida yengas.
Yeah, the laws going in
Sisi
there,
yengas.
but it will be the entropy getting
Defend
used
tawge,
by
maya defend tawge,
none
makha
other
defend
than
tawge.
LAFU
Maya dale
circling
nangala
down,
ICD
will be
tawge
securing
chamo.
out the lot there,
Defend
defending
tawge.
it up, but those junky minions are coming in. AOG comes up as well. It will be a flicker, baited. It will be a
Oh,
disengagement.
Yuzo ngoma
There you
chale.
go. The tech charge
Fazana
comes
sijno,
up,
fazana
and the
sijno.
burst as well with the magic
Mini chale.
penetration. Two-man falls down,
Mini chale.
as well as it will be the puncture coming in. There will
Mathak
be a
tu ma
little
zor
bit
ring
of
khadi ya, mathak ting
retaliation
khaki
from the
ba.
whole crew of Revolution X DTS.
Enemy team zu base am bhi tisu
Answer
to.
to the
Why
engage.
beam ka.
Nice answer
Level 2
to
lot
the
ka to
Lord
base am bhi
dance
chamo.
here.
Yuzo han
It's
si
more like you defended it up for the third Lord.
So
Might
on
be
bagi
giving
ngakang
you a
space am di
chance to
phang
like
mo
prove
farm
yourself
to
in
to
this
to
fourth
pa.
game. Because if you're losing it out, it's a do or die for
Si
you.
ka se maya force to
You're
red,
gonna
maya
lose
force
out
to
the
red.
whole.
You know, Ash,
They are
this is the
forcing
same
mid
thing that's been happening
maya di
every
block
single time.
push to the mathak is
Every
the
single
only
time.
way.
It's the same thing that's been happening, man. And looking at the items, Yuzong surprisingly, despite going into close to 15
Bro,
kills,
IDC
still
chana,
has
IDC de
his
tona, shi
full
tournament,
build
de
for the
yaw.
Oracle. Granger
I'm not
full
in this
build right
tournament,
now,
bro.
has a Sky
I did watch
Piercer
party when the
along
tare
with
go.
the
I'll be doing watch
first
party
gold
of
for himself.
every single
Nathan
match
inching
in this
towards that
tournament. All the
final
good
10.
teams,
I think he's
every
going
team,
in
every Manipur team,
for
every
that
Indian team.
possible divine glaive. I think there's nothing else really left for him. We know Arlot with a very interesting build. I mean, this is the standard semi-tank, semi-damage build, but he has been nerfed on his tank build. So
Though
I
guys,
think Arlot is trying to compensate
Misu
for that
Yami,
with a
Kuz
little
Hagi
more
guys, don't
damage
forget
for
to like the stream.
himself.
Like something 500
But on the
500
other
cross
end,
tozi go.
there's a
Games in Luigi
significant
the
gold
likes
lead.
500
Aki has
cross
almost
tozi.
a full item difference over
Could be exercise to
Yuzo
go in a
over
like
there.
one
Who is
like.
still, slowly trying to scale up and get some more gold for himself on that mechanic.
And now it's more like you need to hold up a little bit this game, and you can actually pull your comeback to this series of BO5. It's more like 15 minutes,
Enemy
20
haga no bro.
seconds
Green,
mark
blue,
already.
red
We're
team haga
entering
bro.
into
Kai
the
enemy
late
no.
phase of the
Tournament
game.
ne bro no watch
And
party.
when we're entering into the late
Enemy
phase,
team
we
have
all know
red
that Team
blue
LAFU
team red team.
does have
Paisali.
Natan into their side, Yataru with that Natan.
Dragon
So
bet
it
awre.
might be
Adubu
giving
sigi
him the
tarase
spike
contest la kada. You should
to like
lar
contest it out with a Lord, or maybe to contest it out for
third
a
this is the
wipeout
third lot.
to the Revolution X DTS, because this is the only chance you can pull out this game for yourself if you're making the wipeout against Revolution X DTS, Baldudu.
This is the third lot.
The goal difference is so completely in favor of the side of DTS. They have complete tempo over the map. Not a single objective really taken away by LAFU KABI, except for that very first turtle all the way at the start.
Let's see. Is this the final push? The last 10. The last GG high no GG high no like game no G. This is the last 10.
Will they hold on?
GG guy don't
Will they hold on? Will they not? Let's see what will be happening, because the Nexus is totally open. There is no inhibitors clinging out there. There will be the engage. There will be the fight coming in. Lord entering as well. LAFU KABI's mid laner falling down. Zozo, Yataru as well. They're taking out the base. They're locking it out there.
It's
and
too
it
much.
will
It's too
be
much.
Team Revolution X DTS securing the win, securing the position for the open qualifiers of the wildcard stage.
Qualifier the top 3 to never meeting
Team
showdown
Revolution X DTS punch
for
their
last
ticket
tournament
with the real
Bali
domination,
nga kagi
with the
team
real
duga.
team fights, with all those map control in this whole series, with a clean rotation. It is a textbook if I am going to recite, or if I'm going to talk about, but it is a real dominative win from Revolution X DTS by clinging upon the series with a 3-1 victory. Congratulations, Revolution X DTS, for entering into the wildcard stage of Mythic Showdown. What a brilliant game it was. What a fabulous strategic
to both teams.
gameplay from the whole crew of
Revolution
team Revolution X DTS and GG. Well played, LAFU KABI. But what can I say? The night goes to none other than Revolution X DTS.
Don't forget to like the stream. Like him, don't guys. Only young came to
Revolution X DTS.
50
This game was literally the underdogs versus the old champions, because you had members from Evil who have been playing. It's a dynasty at this point, and despite all of that, that is a very convincing 3-1 win.
I see very
last
match
and this last game, they showed exactly why every single player from Revolution popped off, and the results speak for it all. Yuzong did get zoned out a lot, took in a lot of damage, but Aki, unkillable, unassailable, and clearly full clip having every objective secured for himself.
Although guys, player
Despite Loopsy, despite the Arlot and Pies, I mean, all of us going into the draft was so worried about how they will handle it.
Stronger next time.
Ash, the results speak for themselves.
Revolution
did a superb job, and they're gonna walk home feeling very proud of themselves.
Of course, the wildcard stage, what they have done from the very beginning of the Open Qualifier series, they were winning each and every game. And it was yesterday when they lose it out, of course. And now the last chance, the BO5 series against LAFU KABI. That was the ultimatum to enter into the glorious league of Mythic Showdown.
Although guys, like say 500 yoga only 8 likes the guy 500 yoga. Don't forget to hit the like button. I hope again.
Didn't lose.
Please,
we didn't got knockout. We tried.
But let's check from the
is giving both teams that push needed to make their way towards that fight. And looking at the draft right now, I feel that maybe LAFU KABI has a better edge in terms of contesting
score 0-0 is the
objectives.
Yuzonga Arnold ka khara mok na give ni sai horok da.
Oh, Arlot
Kaino. Ati thadagi bro match da.
Dash
I don't know about that.
Didn't bait it out. Actually, it was his own team's
guard.
Got used up. And there it is. My boy Ash is back right in time for the turtle.
Turtle and the neutral objective here for the first time into the land of dawn in this fourth game, and we're gonna see the walls coming up, a little bit of poke, a zone as well. Yuzong coming in with the black dragon from goes in. Puncture goes in, secure the turtle, but right now, can he go for the first blood? No, it's about securing the double there. The two people behind that falls down as well. And now the stun comes up, flicker of level 6 already.
Blue team da, red team da.
But if we talk about jungling, around LAFU KABI getting the
Take out the turtle, the first
objective
to come back to secure some kills as well. Grog, okay, there you go. The mountain chakra release with a little bit of damage. I don't feel like anyone can beat out the blue buff because there is a monstrous roamer. Grog, okay, there you go. The mountain chakra release with a little bit of damage coming in as well with the second skill, but the Eternal Guardian will be there to guard out the Vexi. And it's the situation, you throw out some goals, and this is the time.
Okay, sida ho eta dalama. Do lens lo kaino.
We're gonna see that LAFU KABI will be securing consecutively.
Kaino turtle thom da sima makhad lis kaino. Oh my god, man. Adu turtle je masana burst out so
with the build right now, Grok going into the standard physical defense because the onslaught of all of those opponents is too much. But full clip, a sneaky retry from the bush gets hit.
See overextend. Look at this overextend from red team.
Looking at the engage over there, Zozo bought very low. Will he survive? Not for long.
Because Gado was here. Gado was a dies here.
They're still fighting under the turret. I mean, Agony biting off a little too much. They overstayed their welcome. As Loopsy guys and team will get 2 free kills handed to them on a platter by DTS.
Agony for Loopsy guys to enter in with the Phantom Execution and secure the skills. But now the macro is kind of settled with the macro as well because it's 1-for-1 into the turtle and 4-for-2 into the kills, and you're having the lead into your hand, a little bit of gold as well. And Trophy got used. Back with the mountain chakra release here. Okay, he was coming for the zone here. Right time.
Moi mari gi mamang mi jahala ko ma jeng ko grow ke LTG fral because mo sa kitne si
Look at that Aki! He goes in with the sneaky entrance.
With the security
onto the Nachan and use the tech shot to come back as well. What a way to escape, what a way to enter, what a way to secure the micro into your hand. This is the revolution at DTS. This is the revolution they wants to bring in this Mythic Showdown. Open qualifiers against one of the legendary team, LAFU KABI, and onto the top. They're going to secure that macro into their hand. That will not be much.
Matangi fight Nasagi Kaza play the Madi Pazay. Kaza Ma cancel play Kaza cancel play the Pazay.
And right stolen away from them right now. And LAFU KABI, their pies right now, the broken walls, while giving Arlot an advantage is difficult for him to really land some sets on, especially near those turtles.
3 hours.
Speaking of that turtle, full clip will take another uncontested turtle away
3 hours
from himself, while on the bot side, Luxi guys trying to give his team a little aggressive. Not aggressive, more
Toast,
like
toast,
he's
toast.
giving them that advantage they
Ruko,
need.
bro.
Because right now, with the snowball that Revolution seems to be impending on, LAFU needs to do something to keep that gold even aggressive.
That's what I'm swearing.
Not aggressive, more like he's giving them that advantage they need. Because right now, with the snowball that Revolution seems to be impending on, LAFU needs to do something to keep that gold even, but there's a tectonic charge being used up and Engage coming very heavily. Zozo caught down and brought down by El Gato Cat as Zozo once again sent to the base. This is the second death for this man. And he's struggling right now. As a fight, no signs of stopping just yet.
This is the tech charge for none of them. He goes in there. Rhapsody coming in as well. The other man will be taken out there. What a way. I mean, 2-man down with a lead into the micro. And now the mid turret is vulnerable. Is a chance to get it out and take your chance to enlarge a jungle area for yourself. The fighting will be more vulnerable for LAFU KABI here because they are right now open up the mid space to take on the charge, and with that they will be taking out the first tier on the bot as well. Revolution x DTS just going with that raising, of course, with that raising attack. We can say that aggression they're right now showing at this point because they got the early snowball into their hand. We all know that when Ishan Shin, or you're gonna say that Yuzong or Valent is the second tier, it's more like all those macro structures.
Turtles.
Will they commit?
No, they will not. He's just too beefy. He's just too strong and too unnecessary to waste resources on when that turtle is up. Lord is up. But I don't think there's going to be any contest as Loopsy is all the way at the bot side and having fun. Clearing those minions. I think LAFU KABI is just going to look for a defend. They have Yatoro on that conventional gold laner. This is the first game he's gone for a conventional mark. He has to step up right now for his team. That defense to make their offense work. And they've been struggling to find their tempo.
And now we're going to see those skirmishes coming in because this is the time for the big Lord to enter into the Nexus, and with that another tier will be fallen as well. It's more like, I mean, you're gonna see that the series is getting close out here perhaps, or even it might be the chance they're gonna close out the series here with this final blow, but there are those Holy Blessings still standing on, and it will be off from the top side, and Black Dragon going in for the zone here for the engage. It will be starting right now with the Holy Blessings falling out from the mid side as well. Lord entering into the inhibitor and will be slashing it as well. The first inhibitor falls down with the Lord getting defendant up from the side of LAFU KABI. There is more chances, more time for LAFU to make their comeback. We're going to say that to hold on this game as well. Let's see. When the Mountain Shocker release, the zone comes up. Okay, just the poke from full clip.
And one thing I really like about both these teams is that even during the defense,
guys come in.
all that, all of that drama happening because both sides knew that these guys are not going to commit. It's too risky to jump into a Grok and an Arlord at their own base. So both sides showing a lot of discipline. Simple, LAFU KABI on the better for me. They only have that one Nathan, while we have a Granger, we have. It's a good time for both teams.
Secure it out. They are just securing those. You're gonna do with your team because out, even though, I mean, they don't have the Lord. That's the thing. This is a nice choice. This is a nice decision coming out from LAFU KABI to not go and to not contest out those. They should wait. They should try their best to defend it up.
Yep. And with that being said, there is another Lord marching down the top side, and with the side lane Lord, it gives the teams time to create pressure, and that's not a good look for LAFU KABI. They're already dealing with a 10k goal differential. They have only one guy who can shred that Lord, and it's Yaturu. So it's gonna be very difficult for them. There's the Lord marching in.
Yeah, the Lord's going in there, but it will be the end trophy getting used by none other than
LAFU KABI's goal laner who will be securing out the Lord there, defending it up. But those junky minions are coming in. AOG comes up as well. It will be a flicker, baited. It will be a disengage, but there you go. The tech charge comes up, and the burst as well with a magic penetration. 2-man falls down, as well as it will be the puncture coming in. There will be a little bit of retaliation and disengage, but there you go. The tech charge comes up, and the burst as well with a magic.
He didn't ulti yaga line ulti ju phalang su jang ulti je ma sibok tang ulti je yor ko da si jaga su tang yor ko da dum hat pa yab sa ne du ma
penetration 2-man
ma ti jo su jang ge sa da yu sin sin ju bu di hoi ne som na kan da cheng ga ni ne the grow ke ulti am su ngai backup oina
falls down, as well as it will be the puncture coming in. There will be a little bit of retaliation from the whole crew of
more like
so you're gonna lose out the whole,
Ash, this is the same thing.
Prove yourself an answer to the engage. Nice answer to the Lord dancer. It's more like you defended for the third Lord. Giving you a chance to prove yourself in this fourth game. Because if you're losing it out, it's a do or die for your team. So you're gonna lose out the whole.
Ash, this is the same thing that's been happening.
ꯃꯌꯥꯏꯗ ꯃꯤ ꯑꯃꯅꯤꯗꯪ ꯆꯠꯂꯒ ꯄꯨꯁ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯁꯥꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯏꯁꯦ ꯃꯤ ꯄꯨꯂꯞ ꯆꯠꯇꯕꯤꯗ ꯃꯤ ꯑꯅꯤꯈꯛ ꯆꯠꯂ ꯃꯌꯥꯏꯁꯦ ꯄꯨꯁ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯁꯥꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯃꯊꯛꯇ ꯃꯤ ꯑꯅꯤ ꯆꯠꯄ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯑꯣꯟꯂꯤ ꯂꯦꯟꯁ
It's the same thing that's been happening, man. And looking at the items,
ꯃꯣꯏ ꯃꯤ ꯑꯅꯤꯁꯤ ꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯌꯨꯁ ꯇꯧꯕꯗꯤ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯐꯖꯅ
despite precisely going into close to 15 minutes, he's still having only his 4 items going in.
ꯃꯌꯥꯏꯁꯦ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯑꯅꯤꯔꯛꯅꯤꯀꯣ ꯁꯤ ꯑꯅꯤꯔꯛꯁꯤꯅ ꯃꯇꯝ ꯃꯥꯡꯉꯦꯕ
right now.
ꯑꯍꯥꯟꯕ ꯋꯦꯕ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯀ꯭ꯂꯤꯌꯔ ꯇꯧꯔꯦ ꯃꯥꯎꯟꯇꯦꯟ ꯁꯣꯛꯈ꯭ꯔꯦꯒ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯑꯅꯤꯁꯨꯕꯒꯤꯁꯨ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯣ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯄꯨꯂꯞ ꯃꯌꯥꯏꯁꯦ ꯁꯧꯖꯜꯂꯒ ꯒꯇꯣꯒꯖꯕ ꯍꯤꯡꯉꯛꯑꯦ ꯑꯅꯤꯃꯛ ꯂꯣꯏ ꯍꯤꯡꯉꯛꯑꯦ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯣ ꯒꯇꯣꯒꯖꯁꯨ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯌꯨꯖꯣꯡꯁꯨ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯃꯊꯛꯁꯨ ꯇꯆ ꯇꯧꯗꯦ ꯃꯈꯥꯁꯨ ꯇꯆ ꯇꯧꯗꯦ ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯌꯟꯁꯤꯁꯨ ꯌꯥꯝꯃꯤꯅꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯍꯦꯔꯣ ꯑꯃꯃꯝ ꯊꯥꯗꯣꯛꯈꯤꯕꯗ ꯌꯥꯗꯤ ꯌꯥꯔꯝꯃꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨ I don't know man game pressure
along with
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯅꯨꯡꯗ ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯗꯕꯅꯤ나 ꯈꯪꯉꯣꯏ
Nathan inching towards that final pen. I think he's going in for that possible divine glaive. I think there's nothing else really left for him. We know Arlott with a very interesting build. I mean, this is that standard semi-tank, semi-damage build, but he has been nerfed on his tank build. So I think Arlott is trying to compensate for that.
A little bit this game, and you can actually into the late phase on. So might be giving him.
Yup, man. Complete tempo.
There
will be the engage.
Will they hold on?
Will they hold on? Will they not? Let's see what will be happening because the Nexus is totally open.
They still held on for 17 minutes. But now is the test. Ash, will they hold on?
Will they hold on? Will they not? Let's see what will be happening because the next. This is totally open. There is no inhibitors changing out there. There will be the engage. There will be the fight coming in. Lord entering as well. LAFU KABI is the mid laner. Will falling down. Zozo, Yatoru as well. They're taking out the base. They're locking it out there. And it will be Team Revolution X DTS securing the win, securing the position for the open qualifiers of the wildcard stage for Mythic Showdown Season 2. Team Revolution X DTS punched their ticket with the real domination, with the real team fights, with all those map control in this whole series, with the clean domination. It is a textbook if I am going to recite or if I'm going to talk about, but it is a real dominative win from Revolution X DTS.
ꯑꯗꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯒꯦꯝ ꯍꯧꯔꯁꯤꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯤ
ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯤꯁꯦ ꯀꯥꯏꯗ ꯅꯪ ꯀꯔꯤꯅꯣ ꯅꯪ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯔꯒꯦ ꯀꯦꯃꯦꯔꯥ ꯃꯥꯏꯁꯦ ꯄꯥꯛꯄꯩꯅꯦ
ꯀꯌꯥ ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯤꯒꯦ 39 ꯒꯦꯝꯁꯦ ꯑꯅꯤ 2 or 1 1 or 2 1 or 2 ꯅꯪꯉꯤꯀꯣ
ꯀꯦꯃꯦꯔꯥ ꯄꯥꯛꯄꯩꯅꯦ ꯀꯦꯃꯦꯔꯥ ꯄꯥꯛꯄꯩ ꯀꯥꯏꯗꯅꯣ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯤꯁꯦ ꯀꯥꯏꯗ
ꯕꯦꯔꯥꯅ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯦꯗꯣ ꯃꯤꯅ ꯊꯤꯅ ꯅꯩꯒꯥꯏꯔꯦ ꯁꯣꯏꯁꯨ ꯁꯣꯏ ꯃꯤꯁꯨ ꯁꯣꯏꯀꯣ ꯃꯤꯁꯨ ꯁꯣꯏꯔꯦ
ꯅꯣꯔꯦꯁ ꯇ꯭ꯔꯣꯐꯤ ꯀꯠꯊꯣꯛꯑꯝꯃꯒ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯂꯣꯏꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯂꯣꯏꯕꯗ ꯁꯦꯝꯃꯤ
ꯂꯥꯛꯑꯣ ꯅꯪ ꯀꯔꯝꯕ ꯑꯦꯀꯥꯎꯟꯅꯣ
ꯑꯗꯨ ꯀꯣꯗ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯣ ꯀꯣꯗ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ
ꯖꯦꯔꯣ
ꯅꯠꯇꯦ
719803 719803 5 ꯃꯦꯟ ꯆꯠꯁꯤꯁꯦ ꯃꯤ ꯋꯥꯠꯂꯁꯨ ꯕꯤꯌꯣꯔ ꯍꯥꯞꯀꯦ 719803 ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯇꯣꯔꯅꯤꯗꯣ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯨꯔꯒ ꯅꯁꯥꯃꯛꯀꯤ ꯅꯈꯨꯠꯅ ꯄꯥꯏꯔ ꯒꯦꯝ ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯅꯤꯡꯕ ꯐꯥꯎꯔꯛꯇꯕ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯁꯤꯅ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯅꯤꯡꯉꯤꯁꯦ 719-803ꯗꯣ ꯂꯥꯛꯑꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯁꯤꯗ ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯍꯜꯂꯒꯦ ꯅꯁꯥꯒꯤ ꯅꯈꯨꯠꯃꯛꯅ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯑꯩ EXP ꯄꯥꯏꯗꯣꯏꯅꯤꯀꯣ
ꯔꯣꯝ ꯄꯥꯏꯒꯦꯔꯣ
guys comment no fight guys comment no fight no fight in the comments ꯊꯣꯛꯄ ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯦ ꯄꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯏꯟꯗꯣ ꯃꯆꯥꯔꯁꯨ ꯑꯥꯏꯔꯣꯏꯁꯦ
ꯈꯪꯗꯦ ꯃꯥ ꯊꯣꯛꯑꯦ
ꯗꯥꯏꯔꯦꯛ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯄꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯐꯨꯜ ꯂꯣꯏꯔꯦ ꯒꯥꯏꯁ ꯐ꯭ꯂꯦꯛꯁꯤꯁꯨ ꯏꯟꯗꯣꯅꯤ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯄꯤꯡꯁꯤꯁꯨ ꯂꯝ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯂꯥꯞꯄꯒꯤ ꯏꯟꯗꯣ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯃꯥ ꯑꯩꯗꯤ ꯈꯪꯗꯦ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯣ ꯁꯤꯜꯂ ꯔꯣꯜꯗ ꯁꯤꯟꯅꯔꯣ ꯂꯨꯈꯝ ꯄꯥꯏꯌꯦ ꯑꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯄꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯒꯣꯜ ꯌꯦꯡꯒ ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯔꯒꯦ ꯖꯨꯕꯥ ꯆꯤꯡꯈꯠꯇꯣꯏꯕ ꯈꯨꯊꯨꯗꯤ ꯊꯨꯏꯌꯦ ꯃꯤ ꯌꯥꯝꯃꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯅꯅꯦ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯏꯁꯩ ꯊꯥꯔꯛꯑꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯣ ꯏꯁꯩ ꯑꯃꯃꯝ ꯏꯁꯩ ꯇꯥꯃꯤꯟꯅꯁꯤꯀꯣ ꯀꯥꯏꯁꯨ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯏꯕꯤꯂꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯄꯣꯔꯠꯁꯀꯤ ꯑꯦꯟꯊꯦꯝꯁꯦ ꯑꯃꯃꯝ ꯇꯥꯃꯤꯟꯅꯁꯤ
ꯑꯇꯩ ꯅꯅꯥꯎ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯅ ꯂꯩꯌꯨꯀꯣ
ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏ ꯌꯥꯏꯐꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯅꯦ ꯅꯪꯅꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯣ ꯁꯤ ꯏꯁꯩꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩ ꯅꯪꯅꯦ ꯐꯨꯔꯨꯞꯃꯁꯤꯡ ꯌꯥꯝꯃꯜꯂꯁꯤ ꯆꯂꯥꯏꯇꯔꯦ ꯂꯤꯡꯖꯦꯜ ꯃꯥꯟꯅꯁꯤ ꯂꯥꯏꯐꯇ ꯆꯪꯂꯁꯤ
ꯑꯩ ꯀꯄꯜ ꯂꯥꯏꯐꯇ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯅꯦ ꯁꯨꯔꯒ ꯆꯤꯡꯕꯅꯦ
ꯂꯣꯏꯔꯛꯄꯗ ꯏꯁꯩ ꯂꯣꯏꯔꯛꯄꯩꯁꯤꯗ ꯀꯄꯜ ꯂꯥꯏꯐꯇ ꯆꯤꯡꯕ ꯁꯨꯔ ꯆꯤꯡꯉꯝꯕ ꯂꯣꯏꯔꯛꯄꯩꯗꯨꯗ ꯀꯄꯜ ꯂꯥꯏꯐꯇ
ꯆꯪꯂꯁꯤ
ꯁꯤꯗ ꯏꯁ ꯗꯥꯏꯔꯦꯛ ꯆꯤꯡꯉꯝꯃꯤꯅꯤ ꯂꯥꯁꯇ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯔꯦꯕ ꯍꯥ ꯏꯁꯩꯁꯦ ꯇꯥꯔꯒ ꯂꯣꯏ ꯀꯅꯥꯅ ꯁꯛꯏꯅꯣ ꯐꯔꯗꯤꯅꯥꯟ ꯌꯣꯌꯣꯒꯤ ꯊꯥꯏꯅꯒꯤ ꯏꯁꯩꯅꯤꯗ ꯇꯔꯇꯜꯇ ꯇꯦꯁ ꯇꯧꯕꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯥꯡꯗ ꯍꯥꯏꯄꯔꯗ ꯕꯣꯇꯝ ꯂꯦꯟꯗ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯂꯩꯔꯝꯃꯦ ꯍꯣꯏ 2-3 ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯌꯥꯎꯋꯤ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯅꯤꯡꯕꯗꯤ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯣ ꯗꯤꯁ ꯏꯁ ꯅꯣꯠ ꯔꯦꯡꯛ ꯗꯤꯁ ꯏꯁ ꯇꯣꯔꯅꯥꯃꯦꯟꯅꯤꯀꯣ ꯇꯔꯇꯜ ꯊꯣꯛꯂꯛꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯉꯩꯒꯤ ꯁꯦꯀꯦꯟ 35 ꯋꯥꯠꯂꯤꯉꯩꯗ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯁꯦꯝ ꯁꯥꯕ ꯌꯥꯔꯦ ꯇꯔꯇꯜꯔꯣꯝꯗ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯍꯩꯖꯤꯟꯕ ꯌꯥꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯃꯤꯗꯣ ꯇꯔꯇꯜꯗꯣ ꯆꯪꯕ ꯉꯝꯃꯣꯏꯗꯣꯏꯗꯤ ꯍꯣꯏꯅꯦ ꯐꯔꯦꯅꯦ
ꯕ꯭ꯔꯣꯗꯣ
ꯑꯁ ꯑꯣꯄꯣꯖꯤꯠꯇ ꯄꯨꯂꯞ ꯆꯠꯂꯣꯕ
ꯌꯥꯎꯕꯒꯤ ꯑꯦꯜꯕꯝ ꯚꯤꯗꯤꯑꯣꯗꯣ ꯎꯔꯦ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯣ ꯃꯇꯦꯛ ꯎꯒ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯐꯨꯜꯗꯤ ꯌꯦꯡꯗ꯭ꯔꯤ
ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯏꯁꯩꯒꯤꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯃ꯭ꯌꯨꯖꯤꯛ ꯚꯤꯗꯤꯑꯣꯗ ꯌꯥꯕꯅꯦ
ꯅꯪꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯅꯦ
ꯄꯤꯈꯥꯎꯒ ꯍꯨꯝꯃꯒ ꯈꯨꯗꯣꯝꯕꯤꯗ
ꯖꯣꯖꯣꯒꯤ
ꯇꯧꯕꯗꯣ
ꯑꯦꯜꯕꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯊꯣꯛꯄꯅꯦ
ꯀꯩꯕ
ꯖꯣꯖꯣꯒꯤ ꯑꯦꯜꯕꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯊꯣꯛꯄꯅꯦꯕ
ꯑꯦꯜꯕꯝ ꯀꯨꯝꯕ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯦ ꯖꯣꯖꯣꯁꯦ ꯇꯤꯝ ꯑꯅꯤꯗꯨ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯗꯔ ꯃꯩꯇꯩ ꯉꯥꯛꯇ ꯅꯠꯇꯦ ꯂꯐꯨ ꯀꯥꯕꯤꯗꯨ ꯈꯛꯇꯅꯦ ꯃꯩꯇꯩꯗꯤ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯃꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯄꯔꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯝꯕꯗꯤ ꯃꯤꯖꯣ ꯃꯆꯥꯅꯦꯕ ꯃꯤꯖꯣ ꯌꯨꯇꯨꯕꯔ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯣ ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯑꯅꯨꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯀꯅꯥꯅꯣ ꯉꯁꯥꯏ ꯐꯨꯠꯕꯣꯜꯒꯤ ꯇꯤꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯝꯗꯥꯏꯅꯦ ꯂꯐꯨ ꯀꯥꯕꯤꯒ ꯃꯥꯟꯅꯩꯒ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯝꯕꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯐꯖꯗꯦꯍꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯗꯤ
ꯂꯩꯈꯠꯂꯤꯀꯣ
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯁꯣꯝ ꯅꯥꯀꯟꯒꯤ ꯌꯨꯇ꯭ꯌꯨꯕꯔꯁꯤꯁꯨ ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯔꯦꯀꯣ ꯏꯁꯩꯁꯦ ꯐꯔꯤꯅꯥꯟꯒꯤ ꯅꯪꯒꯤꯗꯣ ꯅꯣꯛꯅꯤꯡꯗꯦꯕꯣ ꯅꯪꯒꯤ ꯐꯔꯤꯅꯥꯟꯗꯣ
ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯇ ꯐꯪꯉꯤꯅꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ
ꯀꯩ ꯏꯁꯩꯅꯣ ꯖꯣꯖꯣꯅ ꯑꯩꯁꯨ ꯈꯪꯗꯦ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯦ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤ
ꯕ꯭ꯔꯗꯔ ꯗꯦꯟꯕꯔ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯌꯦ ꯅꯪ
ꯐꯔꯤꯅꯥꯟꯒꯤ ꯏꯁꯩꯗꯨꯗ ꯈꯠꯅ ꯆꯩꯅꯕ ꯂꯣꯏ ꯂꯣꯏꯁꯟꯈ꯭ꯔꯕꯅꯤꯀꯣ
ꯅꯣꯡꯁꯥꯅ ꯄꯣꯕ ꯎꯔ ꯅꯪ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯔꯦꯕ
ꯐꯨꯠꯕꯣꯜ ꯇꯤꯝꯁꯦ ꯃꯦꯟꯆꯦꯁꯇꯔ ꯌꯨꯅꯥꯏꯇꯦꯠꯀ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯤꯕ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯌꯥꯔꯦ ꯑꯩꯗꯤ ꯈꯪꯗꯦꯕ ꯃꯦꯟꯆꯦꯁꯇꯔ ꯐꯨꯠꯕꯣꯜ ꯌꯦꯡꯗꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯗꯤ ꯂꯨꯖ ꯏꯁꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯛꯇ ꯂꯩꯕ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯐꯨꯠꯕꯣꯜ ꯀ꯭ꯂꯕ
ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩ ꯈꯛꯇ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯝꯒꯅꯤꯅ ꯈꯟꯖꯩ
ꯇꯥꯅꯤꯡꯗ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯇꯥꯅꯤꯡꯗ꯭ꯔꯦꯀꯣ ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯑꯅꯨ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯒꯤ ꯇꯤꯝ ꯂꯩꯒꯦ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯒꯤ ꯇꯤꯝ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯩ 5 ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯂꯩ ꯃꯥꯅ ꯈꯟꯕꯗ
ꯀꯅꯥꯗ ꯅꯪ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯈꯪꯍꯧꯗꯕ ꯁꯥꯏ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯗꯦꯟꯚꯔ ꯀꯅꯥꯟ ꯀꯥꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯃ꯭ꯌꯨꯖꯤꯛ ꯊꯥꯔ ꯇ꯭ꯔꯣꯐꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯦꯟ ꯀꯥꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯂꯧꯕ ꯊꯣꯛꯄ ꯐꯖꯔꯣꯏ
ꯆꯥꯅꯕꯗꯣ ꯇꯥꯔꯁꯤ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯀꯩꯁꯤꯜꯂꯤ ꯔꯣꯍꯤꯠꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯣ
ꯐꯖꯩ
ꯕꯤꯜꯂꯨꯒꯤ
ꯏꯁꯩꯗꯣ
ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯕꯅꯤ
ꯊꯥꯔꯛꯑꯣ
ꯕ꯭ꯂꯦꯌꯔꯒꯤ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯕꯅꯤ
ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯔꯦ
ꯈꯜꯂꯤꯗꯣ
ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯅꯦ ꯕꯤꯜ ꯗꯦꯟꯚꯔꯅ
ꯆꯥꯅꯕ ꯇꯧꯕꯗꯣ
ꯊꯥꯕꯩꯁꯦ
ꯕ꯭ꯂꯦꯌꯔꯒꯤ ꯍꯦꯛ ꯄꯣꯛꯃꯤꯟꯅꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯕꯅꯤꯗꯣ ꯕꯤꯖꯨꯒ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ
ꯆꯥꯃꯁꯁꯤꯅ
ꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯑꯦꯁꯃꯥ ꯄꯥꯏ
ꯆꯥꯃꯁꯁꯤꯅ ꯀꯤꯃꯤꯕꯗ ꯅꯪ ꯀꯤꯃꯤꯁꯦ ꯂꯧꯈꯠꯂꯒꯦꯀꯣ
ꯂꯥꯄꯨꯒꯤ ꯀꯥꯎꯟꯇꯔ ꯑꯦꯁꯃꯦꯔꯥꯜꯗꯥ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯩꯁꯦ EXP ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯍꯦꯛ ꯍꯧꯕ ꯄꯥꯏꯗꯦꯕ ꯃꯤꯒꯤ EXPꯁꯦ ꯃꯤ EXP ꯄꯥꯏꯔꯛꯄ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯉꯥꯏꯗꯣꯏꯅꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤꯗꯣ ꯀꯩ ꯏꯁꯩꯅꯣ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯣ ꯐꯥꯔꯗꯤꯅꯥꯟ ꯌꯣꯌꯣꯒꯤ ꯅꯇꯩ ꯅꯅꯥꯎ ꯀꯧꯕꯅꯦ
ꯐꯖꯕ ꯍꯤꯔꯣ ꯀꯣꯡꯒꯦ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯩꯉꯣꯟꯗ ꯁꯟ ꯃꯆꯤꯟ ꯃꯥꯜꯂꯤ ꯂꯤꯁꯟ ꯃꯅꯤꯡ ꯃꯥꯜꯂꯤ ꯍꯨꯏ ꯃꯥꯜꯂꯤ ꯍꯨꯏꯅꯤꯡ ꯃꯥꯜꯂꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯦ ꯍꯤꯔꯣ ꯀꯔꯤꯅꯣ ꯀꯔꯝꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯍꯤꯔꯣꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯌꯥꯗꯧꯔꯤ ꯌꯥꯏ
ꯅꯪ ꯀꯩ ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯗꯣꯏꯅꯣ
ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯕꯣꯅꯤꯌꯝ ꯃꯥꯜꯂꯤ ꯀꯟꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯌꯣ
ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯤ
ꯏꯔꯥꯎ ꯅꯨꯄꯤ ꯑꯃꯗꯣ
ꯅꯠꯇꯦ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯣ ꯐ꯭ꯔꯦꯡꯀꯣ ꯄꯥꯏꯔꯣ ꯐ꯭ꯔꯦꯡꯀꯣ
ꯑꯩꯁꯨ ꯀꯃꯦꯟ ꯇꯦꯟꯍꯧꯔꯦꯕ
ꯐ꯭ꯔꯦꯡꯀꯣ ꯄꯥꯏꯔꯦ
ꯁꯤ ꯅꯨꯄꯥꯁꯤ ꯕꯣꯅꯤꯌꯝ ꯃꯥꯜꯂꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯈꯪꯕ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯕꯣꯅꯤꯌꯝ ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯦ ꯂꯩꯊꯒꯦ ꯁꯤ ꯍꯧꯃꯟꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ
ꯏꯀꯥꯏ ꯈꯪꯗꯕ ꯅꯨꯄꯥ ꯀꯥꯏꯁꯜꯂꯦ ꯕꯣꯅꯤꯌꯝ ꯏꯀꯥꯏ ꯈꯪꯗꯕ ꯅꯨꯄꯥꯗꯣ ꯀꯥꯏꯁꯜꯂꯦ
ꯅꯪꯅ ꯈꯣꯟꯁꯦ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯍꯧꯃꯟꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯈꯔ ꯂꯩꯊꯔꯦꯀꯣ ꯑꯩꯁꯨ
ꯀꯔꯤꯅꯣ
ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯄꯣꯃꯟꯗꯅ ꯁꯨꯝ ꯏ ꯀꯥꯔꯛꯑꯦ ꯅ꯭ꯌꯨꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯌꯦꯜꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯦ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯇꯤ
ꯑꯉꯥꯡ ꯃꯅꯥ ꯆꯤꯡꯈꯠꯂꯨ
YG
ꯃꯣꯏ
ꯅꯠꯇꯕ
ꯍꯦꯟꯃꯜꯂꯦꯀꯣ
YGꯁꯦ
ꯒꯦꯝ ꯌꯣꯟꯊꯣꯛꯑꯦ
ꯅꯦꯛꯁꯇ ꯄꯥꯏꯒꯦ
ꯍꯩꯇꯕ
ꯅꯦꯛꯁꯇ
ꯅꯠꯇꯦ ꯒꯦꯝ ꯌꯣꯟꯊꯣꯛꯄꯅꯦ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ
ꯂꯥꯄꯨ
ꯌꯣꯟꯊꯣꯛꯑ ꯄꯣꯕꯅꯦ
ꯃꯔꯝꯗꯤꯅꯦ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯄꯥꯏ ꯂꯥꯄꯨꯁꯦ ꯀꯥꯎꯟꯇꯔ
ꯃꯤꯅ
ꯇꯧꯅꯕꯩꯗ
ꯄꯨꯔꯛꯄ ꯅꯠꯇꯦꯕ
ꯂꯥꯄꯨ
ꯀꯥꯖꯔ
ꯀꯥꯎꯟꯇꯔꯁꯦ
ꯄꯤꯊꯣꯛꯄꯅꯦꯕ
ꯗꯥꯏꯔꯦꯛ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯦꯁꯃꯦꯔꯥꯜꯗꯥ
ꯒꯦꯝꯗꯣ ꯀꯥꯖꯔꯣꯅ ꯄꯤꯊꯣꯛꯄꯅꯤꯅꯦꯀꯣ ꯃꯤꯅ ꯄꯨꯔꯛꯄ ꯅꯠꯇꯦꯕ
ꯑꯥꯏꯔꯣꯛ ꯂꯩꯊꯈ꯭ꯔꯕꯅꯦ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯃꯈꯣꯟꯁꯦ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯍꯧꯔꯝꯃꯤꯖꯥꯠꯅꯤꯅꯦ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯌꯥꯕ
ꯑꯗꯨ ꯑꯣꯏꯇꯥꯔꯒꯗꯤ
ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯔꯦꯅꯦ ꯑꯥꯏꯔꯣꯛꯅ ꯕꯣꯆꯥ ꯇꯨꯝꯍꯜꯂꯨꯔꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯃꯥ ꯐ꯭ꯔꯦꯡꯀꯣ ꯄꯥꯏꯔꯤ ꯁꯤ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯁꯦ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯐ꯭ꯔꯦꯡꯀꯣꯁꯦ ꯃꯥꯅ ꯃꯤ ꯁꯤꯊꯕ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯍꯩꯁꯦ ꯃꯥꯏ
ꯀꯦꯗꯅ
ꯐ꯭ꯔꯦꯡꯀꯣꯁꯦ ꯍꯩꯕ
ꯐꯖꯕ
ꯍꯩꯇꯕ
ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒꯗꯤ
ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯁꯦ
ꯑꯩ
ꯁꯤꯗ ꯈꯪꯉꯅꯤ ꯍꯩꯔꯦꯅ ꯈꯗꯥꯡꯗꯗꯤ 1 ꯇꯥꯔꯦꯀꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯣ
ꯇꯥꯏ ꯈꯗꯥꯡ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁꯤꯅꯦ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯄꯥꯝꯃꯤꯅꯦ
ꯈꯗꯥꯡꯗꯗꯤ 1 ꯇꯥꯔꯦꯕ ꯅꯪ
ꯃꯤꯒꯤ ꯑꯁꯣꯏꯕ ꯌꯦꯡꯕꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯈ꯭ꯋꯥꯏ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯕ
ꯉꯥꯟꯊꯣꯏꯕ ꯂꯨꯈꯣꯏ ꯊꯦꯡꯛ ꯌꯨ ꯐꯣꯔ ꯗ 20 rupees super chat
ꯁ꯭ꯀ꯭ꯔꯤꯝꯗꯗꯤ
big shout out
ꯍꯩꯃꯟꯗꯦꯅ
to ꯉꯥꯟꯊꯣꯏꯕ ꯂꯨꯈꯣꯏ
ꯁ꯭ꯀ꯭ꯔꯤꯝꯗꯗꯤ
ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯁꯨꯄꯔ ꯆꯦꯠꯈꯩꯁꯦ
ꯁ꯭ꯀ꯭ꯔꯤꯝꯗ
ꯂꯥꯛꯏꯅꯦ
ꯍꯩꯃꯟꯗꯦꯅ ꯂꯧꯕ ꯇꯤꯝꯗꯨꯅ ꯐꯨꯊꯔꯛꯑꯕ ꯃꯣꯏꯗ ꯍꯩꯇꯕ ꯅꯠꯇꯦ ꯀꯥꯖꯔꯣꯅ ꯄꯤꯊꯣꯛꯄꯅꯦꯕ
ꯐꯨꯔꯨꯞ ꯃꯁꯤꯡ
ꯒꯦꯝ
ꯌꯥꯝꯍꯜꯂꯁꯤ ꯁꯂꯥꯏ ꯇꯔꯦꯠ ꯂꯤꯡꯖꯦꯜ ꯃꯥꯟꯅꯁꯤ ꯀꯄꯜ ꯂꯥꯏꯐꯇ ꯆꯪꯂꯁꯤ ꯕ꯭ꯂꯨꯗꯤ ꯍꯧꯔꯦ
ꯔꯦꯠ3
ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯃꯥ ꯁꯣꯝꯗ ꯂꯥꯛꯑꯅꯤ ꯗꯥꯏꯔꯦꯛ ꯀꯟꯇꯦꯁ ꯂꯥꯛꯑꯅꯤ
ꯁꯤꯅꯔꯖꯤ
ꯑꯩ ꯂꯩ
ꯑꯗꯨꯅꯦ
ꯈꯪꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ
ꯃꯥꯅꯤ
ꯑꯩ ꯂꯩ ꯈꯪꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ
ꯃꯤ ꯑꯃꯅ ꯇꯥꯏꯅ ꯁꯤꯅꯔ ꯇꯤꯝꯅꯦꯕ꯭ꯔꯣ ꯁꯤ ꯇꯤꯝ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯗꯔ
ꯌꯥꯏ ꯐꯖꯩ ꯅꯇꯥ ꯂꯩ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯣ
ꯅꯪꯅ ꯎꯠꯇꯕꯩꯅꯦ
ꯀꯔꯤ
ꯑꯩꯅ ꯅꯠꯇꯦꯀꯣ ꯂꯐꯨ ꯀꯥꯕꯤ ꯒꯦꯝ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯨꯕꯗꯒꯤ ꯂꯐꯨ ꯀꯥꯕꯤꯗ ꯂꯣꯏ ꯇꯥꯏꯅꯔꯗꯕ ꯉꯁꯤꯗꯤ
ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯁꯤ ꯆꯠꯂꯤ
ꯅꯪ ꯀꯟꯕꯤꯔꯕ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯍꯋꯥꯏ
ꯍꯩꯔꯦꯅꯦ
ꯃꯆꯥ ꯑꯃ ꯄꯥꯟꯕꯗꯣ
ꯑꯗꯣ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤ EXP ꯑꯃ ꯂꯩꯕꯤ ꯀꯩꯒꯤꯅꯣ JP ꯇꯧꯔ ꯂꯧꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ
ꯍꯜꯂꯣ style LAFU KABI một đây xong có lối kiên rồi
cây đó cây ai cũng được phát cái này người gì vậy LAFU KABI một đây xong lối kiên cái này mỗi hàng ngầm mỗi hàng thêm thank you for the 40 rupees super chat pin này là gì này ở đâu đi ở số nào cần cái streamer chứ lại tham cái này chứ không có lấy kia lấy cái gì liền tại vì có một
DTS message cái masih nyaman dia LAFU KABI ada
Migi PB juga tak ada ya ai
em tuh nih ya tuh malah em nixon nih ya orang ini ya mau na what ini tuh kayak gue muka kalau gue masih punya cái đâu rồi kìa ai xì đấy mình thấy có mình đang cầm đến bài cái năng lấy tàu ta gì đấy
tai ai không cả LAFU cái anti focus tàu cái tự nhiên này cái bàn hành tầm mấy bạn này nè nhưng em từ giờ tầm LAFU cái full combo itu tụm yab này LAFU liền bàn nào Esmeralda ngầm mà này rồi tôi khăng thì mi mắm này liền chứ mi mắm nào thì tổng khăng thì này bro report piro em không có lạc bro phần ra đấy ta đã nghỉ qua đây
sao đâu vậy
môi dân nằm chân thế à
kèm nhau thì
sai được khang tao làm dính vào mầm này hay dây làm này
ai đâu thì nhau thì tăng hơn luôn
ý quên khang của này bro gì đó ý quên khang của này đó
thì nhau thì nha
em có nó ngặt nên mới kiếm lại live tham
gia mấy cái tàu cái này đi
streamer thì hai là đi cà đấy kìa
sắp cái nó gì rồi
thì cũng có đâu chuẩn bị đấy không CD
lo hả chứ lo
chính ngộ hay đấy nè hay
đâu bên tôi anh đang KABI anh là tên là LAFU KABI rồi KABI nổ
Rico game tôi mà nào đó vô xin phải
thì cái đôi này nó chơi có
thì giúp bạn không tôi
nhiều nó trong một đây thì
ai đi chăng rồi ôn tân là hành này là có em được cắt đi game cái này cả
ai thì ao thì còn tắc xếp
lâu tan thuộc kìa ôn tân lại cái em space bằng thế này player một cái tổ là kìa lâu mà thôi đó LAFU counter đi Esmeralda thì đất châu cái bay ra một tiêu ta đầu thôi hai miền cái đi pick cái phần dân bay đi được
LA
lâu push đâu chứ lâu mới mi MC đi nên số là hành rồi đó
cái này tàu thì nhau rồi cái này
pan cái thì giàu đâm nếu có
tàu bự ngoài cái sang này mày ăn the why cái sang này why cái dâu thì có kèm ta
wow ý hầu riêu là cái hoa này mà như vậy vậy ai hai cái gì vậy nó to
tôi cua
chú nó có dao rồi nhiều khi thâm nhỉ LAFU ulti amga tawani boy sidi maninga hala maninga
Rook Suzuko.
Tengo nga tani mo ito eh.
Brother. Ay
Singo tagalo inte kumdaga no. Yutang singo ay isa ko na. Alam gidram ni ko matamangam ni mo. Tatang burst mo ku yani. Okay.
Zero eh. Vậy mà
Kimiri yung ID team ba yani. Sang na bu yung
em mà thân thì mình trăng to rồi có this class thân thì hay mà cái đó thả đi rồi
soy ai thì cái soy cái là nằm thâu cái cút gì sao vậy fast ôi cái sao mà
là phụ thì nó xiên rồi vậy nè.
Damn it, finally down. Finally down. When Oracle ka pa đi go.
Shit.
Lấp lại đi rồi đó. Một mi hao thật đó. Lên nó qua đi.
Phải xì rồi. Xì rồi đấy.
Mấy defense mà thấy chưa dance đó.
Nào vậy à? Xì rồi đấy.
Queen tần ta này rồi cái gì. Tap rồi cái gì? Queen tần ta rồi. Immobilize.
Ay tiene nhau cái gì đó.
Nó gì mà nó làm mà thì nó gì cái nó. Yên gì vậy?
Đang là cái mẹ thôi nè.
Cái nào cái này.
Aduh xì.
Em muốn tao này nó tìm mà khát được cùng mình bro. Mà khát được lạc cái mà khát được xem mông phải xem mông. Cái rất là người đó. Cái này là đi cái lấy để hết luôn.
Xong này hết mình được.
Xong người ta. Cái rất là người.
Cái mình là chứ.
Flicker.
Those but there is no hidden trace here was it.
Nó giống nhỏ lắm tại vì này. Cái cạnh này ấy cái bụt giảm sỏi này. Cái bụt sẽ bãi bây giờ. Queen stand tài. Tàu cái ai cũng nói tàu cái được mà trời. Tàu nó mà lầy đi cái gì. Cò rồi cái nào. Ủa như con dân.
Ai mình là chi hát bằng âm rồi.
Ta bút ông ta bài cái stun cái queen tá này này. Immobilize cái stun cái. Lấy tao mà chinh thua quay cho mình nên chinh thua. À quay thì rồi mà. Ta bút rồi. Cái gì đâu rồi. Yang gila mà business piece rồi cái này. Rồi có làm bằng ba được gọi. Tặng được frontline tàu ở đây. Puru masih jam hal lasi.
Nói xuống cái mình can có xin lên mày.
Thằng nào bên này mi iga này coi để.
Anh xuống cái tôi mua can đó.
Thật ra đấy là gì đấy. Tàn nó. Đi bắt đầu. Puru hay này.
Lên tôi yếu đi.
Thằng cái ma nuốt cái lên rồi. Đi đâu mà. Run là. Only run. FPS क्या ऐसा लगे? 90 mà lại 90 or 120 rồi.
Đó cái độ anh được không?
Khá cần ra mà đấy, ai dụ. Một tháng xì với cả thôn rồi. nang mm duga kimi ga taw chamina ga hook ching halu na ai damage to ta wi ga de lan ta
Kamala pula phabi le bus tong am
ngon yo me ko ni kan da kan le mo je
kan mai
ni kan bi me ta tong le me ma le ma funing we la funing ga pu do la CC can burst LAFU if LAFU can't burst CC. What does that mean?
Mortal option there.
Our turret has been destroyed.
Samino, nói mấy Samino.
Maning je, cái nó Kamala nằm sân lên pula.
Palhan gana to palhan gana. Evo's ki react ne bro si ye MM ji de. Evo's ta ki India am lại. Dimapur yi react Dimapur.
Maning the Kamala. Nah dia first time tahu itu bang.
Gần về có gì mà sai được cái nào thì chạy này nữa nè. Hút cho mà phá ra đấy. Nãy giờ cái bên đi mua mi thấy ra này. Người dân đấy phi kiểu. Chỉ ngâm rồi. Hút là sao tôi hút bị lấy rồi hả? Mà thắc lấy sao bây giờ? Sao để mà đi yên chứ? Người mà tao mà lạc vậy.
Nốt thì thôi tôi ngoài nốt thì sang rồi.
LAFU KABI play lùi. Một hút ở mất tao có hát nhạc không? Một một được. Không tôi lại.
Kamala chứ. Kamala terus.
Mà dùng ní lại để phi người bây giờ. LAFU gì? You know what I mean. Lens. Cái đồ nó khá là bao lại.
Nó hậu nó cũng sâu.
Bây giờ chúng ta lướt rồi. Game nó xem chắc rồi mà khá đã.
Rồi lỗ lạc.
Si mi sẽ phu hầu được mà sao cái này. Lấy bom trắng không đi trong cái bia. Lấy bom trắng không rồi. Không được. Cái hố mồ này cái này được chưa? Phát giải mỗi tàu phải có lỗ là thầm bán. Sidane dragon binding ai chứ? Sidane dragon binding chúng ta. Siên là khoa tana lỗ là hố mồ mà chứ. Hát phải đến ngoài này tàn là này chân là chứ mà đang ngâm thế này bro. Evo's ki react tài này mình đã. Người nó cảm hát này bằng ra.
Enemy lord.
Tolak ke đời cái nó khác không có gì có smile nó căng bây giờ phụ thợ này luôn nó hơi là đấy ví dụ không một pha rồi mà rồi GG nó cái nó tông cái nó CBS này bro bị thua mình đi CBS không ạ?
Dạ.
Hay gì đấy cái khán mà đi ngủ chơi được.
Super chat how you can play live and music với hay.
Gì. Phát áo siêu cho muốn tuần đi bronze bị rắc tâm đi coi ngon đã. Muốn tuần cái gì hay nơi kịp lắm này vậy. Bronze bị nát đập nè. Phát áo hay là chứ. Aku lagi streamer atau pas streamer aja aku lagi bronze pagi jauh.
ꯀꯣ
ꯑꯗꯣ ꯑꯩꯗꯤ ꯃꯨꯟꯇꯣꯟꯒ ꯍꯥꯏꯅꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯩ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ
ꯑꯩ ꯅꯪꯉꯣꯟ ꯊꯥꯖꯕ ꯄꯤꯕꯅꯦ ꯑꯗꯣ
ꯇꯥꯅꯤꯡꯗꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯒꯥꯏꯁ ꯑꯩꯗꯤ ꯕꯦꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯁꯨ ꯌꯥꯎꯗ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯦꯁꯦ ꯃꯈꯥ ꯇꯥꯅ ꯁꯝꯊꯕꯗꯤ ꯌꯥꯔꯔꯣꯏ ꯅꯣꯏ ꯃꯤꯁꯇꯔ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯗꯔ ꯔꯨꯛꯀꯤꯗ ꯆꯪꯁꯤꯜꯂꯣ ꯒꯣ ꯇꯨ ꯔꯨꯛ ꯁ꯭ꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯝ
ꯊꯥꯖꯕ ꯄꯤꯕꯅꯦ ꯌꯥꯔꯦ ꯅꯪ ꯇꯣꯛꯑꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯔ
ꯑꯧ ꯑꯩ ꯂꯣꯏꯁꯤꯜꯂꯦ ꯑꯩ ꯍꯣꯔꯦꯟ ꯆꯥꯔꯖ ꯇꯧꯔ ꯂꯥꯛꯀꯦ ꯄꯨꯡ ꯀꯌꯥ ꯇꯥꯔꯒꯦ ꯉꯜꯂꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯆꯥꯔꯖ ꯇꯧꯔ
ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯤ
ꯂꯥꯛꯀꯦ
ꯑꯩꯒ
ꯍꯣꯔꯦꯟ
ꯇꯧꯔꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯒ ꯇꯧꯔꯁꯦ
ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯔꯨꯛꯀꯤꯗ ꯆꯪꯁꯤꯜꯂꯣ ꯑꯥꯏ ꯔꯨꯛ ꯑꯦꯝ ꯑꯦꯜ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯝꯁꯦ ꯂꯥꯏꯚ ꯊꯥꯔ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ
ꯑꯩꯅ
ꯐꯪꯕꯅꯤ
ꯑꯇꯣꯞꯄ ꯏꯁꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯃꯔꯁꯦ ꯊꯥꯖꯕ ꯄꯤꯕꯅꯤ ꯊꯥꯖꯕ ꯃꯥꯡꯍꯜꯂꯦꯀꯣ
ꯁꯨꯄꯔ ꯆꯦꯠ ꯍꯟꯗꯣꯛꯐꯝ ꯊꯣꯛꯑꯦ ꯂꯩꯈꯠꯂꯦ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯣ ꯁꯤ ꯃꯤꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯁꯤꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯊꯤꯅꯗꯤ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯕꯅꯦ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯀꯩ ꯃꯤꯒꯤ ꯇꯤꯝꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯩꯉꯣꯟꯗ ꯄꯨꯂꯞ ꯌꯣꯝꯁꯤꯜꯂꯛꯑ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯗꯣꯏꯅꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯨ ꯎꯄꯥꯏ ꯂꯩꯇꯦ ꯑꯥꯔꯂꯤ ꯒꯦꯝꯗ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯣ ꯃꯤꯅ ꯑꯩꯉꯣꯟꯗ ꯑꯔꯣꯏꯕꯤ ꯂꯥꯏꯗꯨꯁꯨ ꯑꯗꯨꯐꯥꯎꯗ ꯐꯅꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯩ ꯁꯨꯡꯁꯤ ꯁꯤꯗꯦ ꯑꯥꯎꯠ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯦ ꯉꯥꯛꯇꯅꯤ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯁꯨꯝ ꯍꯟꯖꯤꯟ ꯍꯟꯖꯤꯟ ꯁꯨꯝ ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯑꯗꯤ ꯁꯟꯖꯤꯅꯥ ꯀꯩ ꯆꯥꯕ ꯀꯥꯏꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯅꯤ
ꯀꯩꯅꯣ
ꯋꯥꯆ ꯄꯥꯔꯇꯤ ꯂꯣꯏꯔꯕ ꯂꯣꯏꯔꯦ ꯋꯥꯆ ꯄꯥꯔꯇꯤ ꯂꯣꯏꯔꯦ
ꯁꯦꯟꯗꯔ
ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯅꯣꯏ ꯔꯨꯛꯀꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯝꯗ ꯆꯪꯁꯤꯜꯂꯣ
ꯕꯔꯗꯔ ꯂꯤꯠꯁ
ꯉꯁꯤꯒꯤꯗꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯝꯁꯦ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯁꯦ 3 ꯑꯋꯥꯔꯁ ꯐꯥꯔꯕꯣ 3 ꯑꯋꯥꯔꯁꯦ ꯐꯥꯍꯟꯅꯤꯡꯉꯦ
ꯍꯣꯔꯦꯟ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯝ
ꯎꯄꯥꯏ
ꯊꯥꯔꯛꯀꯦ
ꯂꯩꯇꯦ
ꯍꯌꯦꯡ ꯊꯝꯖꯟꯒꯦ ꯈꯣꯠꯆꯣꯛꯄꯣ ꯍꯌꯦꯡ
ꯕꯦꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯅ ꯌꯥꯗ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯠ 14 ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯠꯁꯃꯨꯛ ꯋꯥꯠꯂꯤ 3 ꯑꯋꯥꯔꯁ ꯐꯥꯒꯗꯕ
ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯅꯪ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯇꯧꯈꯤꯁꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯣ ꯂꯥꯁ ꯒꯦꯝ
ꯇꯧꯕ ꯌꯥꯔꯣꯏꯌꯦ ꯕꯦꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯁꯤ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯣ ꯂꯣꯏꯔꯅꯤꯌꯦ
ꯑꯗꯩ
ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ
ꯍꯧꯔꯒꯦ
ꯌꯥꯗꯣꯏꯁꯦ
ꯌꯨꯑꯦꯁ
ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯈꯪꯕ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯆꯪꯉꯒ ꯌꯨꯇ꯭ꯌꯨꯕꯇ ꯌꯦꯡꯕꯗꯤ ꯌꯥꯅꯤꯕ ꯌꯦꯡꯕꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯕꯦꯇ꯭ꯔꯤ ꯀꯩꯝ ꯆꯥꯗꯦꯀꯣ ꯌꯦꯡꯕꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯕꯦꯇ꯭ꯔꯤ ꯀꯩꯝ
ꯀꯩꯕ
ꯆꯥꯗꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯇꯧꯕꯁꯦ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯆꯥꯏ ꯒꯦꯝ ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯕꯩ Bye bye guys. See you in Rook stream. See you guys in Rook stream.